possible. To show is clearly bothered. I didn't feel it's the real thing. Yes, I can feel. Girl, this ain't no one night stand. Why don't you let yourself go? Don't even get it's so. You said that you got tomorrow when it's all up inside. Girl, I'm waiting such a long, long time. You're afraid to trust me. Gotta make up your mind. You know time tonight. I'll be a gentleman, baby. Yeah. Come on, baby, just hold it tight. Try me tonight. It's alright. Yeah. Can't help but let my love show. Girl, I want you more and more. You said wait till tomorrow. You give me all your love, just give me you the high. Oh, how you playing games with my mind? You afraid to trust me, but I gotta draw the line on the side. Tonight, I'll be a gentleman, baby. Yeah. Come on, you know, let's hold this side. Try me tonight. I'll be a Listen, Sterling. I ain't know you still up.
Yeah, it's weekend, so I'm up.
Oh, okay. I fell asleep on y'all. Then the light ended.
I had left out of there. I had to go do something, so I don't know what they was doing.
Oh, okay. I don't know either. I didn't know I was asleep. What the Quan do? Say. Oh, he was dropping folks. Ugly, I don't know why the fuck you lying like that, bro. You about to get cussed out. Talking about the blues from Los Angeles. I don't even think they you play the blues in Los Angeles.
You got an FBA on the panel, or is that a fake
Oh,
FBA?
I'm sorry. Hey, FBA, how you doing? Would you like to answer the background?
Yeah, yeah. Um, some came from Africa, some were indigenous.
Huh? What you mean?
There was some that came from Africa, but mostly they're indigenous.
What proof you got? Mostly we're indigenous.
Go look at my page.
No, like what proof you got now, like to present?
All right. Chief Powhatan, that's Pocahontas' daughter. That's a black man.
That's his. I mean, her father.
Yeah.
How was he a black man?
Look at the statues of him. He's black.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What
It's
about
on
him?
the page, sir.
Because I hope you're not referencing the one that's in the Virginia Museum.
It's on my page.
And so his statue equals Black Americans have been here?
Look at the hair. You look at the detail.
No, I'm asking you, right? His statue would mean that Black Americans have just been in America?
Yeah.
How so?
What do you mean, how so?
Because you said, right, Black Americans have been here, right? Mostly we're indigenous, and you're using one statue to say that all Black Americans, well, mostly Black Americans have been here.
Yeah.
How does that work?
What do you mean, how did that work?
Right, you're basing using a statue to say, right, the majority of an ethnic group has already been present in America.
Yeah, that's just one piece of the puzzle.
So where do Native Americans fit into this picture that you have? How did they get here?
Are we serious? Are we
Yes,
serious?
100%. How did they get here?
Just look at my page, bro.
Why do you keep saying, look at your page? How did Native... So if Black people, the majority of Black people are indigenous, right? What about Native Americans? When did they get here?
Man, those are Siberians. Those are not native.
All right, when did Siberians migrate to America?
I don't know, a long time ago, but they came over here by following buffalo droppings, and they just came here by accident.
So did Black people migrate to America, or did they just sprout out of the ground?
We are the original peoples. How do you think we got here?
Did you sprout out of the ground?
I don't know about all that, but we was.
So then when did Black people migrate to America, right? Specifically Black America?
Never migrated. Was always here.
No, not you. You his her, and then you can
We
go after
evolved
that.
in we evolved in
Hold
age.
on real quick, Maya. Just let him answer right now. Y'all can go. Right?
I mean, you want him to answer? You don't want him to get no help?
You don't
Well, no,
tell us what the hell to do.
I'm asking him
We
specifically, right? And I
teaching
don't
you,
want to
nigga.
be
That's a
chaotic.
grown man. Why you want to come out here and help him?
So
He got
FBA,
it.
right?
Hold on, Punky.
FBA,
Don't you
right?
be helping?
FBA, right? If people didn't come out of the ground, when did Black Americans migrate over to America?
You keep saying
We didn't migrate over here. Look, we was always here.
How? Like, what did you do to get here? Like, how did you come here?
We were created by the Anunnaki, sir.
Oh my God! So the Sumerian deities created
So
you
that's
in
how
America.
far we going, huh?
That's wild.
Sumerian
So he's talking about-
deities, right? Sumerian
about spreading
deities. They
outside the
came
ground.
over to America and they created y'all.
Yeah.
They left, right? They left Mesopotamia.
MIA,
and
that's
they came
what you
over
come
to
up here to
America.
back up.
I'll back that shit up. I can
Now,
explain
Punky,
it right
we
now.
can start talking about the Anunnaki.
I'm
I can
just-
talk about it. But
I'm
I thought
just
we was
saying,
sticking. I
like-
thought we was sticking to the whole migration
I thought
stories
you
and
was
stuff.
I thought you was scientific and realistic, and you on here want to back up some Anunnaki stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go back
we
on.
got-
I'm gonna go back on
obviously
mute.
the
You
chosen
just
So
trying to
FBA,
troll.
okay, let's
You
look
just
at it
trying
like
to
this,
troll.
right?
That's what it
FBA,
is.
Go
FBA,
into the
what would
etymology of the
validate what would validate your creation story as opposed to a Native American's creation story, saying they were also
Come
created
from the
here?
black woman. Matter of fact, you ain't asking me. Never mind.
Yeah, just wait your turn, sir. Have some control, right? So
Don't
FBA,
be
right?
Tough moderator, dude.
I'm not tough at all, man. I'm just Andre Deshaun Sterling Jr. I'm just a moderator.
Whatever, nigga.
So FBA, right? What validates your creation story as opposed to Native Americans' creation story, saying they were created here?
Yeah, right. Look, if you want to think you came from Africa and
No.
your
It's not
people was
about me
eating
thinking I
mosquito
come from anywhere.
burgers
I'm
and
asking
shit,
you
you
specifically a
know what?
question. Why
You're
do y'all
free to
always
believe
do
that.
that?
You're free to
Nobody's
believe
talking
that.
about Africa right now. We're talking about America.
No, because you don't want to hear me out anyway. You don't want to
I
hear
do
what I
want to
got
hear
to
you. That's
say.
why I'm asking you such detailed questions.
Now, you know what? If you think you came from Africa
No.
and
I
you
don't.
FBA,
out there
I
eating
don't
FBA.
come
Hold
from
on,
mosquito
hold
Africa.
on,
I'm
burgers
from
Mr. Sterling.
Louisiana.
and
Hold on,
eating
I'm
monkey
from
Sterling.
brains and
Louisiana.
shit,
I'm from
go
Louisiana.
Sterling, I got
ahead.
your back, man. Hold on. FBA, the nigga always sound like this. That's just how he talk. Don't mean, don't take it personal.
Yeah, I'm from
We
Louisiana, by
just
the way.
sticking to the information. That's all. A
Negative
lot of us
specifically.
is real blunt. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, look, he
So I'm
was in the
asking you,
other
right?
chat
You're using
vouching for
mythology to validate your
vaxes.
claim, right, to the land, right? What makes yours more reliable or more like validated compared to a Native American's creation story, talking about they were created here as well, right? Because
Man, I
both would
don't
be
care about no Native Americans, and they're not Native Americans. You gotta stop saying that. They Siberians.
no, they're Native Americans.
Yo, you don't know nothing, dude.
They moved here, bro.
They moved here. When did they move here? What year? What time?
Oh, your talking points. This who y'all moderate?
Yeah,
Oh, look at that, and he ran away because he
the
don't got no
most recent
evidence.
migration for people with Siberian DNA, like the Siberians actually had two migrations, right? One of them was fairly recent, which was around 6,000 years ago.
All right, your turn, Feather. Right? You said the Anunnaki created you over here, right? You agree with that incorrect statement. So, what
Man, that
evidence
shit's
do you
way
have?
deeper, dude. You need a fifth dimensional fortitude to understand
All
some
right, we're
shit
not
like
gonna do
that, bro.
that
It's way
bullshit. I don't
deeper,
got time
bro.
for that. It is
You
9
don't
p.m.
even,
Right.
yeah, you
So,
don't have the mental
what
fortitude.
evidence
So
do
I'm not
you
going to
have
explain
that
no
the
type of
Anunnaki
shit like
created
that to
you?
you, dude.
What
I'm
evidence do
not.
you have that the Anunnaki created you?
This dude, yo, what evidence do you have that we had tails?
I don't say we
Yeah,
have
I
tails at
know. So
all.
shut the fuck up.
That wouldn't make any sense, right? It would have to be something I said if you're gonna make a comparison based off of me questioning you. Do you not know how this works? So, what evidence do you have, right, that you were created by the Anunnaki?
Anunnaki. Tell me what
Uh
that
huh.
means and then come back to me, dude. All right.
What does the meaning have to do with you proving you come from them or not?
I mean, we're all children of the Amaru, Sterling.
No, we're not. My
Yes, we
mom is
are.
my parent, right? I'm a
Amaru,
child of my
Amaru
mother.
means nothing but the first man, my guy. You are all descendants of the first man, literally. You're a
Not the
child of the
first man you're
Amaru.
talking about. Now back to Feather,
You're a
right?
child of the Amaru, Sterling. You're in
I'm not.
America. You're literally
So
in
Feather.
America. You're a
So
child of
Feather, right?
you're a child of
Feather.
the Amaru.
Feather, right? What
You're
evidence do
in
you
America,
have
fam.
that a Sumerian deity got his dusty ass right out of Mesopotamia and came and created Black Americans within America? What evidence do you have?
Hey, is
Wasn't
there,
even,
is there any Muslims on the panel?
No.
Okay.
dude. That's not even. That's not even the full thing. You're trying to corner me.
I'm just asking. I don't need your approval, bro.
I'm not talking to you, dude. But you're trying to corner me with a certain question, bro. That's not my talking points.
You just agreed to it and you backed it up and you're about
It
to defend
has
it.
some truth to it. It has some truth to it.
Well, all right, what
As far
specific
as
aspect of
you
the
have to
statement
actually
has truth?
understand what the Anunnaki means.
All right,
If
what
you
part
don't
of it
even
has
know
what
the
part
fuck
of it
that
is the truth
means,
you're talking
and
about? What
like,
part of it is the truth?
bro, that shit's deeper. Like I said, you're
I
trying
get
to
that,
corner
right?
me
If
with
it's
certain
deeper, then please
questions.
expound, right? I'm ignorant to the topic. Help me
Nah,
understand.
that shit way too deep, bro. You were just in here vouching for vaxes. That's how I
Yeah,
know you don't.
vaccines. I agree with vaccines, right? That is
Right,
a
right.
biological remedy.
No biological weapon, stupid guy. Biological weapon.
How is it attacking you? How is it destroying you? If it's a weapon.
So people, you know that, right?
I'm actually not. You didn't even know what a vaccine was until I gave you the definition.
Okay, yeah. Okay, keep thinking I don't know what it is. How many you gonna take some more?
Yeah, I don't mind taking another vaccine if I need. So back to the question I asked you, right? What evidence do you have that the Anunnaki created you? Because you seem to be running from that. If you can't answer, we're just gonna move on to the next person.
Dude, we are the Anunnaki.
So
Anunnaki.
you created yourself?
We are the Anunnaki, dude.
Did you create
Do you know
yourself?
do you know what Anunnaki means?
Did you create yourself?
Do you know what that means, dude?
Did you create yourself, Feather?
This dude's dumb as shit. I don't even. Why do they moderate people like you, bro?
I mean, I don't know. The host
From
is right
heaven
there.
to
Ask her.
earth came, right?
Oh gosh, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie
So
to you. Sterling is more scientific. Dude's not a biblical nigga.
I don't believe in none of that spirituality, religion, none of that bullshit, big dog.
Right, but you leaving
Well,
boosters.
the Anunnaki is more science than religion, right?
No, it is not. They
I
talking about
mean,
big,
the
big man with
Anunnaki, the Anunnaki were said to be genetic engineers.
Yeah, they're aliens.
Yeah,
So,
but that's if y'all
Interesting.
listening to Zachariah Stitchin, in which they
I mean, I don't
already
even know.
proved.
I mean, I don't even listen to the nigga that you just said. I'm going off of
So,
my own
What are
personal.
we talking about, dude?
so where can you find that in the coon form of Akkadian, Samaritan, or Babylonian? Because that's where I'm saying all that extra stuff that everyone's talking about that
literally an outside source.
is Zachariah Stitchin, which he's already been debunked. When you
We don't
read the
even know
coon,
what
and I
the
don't
fuck
read
that
coon
is.
form, but I've seen videos where people is like they're like that shit is totally different. The way they break down Anunnaki and he's talking about from the sky, they're like it's not
Hey,
even that.
there you go.
Well,
There you go.
he
Yeah,
got a
teach
lot
them.
wrong, but the basis, the story is correct still.
No, not
The
even
whole
Nigga
close.
Kobe said the
Enlil,
Anunnaki
Not
came
even
from
close
Canada.
to what they're saying of
Inky and
Zachariah
Enlil, all of
Stitchin.
that is mythology. No matter how you spin it, it will always be mythology.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
belief. All religion is
this
belief.
guy think he's
It's
smart. Okay,
okay.
bro. If we come from
I
Africa,
believe it,
like
but
how did we come into existence in Africa, bro? The black people. How did it happen, bro?
You evolve just like every other animal still does on this planet,
From what?
and when that can be backed up with evidence,
No, it can't. But
our
evolve from
it
what?
genes
can.
don't go back
Evolve
far
from what?
enough. Yeah.
Evolve from what, bro?
Humans specifically, we evolved from a prior ape species. If you don't agree with that, that's not my fault.
We
And
were
then I can provide the
genetically
evidence for you if
manipulated.
I
you would
mean,
like.
I ain't gonna lie. Sterling be trolling when he say the ape species shit, but basically
I
that's
don't be
what they.
trolling.
That's
I'm
what
dead. I'm
I'm
dead
saying.
ass.
I'm
I'm talking
saying.
about my
I'm saying.
great granny who was laying in the grave right
This
now.
is Sterling. I'm just saying. The
Yeah,
whole
he,
when
yeah.
they
So
say, just say, fucking, just say what the hell the homo was.
I mean, we're
No,
still
he wants to know what's
animals. We
before
still
humans
gotta
because
discipline and
anything
fight
related to the
ourselves.
Homo genus is still a human being. The further we go back, he wants
I'm
to know
just
what
saying.
was before
Just
humans.
say the name of it, so you don't cause
All right,
controversy, and
let's
then it
go in
start a
order,
whole
right?
random ass argument
Homo
about we're
sapien
not
sapien.
apes and shit like that. Like
Okay, I'm gonna go
this.
in order then, right? Homo sapien sapien, Homo sapien, right? Homo neanderthalis, Homo heidelbergensis, right? Homo
Homo
erectus.
erectus,
We can keep going. Like that's all gonna still be a
Homo
human. So he wants to know
Genesis.
what's
bro,
before
that
that.
shit's not even real, dude.
It's not real yet.
So
They have a
no, it's
genome
not,
for the. They have a
dude.
genome for the. You done?
Dude. So did you have a tail?
No, I didn't, because I'm a Homo sapien sapien, right? I don't have a functional tail like the other apes that came
I
before
mean,
us.
Bro,
Europeans are still born with tails.
It's not actually not just Europeans, and what that
yes,
is,
it
right,
is
has to
just
do with the
Europeans,
defect
bro.
within the
Asians
stages of
also.
Can we see some
embryology.
sources of that? Could you show that? And I'm not talking to you, Sterling. I'm asking them.
Yeah, y'all are confusing
I mean, we could find
you're
it. That's
confusing a
common stuff.
mutation within the stages of embryology, right,
Dude,
as
there's
opposed
not
to
no
a
mute,
functional tail.
man. This yo,
And it's
bro.
also not
It's
exclusive to
it's not
Europeans,
functional.
by the way.
Hey yo, bro.
And not to mention, to say Europeans have it would mean that every European has a tail, which would be also incorrect.
Well,
The way you just tried to frame it.
This guy, bro.
Europeans and the Asians, they still have Neanderthal DNA.
Yes,
I
and you
mean,
also
hold on,
do
Reggie,
if you have
Believe
European
it or not.
DNA, which
Hold
majority
on,
of us on
Sterling.
this panel
I need
do,
people to
you
understand this
also
shit
have
here.
Neanderthal DNA.
When y'all be talking about this Neanderthal DNA shit, do y'all know when y'all try to claim to be the Aboriginals, y'all are actually dating other motherfuckers to be older than y'all? Y'all do know that, right? When y'all claim these other people, other groups, like these Asians are more Neanderthal than y'all are claiming that they were before y'all. Y'all know that, right?
Oh, I don't think that's the claim. It's
I
the claim
mean,
that
that's
they
the
were mixed
claim.
in.
That's literally the claim
And
is
we were not.
that other people were Neanderthals and y'all weren't. Y'all are claiming that y'all were never Neanderthals or didn't descend from Neanderthals or don't have Neanderthal DNA. Neanderthals came before y'all. So you're saying these other people came before you. So how would you be the Aboriginal?
But Neanderthals weren't humans.
Neanderthals are a human species. That's why it's Homo in front of their name.
It's
Homo
They all
subhuman. They're
descend from
neanderthalis.
the
not.
Homo heidelbergensis, my guy.
Yeah.
Homo
Also,
sapiens sapien and Neanderthal.
if you have the
Yeah,
Latin,
that's how you
if you
get
have the
to the
Latin, Reggie,
human.
if you have the
But
Latin
one
name
came
Homo
before the other,
in front of
though,
your
Reggie.
species name, you are a human, right? That's why an erectus is a human. That's why Florensis is a human. That's why Neanderthal is a human. That's why Denisovan is a human. They all have Homo in front of it, the same way Homo sapiens, us, have Homo in front of our names. They're all humans. It just
And I don't even agree with Sterling, but I'm not about to just let y'all, have the wrong information and don't know the real. Like, don't say that Asians and all these other motherfuckers were the first or Neanderthals or have Neanderthal DNA and all this other shit. Like, we migrated from the same fucking area, my guy. If you believe in the Aboriginal of North America or the Aboriginals of America, then your people specifically migrated from Asia.
Yeah, not to mention when the fossil was discovered in 1856 for the Neanderthals, it's
Who found
recognized
it?
as a human fossil, one of the
Who
ancient
found
human
it? Who
fossil
found it?
remains found.
Who found it?
I can actually look that up. Actually, no. I know his name. It's William something. It's
Right.
a
What's his
geologist named
background?
William.
What's his background?
Most likely European
No.
because
Is
of
he
where
part?
Neanderthal remains are found at in
No.
Europe.
What's his background?
European.
No. The history of his life.
What are you talking about? The history of his life?
Right.
No, it's not a right. You sound
Why is
No.
stale.
that relevant? Tell us
No,
why
it's
is that
not.
relevant.
No, it's not right. Because you need to know what certain people propagate. You can't just run with certain people's shit.
You want me to know what he was eating when he was a kid in his mama
Yes, you
house or
should
like
know.
all of that?
Yes, you should know. You should just know his background. Like
Okay,
You know that
tell
all.
us. Tell us about
if he's
tell
a
us about his
Skull,
background.
no, I'm telling you, if he's a Skull and Bone member and shit like that, these type of people have narratives to push. If you're not aware of no shit like that, then there's no
Well,
point
from
in
what
you
I know
trying.
about him, he's not a Skull and Bones member.
How do you know? Have you ever searched that shit? Any type of shit like
Yes,
that?
him specifically, yes. The person that found the first Neanderthal fossil.
I mean, whether he's a Skull or Bone member or not is the fact. If the fact that don't change the fact that he found the bones and the bones is what it is.
Yeah,
I
being a
don't
part of society
understand
doesn't
why is
erase
that
scientific evidence.
relevant.
Yeah, it's like, for example, right, I could be a Freemason, but if I can prove that evolution is real, you would still have to like disprove me. Like, you
Hey,
realize that,
Pumpkin,
right?
I just muted one of them little trolls in the comments.
Who?
Yella.
Oh,
Somebody with a dog photo and some shit. Yeah, I muted
okay.
that.
But
Not to mention,
yeah,
you didn't even know
7
a
followers and
Neanderthal
300
was a
and
human,
some
brother.
followings.
Dude, I don't even argue with people like you no more, dude. I'm not gonna
You
lie to
don't?
you.
Then why are you still talking? You should go on mute.
Nigga, I can talk. What you talking
Look
about?
at that. That boy started stuttering for a second.
No, it's TikTok language. That's why I didn't want to say what I really wanted to tell you. But
Say that shit.
like I said, bro, you was up there propagating like vaxes are good, bro.
They are.
You're gone, dude.
Vaccines are good.
That's debatable.
They're good, right?
No,
The
we
whole
were talking
purpose
about
of a
That's
vaccine.
debatable.
No, we were talking
Do
about
you know what? All
specific.
right, Feather, we're gonna break this down again, right? I would
Bro,
like
you
for
don't
you to
gotta
go on
break
mute so I
shit
can
down to me.
explain
I'm
it
not in
to
the
the
third
class.
grade. I'm
You
talking
know
about
what?
a
I'm a
specific.
mod. So as I was saying, right, a vaccine introduces the body to a foreign object, right? An invader, right? Once the antigens of that invader are detected, which is the outer part of the virus, right? Antibodies are made and they attach to said antigens, which is the normal function of your immune system, even without a vaccine coming into play. A vaccine is literally aiding in the evolutionary process
yeah.
that
I
your
was just
immune
gonna
system already
say
has. So no
you.
matter what y'all say, a vaccine is good. It's helping
Dude,
with memory cells, right?
I
Memory
mean, I'm
cells come
gonna
into
say
play.
your body naturally do this type of stuff anyway. Like, but vaccine would just go ahead on and get it started. Like, if you get a vaccine, but it does what your body gonna naturally do.
oh my gosh. Hey, bro, we were
So that's what
speaking
I'm
on
saying. Like when y'all
specific.
say vaccines are bad, it's literally doing what your body already does.
Bro, we were
Yeah,
speaking
your
on.
Is your body
your
bad?
body will automatically do that anyway. Because once you get something foreign, like a new bacteria, a new virus within your body, your immune system go to work, and it does the same similar thing.
Dude,
And if vaccines didn't work, we wouldn't have herd immunity for other viruses, right? That have been treated with
dude,
vaccines.
the
Welcome in. Let me ask
vaccine.
something to the science. Let me ask the scientists something. They know some stuff. We got O blood and we got A blood and B blood, right? But it's the A antigen and B antigen. That's all. Is that different? And how?
Like the different antigens on the blood, right? Yeah,
No,
that each.
no. A person with A blood or AB or A, that's because they have the A antigen, or they have
Yeah,
the
they have different proteins on the cells.
Why is that different?
That's an evolutionary thing, right? You have a main blood type, and you have other ones that are mutations of the original.
And if you have the antigen and the mother doesn't have it, Then once it starts
Yeah,
to
the
increase,
mother's
the
body
mother's
will try
body will
to
fight
attack the child, right? That's why you have to
because
have the rhodesium
she
shot.
doesn't have the antigen.
Yes, that's
Okay,
yeah.
just making sure we were.
But for the most part, people are positive.
Dude, we were speaking on the vaccines in the last 5 years that contain RMNA.
mRNA,
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I'm saying it wrong. How you say it again? I'm tweaking.
mRNA, right? You're
Yeah,
talking about
mRNA
MMR
metallic.
vaccines
Yeah,
that
yeah,
contain
yeah,
mRNA.
yeah. mRNA metallic nanoparticles. Right.
No, what is
Yes,
mRNA? What is
yes.
mRNA? Say, please, for
Dude,
the love of, tell me what mRNA is.
dude. I know what it is, dude.
What
But
is
I'm telling you,
I'm
mRNA?
gonna let you in on a secret, bro. He
Modified
goes to school
ribonucleic
for
acid.
biology, bro. Literally.
say
So
what?
he the brother that you're discussing with, he goes to school for biology,
Bro,
bro.
I don't care about. He a smart dumbass dude. I don't give a damn.
You
That
He's
sure?
sitting there like what? The dude
I
What
was
is
just
the
trying to
injected
help you
mRNA
out,
that's in a
Kevin. I was just trying
vaccine?
to help you out. So
No, I
all right.
appreciate it, but he's a smart dumbass. I'm pretty sure you know this by now. He's definitely a smart
No, listen. When it comes
dude.
to this shit,
Dude,
bro,
he
he
injected
don't need
himself
Google. He don't
with
need no
dude.
sources. Like
Also,
you
my
can
finals
Google
were
what he
on
says and usually
vaccines.
be correct.
He
Literally, last
injected
semester, my
himself
finals
with
were on vaccines, brother.
hydrogel, bro. The shit literally creates immortalized cell lines, bro. You
It
see what I'm
doesn't.
saying? He has
It
no clue
doesn't.
what the hell he's talking about. He's a
No.
smart dumbass. I'm trying to tell you.
mRNA. What is mRNA, fella?
Dude, you could try to belittle my intelligence. I know what the hell it is, dude. I
I'm
don't
not,
gotta
but
answer
I'm
it.
asking you, do you know what
Dude,
mRNA
dude,
is?
dude. I
I
don't
mean, in
gotta answer
simplest
your
terms,
question.
a transcription in simplest terms.
I'm just telling you
I mean,
what
yeah,
you
you could
did
say
to
that he's
yourself.
a
That's what I'm
transcription, I
telling you. I'm
guess.
telling you what you did to yourself.
What does the M stand for in mRNA?
Messenger.
Stop, mRNA. Don't tell them that. That's the
Bro, you thought I
answer.
was gonna answer it? You thought I was gonna answer you?
Oh my
Man, I'm
God,
about to let
bro.
no smart dumbass who injected himself with fucking. You don't even know what you
Your Honor,
injected yourself with.
relevance.
Stupid.
Just stick to the
I mean,
question.
but your body naturally has mRNA. You have mRNA in your body right now.
Exactly.
Damn,
It ain't
That's what
nobody
I.
got
That's
to
what I.
inject you anything. Like your body already has it. That's how your body make your DNA. If I'm not mistaken, mRNA
oh
make
my
copies or
god.
some shit. I got to go
Well,
back and read
this is the
that.
main difference with mRNA, right?
Anyway, yeah,
mRNA
you already
Protein
specifically.
got it in your body.
synthesis. Protein
mRNA
Huh?
synthesis.
specifically. This is how mRNA vaccines differ from regular ones. Okay,
Not
right?
fun.
mRNA vaccines have a weakened version of a pathogen inside of it, which is why it has to be stored at a certain temperature, right? It's literally the biological thing within the vaccine. It is injecting you with that specifically, like for COVID-19, right? With that virus, since it is a stronger virus, to help your body be able to defend it off, like in the future, right? This is where the memory cells come into play. That is the only difference from an mRNA compared to a regular vaccine, right? This pathogen is weakened or inactive within within an mRNA vaccine. That is the only difference. It has nothing to do with these nanoparticles altering the
Right.
DNA.
Stop
This
misleading my
all of
people.
this
Stop
AI stuff you
misleading
was
my
talking
people.
about earlier. It has nothing to do with that.
Stop misleading my people.
Who are your people?
Bruh,
Because they need my help.
chill.
Well, tell the truth then. Go ahead and tell it.
I
Because
just told you the shit's
you keep
hydrogel. It's
saying
creating
debunk.
immortalized cell lines, dude. That's
What
what
does
it's
that
doing.
mean? What is that?
It's basically turning you transhumanizing you. That's what it's
No,
doing.
no, it's
Did
not.
he say
None of those words don't mean
transhumanizer?
nothing though. You hadn't like that's like saying mRNA. We don't know what that stuff is either. None of
Dude,
that.
Yeah, the M is basically just messenger, my guy.
bro, I thought
Yeah,
we
It's
you learn
was.
about mRNA in like middle school,
I
right?
thought this shit
Actually,
was common knowledge,
Yeah,
man.
if you took in biology, I know because I don't quite remember all the details of
yeah, I
DNA
have
like that. But if
biology.
you took in biology, that's like they kind of go over that. Some stuff is just basic biology that you taking in like the eighth grade or whatever. Even though I don't
Yeah, like
remember.
and basically like this, like it's a messenger RNA, right? and
Hmm.
basically it carries the genetic information needed to make protein.
Synthetic information,
No,
right?
it's nothing synthetic because
Yes, it does. Okay, that's synthetic
you
information.
have RNA. It makes your DNA. It makes a copy of the DNA or some shit like that.
Yeah,
You
and
brought
And
up
anyway, you automatic.
it carried the information from the DNA in the nucleus, right?
But
that's how you have generational
And
trauma in a physical form.
look,
Like
but
you pass down
but
RNA.
basically it carried the information from the DNA in the nucleus of the cell, right, to the cytoplasm, right, and that's where proteins are made.
Yes. So mRNA vaccines literally just help the body create proteins, aka antibodies or other antigens. I mean, like that attach
dude,
to
I know what it
the
does, but
virus's antigens.
He telling
dude,
us though.
I get what it do, but we're speaking on
No,
the
that's
truth
literally all it
about the
does.
shit.
Everything else you added, nowhere can you find that backed up
Oh
by a
my
source.
gosh.
Yeah, keep it simple, right? Don't get upset that he's keeping it basic because you on a high level conversation and y'all are being specific in a high level conversation. So
Yeah. That's exactly what it is,
let
Lou.
him
You're
catch us
absolutely
up.
right.
Like, a lot of this stuff is not relevant most of the time. Like it does this, it does that, but it has nothing to do with anything. But
Can I
now
ask a
you're
question
taking
though?
the vaccine and you tried to,
Yeah.
or COVID or whatever that was, and you tried to, you're affecting people with something that's already happened naturally, and you're changing that. So if there's a problem, we want to know it.
Man, I don't have DNA. I have DEA.
I
Dude,
That's enough of
mean,
that.
so
Chill out.
We'll get him on the phone and see if they show up.
basically with that, it's just taking part of some of the virus or whatever. Say like C-19 was bad, so it taking some parts of that and it gives it to your body, and your body naturally your immune system kick in, and your white blood cells and all that, when they get to the virus or whatever, they recognize it and they attack it. And so once they recognize it, your body had your immune system have a memory of it. So the next time that shit come back into your body, it remembers it and it knows how to deal with it naturally. So that's basically how it
Yeah.
is, because whenever you believe in God or whatever, when he made us, he knew what the fuck he was doing. And he put all this in place to protect us. Our body naturally fight and does shit on itself. So that's the vaccine pretty much doing the same shit your body gonna naturally do anyway. That's basically what it is. So
if
that's why when C-19 first hit, a lot of people unalive. And the reason why is less people are unaliving now is because A, they either got the virus, they survived it, they got the immunity for it, or B, they got the vaccine, which was pretty much similar to the same
Yeah,
you
thing.
speaking
I
on the
never got the
C-19,
vaccine.
yeah, don't get it, bro. Don't listen to these motherfuckers. But if
I
you
mean,
speaking
did you
on
ever
Even if you
catch? Did you ever, hold on? Did you ever catch C-19 before?
Nope,
no,
never got sick
no.
from it.
Haven't. Okay. Yeah. See, that's just all what it is.
If you
Your
speaking
body,
on the
your body naturally do that anyway.
if you speaking on the
That's what happened when you come
C-19
from the
one,
original, man.
if you speaking on the
no, because you got a lot
C-19
of
one
Black Americans that
specifically,
unalive from COVID.
if you're speaking on the C-19
They
one
was mixed.
specifically, I was speaking on the C-19 one specifically. The
Yes,
aspects on that one is not the same of what y'all talking about, because this
it
one
is. No,
actually,
no. What I told you word for word is exactly how the COVID-19 vaccine works.
no, that one unalives your immune system.
No, it
Totally
doesn't. I
different.
took it, and guess
No,
what? My
that's
immune system
no.
still
Dude,
works
if I go
perfectly
get
fine.
my other phone, I'll show you all this type of shit, dude.
I'm no. I'm
This
literally
shit
telling you.
been, come
I
on, bro.
took
I've
the
been studying this
COVID-19
shit
one,
for the
and my
last
immune
5
system
years,
is
dude.
You
functioning
gotta show it
perfectly.
though,
This shit
Terry.
is a DNA
Someone
altering
said.
serum. That's what it is, dude. Mixed with a
It's
whole bunch
not.
of
You keep saying
microscopic
he's
It literally
wrong,
just
but you gotta
injects your
cryogenic
body with the
technology.
virus.
So you do understand if something alter your DNA, you most likely gonna be ate up with cancer or some shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You do understand that, right? Like
Yeah, I do.
something that changes your DNA. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like it's not gonna look pretty.
You're
It's
absolutely
gonna.
right. And
Okay, so
time will tell.
Time will tell. Is that's how you like validate what you say?
Got a lot
No,
of movies that
no,
started like that.
it will validate what I'm saying. You're gonna see it happen.
All of
It
a sudden,
will.
the youngest person in the world.
I ain't gonna lie. Everybody that I know took it. They different now. Like
They are.
How so?
How
They
yeah, how
they
so?
think like you.
Got bad
Yeah.
feet.
okay, so like I got a cousin that took it. This nigga started gaining mad weight. Like this nigga's huge now, and he
All
was
right, bro,
always
chill
a
out.
small nigga. You know what I'm saying? But like
Well,
everybody that I
Hey, this
know,
shit true in the
their
house.
immune
But how do
system
you
like
know that's
Yeah, that's
linked to
true.
the how do you know that's linked to the vaccine though? Like how you know that's like see he ain't got something else going on. Maybe he got like a thyroid problem, hormonal problem,
I
like
mean,
Is the girl got the
Metabolism.
I always accuse him of being built like his mama, but you know what I'm saying?
hold on, wait. So what his mama was big too, she gained a lot of weight
Now it's
too.
hereditary.
That's what I'm finna say.
They
It's
both
probably
took it.
hereditary. That's what I was just finna say. It's probably hereditary because you
They
mentioned his
both took it.
mama.
They both. Nah, I was being funny when I said that shit, but they both took it, and like her immune, like she always had like from a baby, she had a heart issue. Her heart was real weak, and she had to have surgery like right on birth, right. But then when he took it, and then he took it so that he can be around her. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga just started acting mad weird. Like he's not even this. I can't fuck with him no more. Like me and that nigga ain't cool at all. But everybody that I know that took it, their immune system is compromised since then.
For sure, definitely.
Oh, but yeah, but punk, like I was saying, right? My last final for class was literally over vaccines, conspiracy related to vaccines, MMR
Man, y'all
vaccines,
niggas
right?
lying
What
like a
is what is
motherfucker. I
what is
took the
mRNA?
COVID-19 jab. I ain't
All of that.
sick of none of that shit, son. The only thing I done experienced since I done took that, I ain't take no boosters. I'm gonna be real. I ain't taking no boosters, but I did get the jab. You heard me? And it was due to like, see, I got my card and all that just because if anything do go wrong, like we already know, bro. Use these COVID cards and tell these people, bro, hey, it was something off in that shit. Cause I was perfectly fine before it. Like I'm still good right now. I'm perfectly fine. I wake up early. I get my
So,
full sleep on.
which
I
one
don't
did you
give a fuck
take,
that
Scooby?
I took the regular one, bro. Like I ain't take no boosters. I just took
Moderna,
the.
Pfizer, Moderna, the Pfizer.
You see, I took the one they put in your arm, bro. The one that had your arm hurting and shit like
Both
that.
of them you taking your own. He asked you which brand did you take?
Which manufacturer? Yeah.
He don't know the good one.
But yeah, I took the one that they gave you at Walgreens. Goddamn it, shit.
Well, at the end of the day,
Yeah,
it's
which one they
y'all
use at
choice.
Walmart?
Y'all are grown.
Moderna
It's
is
your
always the
choice.
Moderna.
So you know.
If you took it at like Walmart or something, most likely that was the Moderna.
Yeah, I took mine at Walgreens, bro.
And also a response to Feather, right? He had said something earlier about autism. I want you to know, right, that claim that the MMR vaccines caused autism was started by Andrew Wakefield in 1998, who was proven false, by the way. So that's based off what you had said earlier.
Yeah, but
That's
And
didn't
another
if you
false
took the
claim.
guess
COVID
what?
jab and you
I
out here
mean,
eating crazy, your
it's
pussy
certain
gonna
shots,
say.
it's certain. Hold on, school, because it's certain shots that was documented to give these two twins Down syndrome. So it's
Exactly,
not
bro.
really false.
It gave
He
them
just
Do you
saying
know what
shit.
down? It gave them Down syndrome.
Yes,
The
What did
shot
they
yes.
get?
literally, the two children, the two twins, were literally the same when before they went into the doctor's, or was normal before they went to the doctor's appointment. After the doctor's appointment, the mom said after they was given the shots, yeah, that shit happened.
What
It came
age
out
was
the
it?
But
mama's mouth. It was
but
on the
wait a
news,
minute though.
literally.
But MIA Down syndrome developed within
The
the
pregnancy.
womb of the
Yeah,
mama.
the
Like that,
pregnancy.
you can't just catch Down syndrome.
It has to do with
That's
chromosomes.
during the development of the fetus. Like that's when that
He
happens.
You would have to
said,
tell the mom because
"Poker
That's
crazy." He
literally, it
said, "You
has to
can't
do with
catch
your
it."
he
chromosomes.
was
Like,
Now
on.
you are you
Listen,
talking
I'll
about
pull
Nigga
up the
said
news
Down
article.
now
syndrome is
hold
No,
on
STD.
Poker
hold on a
said, "You
second.
can't catch it."
But
That shit
if
tripped
you
me
talking
out.
about something like cerebral palsy, like that's something you can develop after being born. Cerebral palsy, that's something different. But Down syndrome, they're gonna happen during fetal development.
Okay. Do
So he
y'all
took.
know the
So hold on,
effects
he had a
of?
class on it. Do we have a figure that shows us the incidences of of what are we talking about? Autism. The incidents before and after 2020.
Yeah, because a
We
lot of
got a
kids is
whole.
autistic.
We got multiple. We had none in our family. We got like 7 or 8 now.
Exactly.
All are born in 2020
Me too.
to parents
2019.
that had a jab.
But why would they put something in there that's genetically altered if everyone believes it was for population control, right? Which kind of make a little sense, right?
Deeper than that.
Why would they put something in there to make you have double the amount and raise the birth rate when they were trying to
Because they
take
had
people off the planet?
a vaccine that had no purpose. It had no use.
It's deeper than that. It's way deeper.
No
Bro, you
question.
keep saying it's deeper. You haven't provided one source.
Right, because I looked up
They're not gonna
Zachariah
tell
Stitching
you
too,
no
bro. I
damn.
looked up Zachariah Stitching and bro, he's not even accredited in no languages.
Bro, I don't even know
He
who
went
he
to
is.
school for economics.
And they didn't have any viruses that transferred fast enough to work in that vaccine. But
And also,
COVID-19 showed up 2 years later.
and also people, we are just now recognizing that autism is a spectrum, and you can be anywhere on that spectrum. And there's like we even recognizing people of the past that had it.
Call them slow.
You get what I'm saying? No, not necessarily slow. They different. Like you could appear normal. You could appear normal and still have some form of autism. Like it's a spectrum. There's no one. It's gonna be different per person. You get what I'm saying? So like autism been around. We just now recognizing that it's a spectrum and it can be anywhere on the spectrum.
So you want to
Some
say
people
whether
say Albert Einstein with autism. Like you get what I'm saying? He was recognized as a genius. So like like it ain't. I don't think it's nothing new. It's just that we just now seeing it. We just now recognizing what it is.
if people are in reality, you do see it's an uptick in numbers. It definitely is, especially the last 7 years. But what it is
That's what I'm
graphene.
saying.
Bro, ain't nobody passing away from
I don't think
COVID
it's
yet, bro.
necessarily uptick in number. I think it's just we recognizing what it is as we seeing what it is. You get what I'm saying?
Graphene oxide within the brain. That's what it is.
People like this bitch eating fucked up
What?
food every day, and then they done took that jab, and they think it's just something gonna magically fucking happen, and they gonna be healthy always. No, your ass gonna die. People don't know how to take care of their body. That's
Y'all
all.
recognize the babies now. How the babies come home chill and relax and not crying a lot.
What?
That's what these babies was like. They're
Nah,
more
I
quiet.
agree with Louis, bro. These new babies, bro. These babies in our generation, but these babies ain't. These babies different, bro.
They barely cry. They
Babies
just sit there
totally
looking.
different, bro.
Yep.
These babies ain't like the old babies, bro. No bullshit. These babies ain't like
Yeah,
the
they
old
smart as
babies.
hell. These motherfuckers smart as shit.
Like they done been here before or some shit.
Hell yeah, no, they definitely the old souls were reincarnating. That's for sure.
Holy shit. Jesus Christ.
Man, why you calling on that man all the time, man? You
He
know,
Nigerian. The Nigerians be like, Jesus. Jesus Christ.
No, I'm just tired of the pseudo stuff, man.
That shit is not pseudo, dude.
Oh, Punkin, I turned African. I'm Nigerian now. And I'm on their side.
Accent was good, man. Do it again.
I'm in control. Like, they going to change the way they fight now because I'm sick of how they been running.
What?
Yeah, they going to learn how to shut up because, like, we on the same team now. We need to get this stuff worked out. I had to claim my DNA. So we're gonna claim African DNA. The people that run with me, we're gonna do that. And make the other Africans that's talking Noah just shut up.
well, I mean, I guess you
African, you ain't African off of faith. That's that FBA stuff. That's faith-based Africanness. You gotta have something to show.
man.
Take a DNA test or something.
And that what FBA stand for?
Yep, faith-based African. They believe. I don't even believe people from Africa necessarily African. I think they need a DNA test too. I want to see it.
There were a lot of them from here. A lot
I don't
of them
trust
from
them. They
here.
lie too much.
You sound like MIA now.
Oh my
From here.
God, bro.
All right,
These
it
are the
seems
same
like
people
we're
talking
getting
about the
back.
Anunnaki as
It seems
aliens
like
and
we're
shit.
getting back to the topic, right? So,
Dude,
so
that's
Feather,
jumping
right?
ground.
What is your evidence that majority of Black people are already here in America?
They flagged me for saying that, bro.
Yeah, both of y'all got a flag. Y'all got to wait 10 minutes, or you to
What if
go
they,
get your
I ain't gonna lie.
backup account.
what if
Both
they
of
Certain
get
them got a
flagged?
names, certain
flag.
names y'all can't say. So
Yeah,
just
it's certain stuff y'all can't say.
start
Whatever.
being subliminal.
Yo,
What did they
yo,
say?
Will.
I wasn't
I
listening.
don't know what
I
they
can't even
said.
repeat it. I can't even repeat it. But
Just type it in the chat, whatever they say, so we know not to say it. But it's TikTok is extra sensitive now, y'all. Like it's certain stuff y'all can't say. Like it trigger TikToks and they give you like a 10-minute restriction or whatever. So just be careful of those trigger words. But yeah, but just either go get you a backup account and come back, or just wait 10 minutes and request back up. This shit, TikTok is going crazy.
Yeah,
So
they
feather,
tweaking.
right?
It's
Back to what I
going
was
I
crazy.
ain't
saying.
gonna
Like you
lie.
can't even talk like you want to
Woo,
talk.
what you looking for
I'm in the middle.
documentation?
I'm in the middle of our app anyway. So
Back to what I was saying, right?
Woo,
give
What
me
woo.
about
evidence
a
do you
month or two.
have
It'll be
that
done.
majority of black people were
Are,
created in America?
are you looking for documentation?
Any type of evidence, scientific article,
You're
historical
not going to find one,
documentation,
dude. You're not going to find
anything,
one.
right?
You're not going to
Genetics,
find one to
migration
something that
patterns.
was. It's an elaborate scheme. You're not going to find that, dude. Why do y'all ask for
So
that?
the entire world schemed against
Yes,
your ethnic group
yes,
specifically.
yes,
Everybody just decided, hey, black Americans, they don't need to know who they
yes,
are.
yes,
Just black Americans specifically,
Ain't you
nobody
aren't
else.
you in
yes.
the military, Sterling?
Yeah, because
You
we the
said
chosen
what?
people.
Aren't you in the military?
Yeah, I'm still in there.
Um, you a part of any fraternal orders?
No, I don't. That's lame. I don't
That
want to
was
be
a
part of
great
no
ass
frat.
question. I should have been asking that.
I just was asking, if just being curious. I wasn't trying to put you on the spot. I
Shit,
know a
Okay,
lot of
so
I put them on the spot. I be asking they ass, and you'll be
I mean, yeah,
surprised
you
what
can
they say.
ask me. I'm not part of no frat.
You'll be
No.
surprised what they say. It'd be a lot of them, bro. I'm telling you,
a
ask them.
lot of military
You know
men.
what else? There'd be a lot of black Americans on the down low when they be going to
Man,
prison
Huh?
boyfriend.
yeah, what's up, man?
A
What?
lot of black American men, they be on the down lows because the FBA is created the LGBTQ. That's why
Yeah,
Lil Nas is
projecting,
a
dude.
FBA.
I'm,
Man,
And
I'm,
Fleece
I,
Kid,
okay, yeah, we're gonna
Lying
stop
ass
that. I
with
don't
all
even know
that
what's happening no
bullshit,
more.
man.
You came
P
here
Diddy is a
projecting.
FBA,
I don't
What?
That
even.
was
Yeah,
drunk
Who
ass.
we're
is?
not talking about. We're
and
not talking
Big
about.
RuPaul is
We're
a
fat
not talking about
forehead,
FBA.
Diddy.
lying motherfucker. You lying
The
like a
the
motherfucker on these
the
fucking
F,
shit,
We're
man.
not. We're not
the
Yeah,
talking about
you
FBA
Diddy.
yeah,
created
you
the
lying
Down
you
Low
lying on
Brothers.
that.
The Down Low Brothers culture, it came from the
Hold on, but
FBA
no, real
culture.
quick, real quick. I was asking him a
Created
question
the
though, Dilla.
anorexic starving African
No,
man.
no, no. Ignore. Hey, ignore it. Right. So what I
No,
was
the
saying was,
download
Prove that
brothers
feather.
I'm
came from the
lying. I
YT
want y'all to
man.
prove that I'm lying.
Hold on, right? Because you want to mess up the
Prove
whole
me lie.
topic.
Prove me wrong.
That nigga
Hold
came in
on.
projecting.
Hold
Yeah, they
on.
came from the
why am I
YT man.
missing, man?
That
Answer
Right.
whole
my
So
group
No,
back.
came
that
from YT
uh,
man.
They don't even know that though.
the the
Yeah, I don't got
biggest
time for
the
this.
biggest supporter of the LGBTQ is
They
Yeah. So back to what I was
yeah.
I'm
saying,
your
feather.
boyfriend that proves it.
So feather, right? You don't have any type of evidence pertaining to your people coming here, originating or anything. Why do you make the claim?
Dude, you're not gonna see no documentation. You're never gonna see no documentation.
But I'm saying. So I'm saying, right? If you don't have
So
anything, then why even say that your people have always been here?
because it's the truth. That's why.
How do
What
you
I'm
know
supposed
it's
to
the truth
what
if
I'm
you
supposed
don't
to
have
go
any
because
information?
we got the ancestors to prove it, the genealogy to prove it. We got a whole bunch of shit to
So
prove it.
your genealogy says that Black Americans were created out
Even
of
when
the
you break
ground.
down a lot of science, because a lot of science been lied to. When you break all
Does
that
your
shit down,
genealogy say that Black people
you'll
sprouted
see
out of the
that
ground in
Africa
America?
is actually
Say
new
anything
land.
about black
Shit's
people during that time? The years you talking about? It don't say black people at all. They don't exist.
I'm
Not a
asking
thing.
him, right?
talking about
He's
say
saying
it
his
don't
No,
genealogy
exist.
proves.
you're making a statement that don't make no sense. And instead of me reporting like whoever else did to get us flagged, that's my first violation.
Well,
Can you
Bro,
what
you
you
prove it
can't
reporting
came
talk
what?
off a
about
boat?
no, we can't talk
Oh, I ain't
about
gonna
what's
say
going
nothing
on
about
in
that.
Do
Mesopotamia.
you have
Hold
documentation that
on,
came off a
hold
boat?
on, real quick, y'all. It's not. A lot. Sometimes it's not that people report, and a lot of times it's like it's certain words like we say, like the artar. Like you say
Yeah, yeah.
artar, it gonna flag quick. Like it's certain words you say can trigger too, and plus people be hating and reporting too. So just be mindful of some of the words you say. There's trigger words they'll get you flagged as well, too. Not only just people re-reporting you, but it's those trigger words. So just keep that in mind.
But I'm
And I
saying
figured
though,
I'm
right?
gonna start talking with a heavy accent because they get away with saying stuff. So.
Yo,
He
Kong, you don't
said,
question shit, dude. That's a problem.
Yeah.
actually, I'm questioning you right now. Though. I feel like that is the type of shit that is being
Nah,
questioned
that
at
is
the
a
current moment.
problem. That's a problem, dude.
You said your people sprout out of the ground like y'all some
I
goddamn
never
flowers,
said we
right?
spot out. Duh, we are. Our genetics is connected to nature
Yeah,
via
I
the
knew you
black
was gonna
woman.
say that bullshit. That's why I said flowers. You think
What
you're
are
a
you talking
plant.
about? The black
So
woman holds the mitochondrial Eve gene that's connected to the prokaryotic
all
cell.
women have
What are you talking
mitochondrial
about?
Eve. That is
They
mitochondrial
don't
DNA
have
that is passed
there's
down
certain
from
aspects to the
female
black
to
woman.
Yeah, but we
female.
got
And guess
genealogy
what?
There's certain
older
aspects
And
to the
guess
black
what? You
woman.
do
It
realize when you
originated in
acknowledge
Africa.
mitochondrial Eve, you're acknowledging you descend from an African. You do realize that, right?
Bro, you just yo,
Because
my guy.
mitochondrial Eve literally goes
Calm,
back to
calm,
L.
bro.
It goes
Are
back to
you
haplogroup
ever gonna
L.
do
It
any
goes back to
research for
haplogroup
yourself?
L, which is
Like,
in Africa.
okay, calm. Are you ever gonna do any research for yourself? Like, I'm talking
Yes,
about
that's
really.
why I know what mitochondrial Eve is and you
No, the
don't.
fuck you don't,
That's
bro.
exactly why.
If you understood the
You thought it
Hey,
true
well,
was this
show us
aspects,
magical
something
thing
different,
that only
Feather.
black women have.
Show us your research, Feather.
dude, the black woman,
Bro, no, don't tell me. Show us. I want to
you
see
The
don't.
what you
black
got,
woman is
bro.
God.
When he say
Duh.
dude, he's saying touch me, bro.
Said it like Cyrus Student said it. Say the black woman is God.
Bro, I don't got my other phone with me right now. I didn't know I was
Okay,
gonna
but
have to
no,
speak.
you can't use nobody else work
You need
because
that phone.
you just told bro, don't listen to what other people telling you. Show us,
Yeah, I already got him. I already
the
got him on
work
this
you've
earlier
done,
today,
bro.
Sesh. He was like, I get my information from other people that think for me. Then I asked him, how do you know what you know about
What
any of
did
the
I
stuff you're
say?
talking about? And he didn't want to admit it, but he said it right, like a little covertly, right, that he gets his
Bro, you
information
putting
from other
words in
people
my
as
mouth,
well.
dude.
And no more debunking without showing the truth. You got to actually debunk it right then. Like, bring the stuff out. Stop saying debunk. Like, just show it.
I didn't even say debunk. I'm literally just asking him questions. Does he know what he's
But
talking
that's
about? And
wrong.
then he
No,
always
that's
gets it
incorrect.
wrong.
That's
Yo, I
untrue.
know
We
exactly
can
what
all
I'm
say that.
talking about, dude.
You just were wrong about the mitochondrial Eve, though.
No, I
No,
wasn't, bro.
we'll never
Okay,
be able to
listen.
lie.
If a white woman can have a black baby, show me,
That's not what mitochondrial Eve is.
bro. You don't. That means you don't know the true aspects of it. Go. Show me a
Wait.
white woman that can have a black baby,
Barack Obama.
That's not what mitochondrial Eve
Barack
is.
Obama's mama.
bro. No, it's not.
Barack
You're asking
Obama's
for
mama.
deeper
That's the
aspects
mother
to it.
of the first black president.
It's a P
Mitochondrial Eve
word,
has nothing to do with black people
dude.
having
I
the ability
know
to
that,
produce
but
any
it's a P
child.
word,
Mitochondrial DNA
dude.
is DNA passed down from woman
I
to
know
woman.
that.
Mitochondrial Eve is literally, hold on, I'm not done. Mitochondrial Eve is literally just one woman, not even the oldest woman, right? It's just our most recent common ancestor that resided in Africa.
Dude,
That is
I
what
know that.
mitochondrial Eve
I'm
is.
talking about the
Mitochondrial
aspects of the
DNA
black
is what we
woman.
use to recognize our connection as
Bro, you might
modern
want to
humans.
leave Sterling
And it shows
alone,
our
bro.
connection to that woman
Bro,
specifically
he's
You
a
getting
in
So,
smart
bro,
Africa.
ass.
you saying
It has
basically,
nothing
getting
to
slow
do
saying
with
rolled
all
the
through,
black
bro.
ability to
people. So
produce a
basically,
child
you
of
saying
every
all black
race.
people come from Africa.
Yes, he said he will know.
Mitochondrial Eve is showing
That's
that humans
exactly what
go back to Africa.
That's
That's what
it.
it's
Yeah,
doing.
that's what he's saying. So you saying melanated people originate from Africa?
You're
You
Yeah.
talking to me?
African now.
You talking to me, Scooby?
About that
No,
one.
old boy beside you, Wu
Yeah, of
Kong.
course he gonna say that, bro. Of course
Yes,
he is.
mitochondrial Eve is showing that we have our most recent common ancestor, who is a woman, right? Goes back to Africa, right? That's one of the
No.
oldest recent common ancestors
Man, you
as
done lost your
a Homo
damn mind,
sapien.
man.
Exactly,
You
bro.
done
I
lost
That's what
your
I'm
did.
saying.
motherfucking
I'm
All
not,
right,
mind,
now
man.
this is the time we're gonna go source for source. Okay, let's
you
get
ain't even
ready.
want to pick
Everybody,
it up. No, I
mitochondrial
want
Eve
to go get my
sources.
other phone,
Let's
dude.
get ready, right? This
Yeah,
is the time, right? We're all gonna go source
show
for
us something
source.
on contrary.
So your
It's true
sauce,
though.
I'll go first if you want me to, okay?
weak sauce.
Right, but we're gonna go source for source on what mitochondrial Eve is, okay?
Dude, we know what it is. I'm talking about
You
the
know you
aspects of the
actually don't.
black.
That's why we're gonna go
Bro, be
source for
quiet,
source
bro,
on
because
it.
you spatting trying to teach, and we already know what the hell you talking about, dude.
I
I'm
think
talking
it's
about the
important that I
aspects
teach
of
you
the
if you don't
black,
understand
the
the
black
topic.
woman, dude. The black woman mitochondrial Eve gene. It's a P word. Whereas though she's able to have other different races and shit like that. No other
No.
race can do that type of shit, dude.
Okay, but
So
where's it come from, bro? Who has
What
the
do you mean where it comes from?
where's the oldest mitochondrial DNA come from?
They tell you it's Africa, but that's
No,
bullshit. That's
I'm
not true.
asking you. Since you tell us and be able to show us
How is it from
evidence to
Africa
support
if
your claim.
Africa just came out the water, dude?
Okay, hey,
It's
bro,
It
hold
didn't
on,
just
bro.
come
That's
out the
not what
water.
I'm saying
Yeah,
because you're talking
it's not
about
the oldest
something,
land.
bro. When it
Europe
came
older
out the
than
water
Africa.
was billions of years ago. That was
Hey, let me
we
read
talking
this real quick.
billions of
Let's
years
read this.
ago.
Let's read this, right?
No. I
Mitochondrial.
just want to see what he got as far as where he says the oldest
How the
mitochondrial
hell
DNA
could it
comes
be
from.
Africa Africa,
Bro, okay, it don't gotta
if
be
if
Africa.
all
Show
other
us,
lands are
bro,
older than
show
Africa,
us what you got that is contrary to
That's what
out
I'm,
of
bro. You're
Africa,
not.
and it's
No,
the oldest
listen to me,
mitochondrial
bro.
DNA.
Listen to me,
Let's
my
just,
guy.
hey, Sash, let's just go source for source, okay, right? I'm gonna read mine first, and
You're
then you
talking
can
about
go.
aspects of a
He can
source,
show his next, right? Mitochondrial Eve is estimated to have lived,
bro.
right,
Why is you
between
trying to teach us what we
99,000
know?
and 200,000 years ago, right? Most likely
The
in East
fuck,
Africa
bro?
with Homo sapiens sapiens, anatomically modern humans, right? Were developing
These
as a
niggas is
population distinct
crazy,
from the
man.
human subspecies, right? Mitochondrial Eve lived later than the Heidelbergensis, right, which is the Homo species that Neanderthal and Homo sapiens split from, right? And the emergence of Homo neanderthalis, but earlier than the out of Africa migration. The dating for Eve was a blow to the multi-regional hypothesis, right, which is the belief that people think that humans evolved independently on all of these different continents at once, which was proven wrong, right? And then if we go down here, right, in the field of human genetics, the name mitochondrial Eve refers to the matrilineal most recent common ancestor, like I said, of all currently living
Yeah, you think
anatomically
you're
modern
right, don't you?
humans, right?
I
Of
want
all,
wait. Through all of that, the only thing I heard was proven wrong. So can we see the proof of the proven wrong?
what are you talking about proving
He was
wrong?
talking about the multi-regional
Yeah, multi-regional
theory.
hypothesis, right?
Yeah,
Which
he
is the
said that
belief
was
that
proven wrong.
humans evolved independently on all of these different continents at the
So
same time, which is proven wrong.
the fact that we have a mitochondria Eve and everybody, if you look at everybody DNA, maternal DNA, it all gonna lead back to one. So that throws out the multi-regional theory or whatever.
And the
Because
melanated
if
got rid
that's
of the
the
rest of
case,
them. Listen,
because if that's the case, we'll have multiple maternal
Yeah,
lineage
and
leading back to different
mitochondria.
places, but it all lead back to one place, and that place just happen to be in Africa right now. So
that's
that's
not
basically
even
what
true.
he's
That's not
saying.
true because Africa.
Nah.
Okay,
Well,
let's
that's
understand
that's
this.
what he just
Exactly.
Where
proved.
are the
New land.
where are the lakes and the trade routes that Africa has?
What do you
The
mean?
I mean,
waterways.
but
They don't have none.
but Scuba, that's irrelevant to
It's not.
DNA. That has nothing to do with
But no,
DNA.
it actually is relevant to DNA because
No,
people.
it's not.
It's been
Trade
known that
routes.
people create civilizations alongside waterways. So it's been known that people are going to go there for food source, water source, and travel and trade routes.
The starting of
So
civilization would be a different argument than the origin of a
no,
human
I can
species.
answer that
Yeah,
question for him. I
that's
can answer
You
that
trying to
question
make
for
it
him.
like
Hold on, can
fucking
I answer it,
African
Scooby?
people are
Can I
literally
answer
the
it,
first
Scooby?
people in the
Can
world.
can
That's
I
not
That's
answer?
a
true,
Can I
bro.
fucking
can I
lie.
answer the question,
That's
Scooby?
not what we're talking about
Can
right
I
now.
answer the? Hold
Y'all
on.
literally just repeating a bunch of indoctrinated
This is
shit.
why
That's
I
all
said go
you
source for
repeating.
source instead of
You're
just
not
saying
actually
Yeah,
using
stuff.
I
your
see what you're
brain.
saying. I
You're
see
not
what you're
using your
saying,
brain.
And
bro.
he
You're
talking about
repeating.
sources and shit, bro. What sources, bro? What sources have you provided, bro?
He just provided
Did
one.
I just
Thank you.
not
No,
read
you
it?
repeated it. That's what you did.
Yeah, that's what you do when
Okay,
you
so
present
what
a
do y'all
source. You
have
repeat
that's
it.
contrary
You're
for
not
that?
using your brain. You're just
What
repeating
contrary
shit.
do you have for that? All you got is use your
So
brain
what
and
you're
it's,
saying is
it's
they're
fake.
not lying about nothing, and you're just taking their theories and running
So
with that
show
shit.
us
What I'm
something,
saying is
That's
bro.
what
I'm
you're
the one with
doing.
a source and you don't have anything to back up what you're saying.
Bro, I don't even.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
I don't want. I didn't want to argue with you from the start. You was propagating that vaccines is good. So I didn't
Yeah,
want to
they are.
argue.
Vaccines are
If
good.
anybody else want
For
to
the most
argue
part,
with you and
vaccines are
try to go
good.
prove you wrong and shit, let them waste their motherfucking time.
And that would go to
So what do you
Panda.
have now? You just gonna cry about it or
No,
complain, or
I'm
you
not
gonna
gonna
show
cry about
sources?
shit. You can share your shot bot ass and keep continuing saying
I
what
mean,
you're
that's
saying.
what it sounds like. Though you got mad, right? But you didn't even know what mitochondrial
I'm
Eve
not mad at
is,
no
right?
shot
And where
bot,
she was
dude.
found
What's
at.
wrong with you? I don't give a damn.
Right.
So like, what do we do now from here? Do you concede or do you
I'm
just keep
mad at
on
the
spouting
shot bot.
bullshit?
Yeah, W. You got a W.
I heard
Thank you. I appreciate
I
that.
heard most likely through the middle of that, so I don't take none of it because if you can
Look,
say
look.
most
I said
likely,
that to stroke your
you can
clueless
say
ass ego, dude.
if you
You
can
don't
say
know
most
shit.
likely trying to prove something, then it's not proven. You just said most likely in the middle of your stuff.
No, the issue isn't the issue isn't that her DNA wasn't found in Africa, right? It's just talking about the region, specifically East Africa.
Yeah, but they just
The
only
DNA is found there in
only
Africa.
said
That's
most
not up for debate.
likely. They didn't know.
Africa's
It wasn't proven.
Africa's not even the
No,
oldest
her
landmass,
DNA is
dude.
proven to be found in Africa.
Africa's
That's
not even
not
the
the debate.
oldest landmass. So
Well,
how
they
the
ain't
hell could this
in my
even be
hand.
true? How?
They found the oldest woman in fucking Brazil, dude, not Africa.
No, they
No,
didn't.
Not
that
even
You're
the
she's
talking
only
oldest
like
about real quick.
13.
landmass, dude.
She's like
Wait,
13 to
let's just slow it down.
27,000 years old, bro.
Slow it down real quick,
It's
right?
not old. That
Slow
shit,
it
bro.
down and
Europe
stop.
older than
Well, check
Africa.
this out.
Can y'all stop responding out of anger and use a scientific article? How about that?
Yeah,
A
that
Bro,
sounds
scientific
good.
article, nigga. You ain't use no scientific data. What the fuck?
I
We
actually
having a
did in
conversation,
PDF
nigga. We
you
ain't no
format.
just think because they
motherfucking deep. Y'all
scientists,
I
like,
they're
did
telling the
in
truth,
PDF
bro.
format. I literally
Dude,
did in a
you
PDF
think since
format.
they're scientists, they're telling the truth. You need to use your own
crazy,
brain too.
man.
Not to mention the
Use
woman
your
you brought up
brain
in
too,
Brazil,
bro.
Lucia, is
You
15,000,
never
right? It's
sat there and
estimated
used your own
12,000 to
brain.
15,000 years old, right?
Dude,
Not the
you
oldest woman,
literally
by the
just
way.
repeated the shit. You
That's
didn't use
older
your
than
brain.
certain
She's a
African
woman.
countries, nigga. That's older than the whole
Right.
fucking East
A
Africa.
country
What the
isn't the
fuck?
same as human life, Scooby.
That's what
What
I'm
does a
saying.
country
You
have to
don't
do
know
with
what the
human
fuck,
life?
man.
Who was the
Cause
He
nigga,
oldest
said
human?
it's older than
nigga,
African
no
countries.
one was traveling over there in their continent, nigga.
That's like
When
saying,
nobody was
since
there
America,
once, nigga.
America's not even
When nobody
500
there.
for real,
It
like
was
America's
years
empty,
only
old. That
nigga. The
means
200
whole
years old
African
then,
continent
bro.
was empty, nigga.
I think
America's
people
only
Fuck
forget.
wrong
200
with
years
niggas? And
old
you
then,
telling
that's
bro.
niggas
not even, that
civilization
wouldn't even
started there?
fly as a rebuttal,
Nigga, you
right?
out your
So first
fucking
of all,
mind, dude. Ain't no fucking
first of all, right?
civilization started in
First of
Africa.
all,
They don't even
this
have
is
all the
why
trees
I
that we have in
preference
North
this, right?
America,
When I
nigga.
This
brought up
nigga, he's
mitochondria.
What
talking
are fucking
about
oak trees
trees.
at? What are
Bro,
swamp
those are
trees in Mar?
fossils
Time
anyway.
out. Yeah, real quick. Hold on,
Those
Sess,
no
right?
that
Look
Cairo
like this
shit,
bitch
they
false
fossils, bro. They not
information
even
ass nigga.
Hold
trees.
What the
on.
fuck?
They're fossils.
Relax. Relax for a second.
They're
Just calm
fossils
down,
from
right?
way long time ago.
Hold on, real quick, Sess, right? First of all, let's just break this down, right? A country doesn't matter. Like, that's irrelevant to human life where it starts at, right? Not to mention, right? We're also not trees. So bringing
I
up
just
trees will
said the
also
North
be
American
irrelevant.
continent, bro.
Yeah, I
I
don't
ain't
know why you wait till I speak
Unless
to
those
interrupt me
trees
like
were
a
planted.
barbarian. I
Unless
don't know what your problem is, right? So, like
unless
I was
those
saying,
trees.
right? We're not trees. Trees don't matter, right? Countries don't matter in terms of human life, right? And mitochondrial Eve is not the
no
oldest
fucked
woman.
up
It is a
ass
oldest.
pseudoscience fucking
It
statement.
is the oldest recent common
It
ancestor
don't
that
matter,
is a
brother.
female, right?
Prove
That we
it.
have, right? That
Prove it.
we can
Prove
connect
it.
all women to,
Prove it.
right?
And
That
use
is what
your
that
own
is,
brain
right?
and prove it.
If you want to get into the origins of our
No,
species,
break it down
it will
using your own
still point
brain.
to Africa, right? The criteria
You
for
just
what
repeating shit.
determines a
Cause you
species
want scholarly
origin
information, nigga. You
is
got it. Break that shit
archaeological
down.
record, right? The
You a
oldest
scholar, big
archaeological
dog.
record, genetic diversity as the
Man,
highest
we don't
amount,
need a third grade teacher.
the
Break it
I've
down.
oldest
never seen people
the
so
oldest
mad at
human
information
remains.
before in life.
No,
Right.
because you're repeating shit without using your own thought. That's what he's
He
doing.
talking
Cause
about
y'all talking
information. This
about trees,
regurgitated
bro.
Google
Y'all talking
science
about
shit,
That's
boy. Shut
all
your
he's
trees.
dumb ass
doing.
up.
And you know what's
Y'all's
crazy?
thought is
I don't even
trees,
use
bro.
Google. I
Y'all
don't
talking
really
about
They
use
have
use
your
it.
own
origins in
thought that
different
bring
parts of
up
the world.
trees,
The
bro.
browser I had on the screen is not even Google.
Exactly. So the fact that he
Wolfram.
brings up trees, he's actually using his
What a-
brain.
What the
That's what
fuck
he's
do we
hypernomic,
got to
doing.
do
man,
with
bro.
He's
trees,
thinking
bro?
for
What do we
Cause
got
himself.
to do
trees
with
are older
trees? Are
than
you a
human
tree,
life, you
bro?
dumb ass
Are
nigga.
you a tree?
You nigga, trees are
Who's
the
a
oldest
tree in here?
fossils, you dumb ass
Who
nigga.
goes through
Why is he
photosynthesis?
Fuck
so
wrong with you niggas? You
angry?
niggas is
Why
fucking
Who goes
project
through
Because you
scientists.
photosynthesis,
slow.
bro?
Because
Do
you're
you got
slow.
chloroform? Do you got chloroform in your
what
body,
type of
bro?
universe
Do you
am I
got
in where
chloroform
the
in your
people that
body,
aren't
bro?
showing a source are calling me slow? How does that even
chlorophyll.
work?
Dude, just because they telling you shit don't mean it's correct.
Do
Use
you
your
got
own
chloroform in
brain.
your body, bro? Or chlorophyll?
The hell you
Yeah, it's
talking about the
chlorophyll. You're
oldest
right.
shit
You're
in
right. It's
Africa?
chlorophyll.
Africa's the newest land. How the hell the mitochondrial Eve gene is
You're
found there
talking
first?
about rocks, right? Which came out of the water
Oh
millions
Lord.
of years ago, right?
Prove
Right.
it. Prove
Before
it.
any humans was
Prove
on the
it.
planet.
Exactly right.
Cool. Okay.
When
Put
we're
on your
talking
big
So
about
what
shoes,
the fuck
right?
we talking
supercontinents,
about
And
rocks and
prove it.
trees and shit?
Break. No, prove it. Don't.
when we're talking about supercontinents,
Okay,
humans were not
cool,
around during
bro.
the time of Pangea, right?
Bro,
We're
okay,
talking
cool.
about human life and when we evolved, right? Humans, specifically us, right? Homo sapiens came on the field 300,000 or
You're
400,000 years
repeating
ago.
again,
Us
dude.
specifically, right?
You're
So what would
repeating
that have
again,
to do with
dude.
these
Break
rocks
it
coming out of
down.
the
I want
water?
you to break it
What would
down.
that have to do with
I
rocks
want
coming
you
out
to
of the
break down
water?
the bones. I want you to break down the structure of the bones and how the
Whose bones do
environment.
you
I
want
want you to break
specifically?
it all down. Break
Why
down
does
the
he
Whose
want you to
bones do
do a
you
environment.
want
bunch of shit he
specifically?
clearly can't
No,
do?
because I'm telling you, he's repeating bullshit. He's not able to do all of that. He's not able to break down the bone structure, the environment on where the bones was at, all that shit. He's not able to
do that. He's
Oh, he literally
repeating
just read the
bullshit.
shit to you.
Nigga,
All
he
right, you're not
literally
listening. All right.
regurgitating bullshit too. The fuck?
That's what you do with a source. You read it.
Not all sources are something to be relied on,
Since when
though.
do we not
So
read
if
sources we present on the
let me
screen?
let me say
Oh
something.
shit.
I
Okay,
heard
so if it's lies,
Hold on,
then
hold on.
please show us
Let
what y'all
Empress, let
have
Empress,
to
let,
that
hold on real
shows
quick, Sesh.
contrary to it.
I
Let
Nigga,
just
we
Empress say
have some
want
of
to
the
something.
say
oldest mounds in the fucking
Hold on real
world.
quick.
Y'all
Why
Let
we
don't
Empress.
talking
y'all got
about
that in
dirt
Africa?
and we
Yo,
was
yo, yo,
on
yo, yo, yo.
genetics, bro? We
Let
talking about
Empress.
Fuck wrong with you?
Let
Y'all don't
mitochondrial
Empress
got no
DNA.
speak.
You talking about some dirt
geographical
Oh,
mounds,
fucking
bro.
monument.
hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let Empress speak. Go ahead, Empress.
no, I just want to say not all sources can be relied upon. Because just
I
like you
agree.
got that source, you got somebody else that wrote something that goes against that source, and you can kind of put it together and rely on that. But my thing is, why are we so hell bent on who comes from Africa. Why are we
No,
doing
no,
this?
no,
Because
no.
the thing is, not
The argument
every
was
black person
mitochondrial
comes from
Eve.
Africa. The whole world was dark at one point,
No,
remember?
no, no. The argument wasn't about who came from. We're talking about mitochondrial Eve specifically, right, and
Bro,
where it
the
was
first
found at.
woman don't come from Africa, bro. That's what Miss Empress
So
just tried
show
to
us
give
where
you,
the
bro.
first woman come from.
The
Not
first
North
woman, when
America,
you look
nigga.
it
Okay,
up,
so then you should be able to pull up a source just like he did and show that.
But the
sir,
point,
I
Why would
don't
I
have to
pull
pull
up
up
a
a
source
source.
that
If
you
you
just
Why
gonna
study,
not?
hold
dismiss?
on,
Y'all
Why
just
study,
gonna
not, bro?
y'all just gonna deem it as
hold
Why
on.
illegitimate
not?
and dismiss the shit. Like
No,
that's
we
no
want to
bullshit,
see it, bro.
gang.
We want to see it.
why,
Just
Hold
show
on,
it
What
to
the
hold on.
us.
fuck?
my whole
Let
thing
me just
is,
say this because I don't want to be yelling, but let me just say this. If somebody is telling you,
Okay, in order for you to say what you're saying, that you're saying that Wuhan or Sterling is wrong, where did you find this information? Show us where did you find this information. That he pulled his information up. If you can't produce nothing to counteract what he's got, you pretty much just talking. So that's the point. You got to pull up your sources. You got to pull up your evidence. That's the whole purpose. If you can't, you just talking at this point. So that's the point of having sources. That's why he brought his up. You can believe it or not, or whatever, but what do you have to counteract what he got? That's what he's saying. So just filter. So just if you saying that mitochondria eat, why y'all dropping folks? So if you saying that mitochondria Eve did not come from Africa, show us where she come from. Show us, the opposite of what Sterling brought up. That's all you got to do, y'all. You want to add something, Sterling?
Yeah, and also stop getting so mad and just show the thing. Like, I don't understand. Right? You keep talking about Lucia. She only 15,000 years old, talking about the first one was in America. We're talking about mitochondrial Eve, right? Mitochondrial DNA. Like I keep telling you, it's passed down from woman to woman to woman to woman. And every time you bring that up, you are acknowledging the fact that our species comes from Africa. If you don't believe we come from Africa, then don't use haplogroups, don't use mitochondrial Eve, right? Because all of these things at their base are talking about human migrations out of Africa. They are all related to the out of Africa theory. I don't know if y'all realize that or not. So I'm confused why y'all using that if y'all don't believe humans came from Africa.
The fact that they dropped out the panel is wild. The shit is wild. It's why I asked, that y'all bring up your sources or whatever. The fact that y'all dropping out the panel is just blowing me right now. Lawrence, did you want to say something? I don't think you said anything. Lawrence on 1991.
yeah, yeah. I just wanted to say, man, I agree with everything you were saying, big bro. And I agree with the out of Africa theory, and I just want to say this: like Africa been given like a bad reputation throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? And been represented horribly. You know what I'm saying in the media and whatnot. And I say that to say this is that Americans, a lot of us, we have a bad view of Africa. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us want to disassociate with Africa because of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm proud of you know what I'm saying, my ancestors and whatnot. So I don't disassociate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that the new school with this new theory. I'm a indigenous, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm an African American. I claim my heritage. I know what I am. I know about the mitochondrial DNA. I know that all species come from that one woman that was found in Africa. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? And with that, I land my plane. You feel what I'm saying? So
Okay, thank you. And feel free to, this is an open panel, so feel free to jump in the conversation if you agree or disagree. I that's how I like to run my panel. Like, I like for people to respectfully, talk. Talk like y'all on at the outside of the corner store, some shit like that, but just be, respectful or whatever. So feel free to jump in. What MIA? MIA, bring your ass on back up here. I don't know why he running. You gotta say something, Felonious? You there? Felonious.
Yeah, ready to show y'all sources or what?
Hey, I ain't run from shit, and I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I ain't even about to pull up no sources, bro. I ain't with all that. Look, bro, I'm not the debater, bro. I'm not no philosopher or none of that, all that old other shit, dude. That ain't me. I'm gonna just give it to you raw, bro. Ain't no, hey, in this warfare that's dated back to track everything that's been documented, nigga, in these timelines. You hear me? Ain't nobody. The Moors is the ones that came over here and compromised the Moors, the MUU people, the Muraricans.
Facts.
So, nigga, if we just gonna go off that, nigga, no, yeah, nigga, they was over there on that side of the world and we was over here untouched.
Bro,
Nigga, they came over here and put religion on everybody, nigga, with them Christians and the rest of them European motherfuckers who dogged their ass in Europe.
bro, I
They
think,
don't even come from Africa, nigga. Let's be real. Nigga, everybody come from Eurasia, nigga, if that's the thing, right? If we gonna talk about
No,
they side, right? They come from
no.
Eurasia, nigga. They come
hold
from
on,
Europe.
Sterling. Hold on, Sterling. Hold on.
They Aboriginal Europeans, bro.
Hey, bro, can I ask you a question real quick? Did you just say MUUR?
Yes, MERS. Yeah.
Right,
Mirrors,
and you
yes.
said that the MUURs is indigenous to America, right?
Hell yeah.
The big, have you heard about the Great Flood
I'm
in America
asking you
with
yes
the
or no.
mirrors
This
and
is
the
a yes or
empire?
no question, bro. Is it
Yes, I just said
okay?
yes.
So MUUR is indicative of Dutch and German. That's where that version of more comes from. So again, you just out of context. You have more,
Bro,
mer,
you just
moro.
just because you
Hold
say
on,
that
bro.
shit, bro,
Hold
that
on,
don't
hold
make
on,
this
hold on, bro.
factual,
Hold
bro. You
on. Cause you
taking what
just
my
yelling. You
statement
just
and
loud and
bringing it
wrong,
to a
bro. You
whole
just
different
loud and
fucking
wrong.
platform.
Chill. Just chill, bro. Just chill. Cause I show it to you. I
Well, go
show it to
ahead,
you,
bro.
bro.
Cause I ain't trying to hear nothing else, bro. Real life shit.
I know you're not trying to hear nothing. I see that.
Hell yeah, bro. Cause y'all niggas with this
What's that say?
Pan-African
What's
Hebrew
that say?
Israelite shit, no,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
Dutch.
Scooby, these niggas are
Bro,
shot bots, Scooby.
Dutch.
I'm
everybody on
already
this
knowing, bro.
panel is
This
not
shit's
even
ridiculous, bro.
Pan-African.
Dutch.
Everybody on this panel is not even Pan-African. What are
Y'all
you
niggas
talking about?
shot it
Dutch.
up, bought it up. I wouldn't even argue with you, bro.
It's
I ain't
Dutch,
gonna lie.
bro.
And bro, you know that's what you know why? You know why it's Dutch? You know
Why?
why? Because
Why?
those were the conquerors of those people, bro.
You said they was just here, bro.
Nigga, they was
Exactly.
already here.
I literally
You
just
making it
asked you
seem
was
like I
the
said they traveled here. They was aboriginal of this land. I've been said that,
bro.
bro.
So hold on. Who on this panel heard this man, and who on the chat just heard this man? Heard me ask this man: is MUUR indicative of America? And you said yes,
Yeah,
bro. I literally asked you that
Bro,
before I
and
told you that it was the
that's
Dutch.
why I don't go into debating you niggas, cause you
Oh,
niggas,
you
y'all twist people's
cause you be
statements and
saying
shit
some
to make it fit into
outlandish
your
ass
narrative,
shit,
bro.
bro.
Nigga, you looking up some shit, nigga, from like fucking colonial time, nigga. That's
Bruh,
nigga, no, that don't got nothing to
bruh,
do with what the
bruh,
fuck a nigga talking about, son.
bruh. You have
I'm
different,
giving you the fact,
you
nigga,
have
that people was
different
already
type,
here. Aboriginal melanated people was already here, bro.
you have
Ain't
different
nobody traveled here,
variations
bro.
of the word more. I'm gonna give you some, right? Like the one you're talking about, which is Dutch. Then you have Moro, which is Latin or Spanish. Then you
Thank
have
you, the
Mari.
Moors. Thank
Oh
you.
my God, bro. Just
The
chill. Just
conquistadors,
chill,
the
bro.
white
Just
and black
chill. Just
conquistador that
chill.
came. Thank
Just
you.
chill, bro.
You giving
Just
the
chill.
bro? You
Just chill. Just chill. Just
a
chill.
colonizer
Cause you don't know
perspective,
what you're
dog.
talking about, bro.
You
You
talking
really
from a
don't.
colonizer
Bro,
standpoint,
I
fool.
literally asked you, bro.
You giving me all these European people names
Bro, I
tied to
asked
Muir
you what
or Mew, the
MUUR
Mews.
was. I
Like, dude,
asked
get out
you.
of here, bro. Hey, I'm
I
done with
asked
this
you
man,
what it
bro.
was, bro. Yes or no? Did I ask you is MUUR indicative or indigenous to the Americas? And what was your answer? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, at least be accountable for your own words, bro. I asked you
Bro,
first.
be accountable for fucking true American history,
Man,
bro.
so
Hey,
then
we don't got nothing to do with Africa, bro.
so why would you say it then? Why would you say yes then? Like, come on, bro. That don't even make no sense.
You motherfuckers can't be this indoctrinated, man. Y'all fucking up
Man,
our people,
you
man.
calling me indoctrinated.
You are
Again,
indoctrinated.
let's see how
Stop. Hey,
indoctrinated
listen.
you are.
Hey,
Let's
listen.
see how indoctrinated
Hey,
you are.
listen.
Did he say that
Hey,
MUUR
listen.
was from here?
if you not
Did
gonna
he or did he
mention,
not, bro? Just answer the question
Nigga,
to see if you're gonna be real.
hey,
I
listen,
told you we ran this whole land over this
No,
bitch.
I'm asking you. Did you hear that man say that? Let's see
listen.
how
And I
indoctrinated you
told
are.
you the
Let's see if you
flood, we
could tell
didn't
the
even get
truth,
wiped
bro.
out.
Can you
Nigga,
tell the truth, bro?
our first big loss was
Can
through
you tell the
fucking
truth,
land
fella?
mass. Like, nigga, it was through land mass.
Did he
We
say
got
it, bro?
flooded out of land.
Did he say it or
Bro, I
no?
wasn't even paying attention to that
Yeah,
shit,
all
bro.
right. See, then you gonna call
Bro,
me indoctrinated.
you
Don't miss
are.
me,
Hey,
bro.
Cause you
listen.
very are, dude. You
Miss
indoctrinated
me,
me,
Hey,
bro.
listen. If
Miss
you're
me,
not gonna
bro.
mention any
Miss
manipulation
miss
within
me, bro.
history,
That shit
science,
crazy. You can't even
no,
be
listen to
honest,
me,
bro.
dude. If you're
You
not
can't even be
mentioning any,
honest.
if you're not mentioning any
You can't even be
manipulation
honest, bro. I don't
in
even.
history
I'm gonna
and,
go
and
on
in
mute, bro. I'm gonna
science,
ignore you at this point. You can't even
dude,
be
I said
honest,
I
bro.
wasn't paying it. I don't even know what the hell he told you. I said MERS, and then I looked at my other
Nigga
phone,
acting
dude.
like those.
I'm
Then I
not even
just
paying
said they were
attention.
European. I just told them Africans come from out of Europe and Asia,
Hey,
Eurasia.
look,
Dumbass nigga, that still give
That's
you my
not what I
standpoint
asked you.
and
I
it's truth
asked
in
you
my.
if
Look, that's bringing
MUUR
validation of
comes
my
from
statement,
America,
dude.
bro. That's what I
That's bringing
asked you.
statement. That's
I
bringing validation
specifically
to my
asked you
statements,
if
though. You brung up
MUUR
a
comes from
European nigga that
America,
came to
bro.
these people
I
land later
literally
on.
asked you if
You brung up
I
some
asked you
European
if
Dutch niggas, though, fool, and
MUUR comes from
Portuguese
America.
niggas.
You said yes.
Them niggas didn't even come to
So that's
modern day America
crazy that you
first.
gonna sit there and do all that.
No, you
And
doing
nigga,
all
you
this,
sit
dumbass
up, you
nigga, because you
bald
want to
face
argue.
lying,
But
bro.
I ain't finna argue with you, nigga. Go find your baby mama and argue with her.
You a liar, bro.
hey, dude. If you're not gonna mention no manipulation within history and in
What is he
science,
doing right now with what he
there's no
said?
point
He's
of you trying to
manipulating the
teach this shit to
situation.
our people. You see what
He
I'm
is
saying?
manipulating the situation,
That's
bro.
why you is
I
indoctrinated.
asked him first, bro. I didn't tell that man that he had to say that.
Bro,
And
I'm
he
not
won't even
talking about
stand on
that.
his own
I'm
statement.
not talking about that.
Don't tell me about no manipulation.
You don't know about
And
any
you won't tell,
manipulation.
you
And
won't
you
even
think
be
that you
honest, bro.
teaching
You
people.
won't
You're not
even be
teaching
honest,
people
bro.
shit.
How
You're not
can
teaching
you,
nothing.
bro? You won't even be honest. But you
Dude,
want me to believe what you gotta
so
say.
you don't believe
So
me
you
when
can't
I
even be
said I
accountable
wasn't
for
even
what
paying
you
attention
and
to
we
what the
clearly
hell
heard
he
what he
said?
said, bro.
I
We
swear
heard
I
what he
didn't.
said.
I swear. Who you want me to put it on?
Bro,
Hold on,
I
right?
don't care who you put it on. I don't
What the fuck?
believe y'all. Y'all won't
I don't
be
give a damn about
honest.
you not believing me, dude.
Okay, y'all won't be honest.
So Feather, right? You have nothing to stand on in this argument.
Dude. When
Like
it comes to
nothing.
me proving my points, it's gonna take way more than just a Google search, my guy. And I'm telling you that your indoctrinated shot by ass is not worth my fucking time.
Then why are you on the panel?
You right about that. You right.
Thinking about what come out their mouth, bro. I promise you they don't.
But y'all niggas still ain't validated that the first woman come up out of Africa. Y'all niggas using white man science that somebody else went to school and they went and traveled and did the fucking archaeology and all that shit. The genealogical research, all the the artifacts and
Yo,
shit.
hold
Y'all
on.
ain't traveled nowhere.
Time out, right?
Y'all
Time out,
niggas
right?
ain't traveled nowhere and got
Yo, yeah,
no
time out, Scoop, right?
information.
Time out, right? I didn't drop him off the panel, so I don't know why the other mods just dropped me. He left as soon as I
Yeah, nobody
Niggas
dropped
ain't
him. He
fucking
left
with
on
you.
his
Hold
You
on,
own.
bringing
y'all.
all
Yeah,
that African shit with it.
he left on his own, y'all. He left on his own. Sterling didn't drop nobody. The dude left by himself.
But he
That
bringing all
shit's
that
crazy.
African
They be
shit
ready
to a
to go to
nigga
bat
that
behind people that be lying, and you can hear that they lying. Don't
What's
they
nobody
so
gonna
want
hard?
to
hide.
like.
You
That's
just
crazy.
bro, you just proved that the Europeans came and conquered the mirrors. And these Europeans were swarthy. These was black Europeans, my nigga.
What am I at? What's Zilla at? What's
The
somebody at?
fuck? You just proved
Hey,
that
Look,
the
hey,
whoever
hey,
Portuguese,
hiding,
Scooby,
nigga,
Y'all
Scooby,
they came
ran
and
off the
Scooby,
fought here.
Scooby,
panel.
Scooby, Scooby,
whoever hiding in the
Scooby.
chat dropping me, you a
Who
bitch.
said
That's
something
why
about
you
the
don't want to
mirror?
show
Hold on,
yourself.
Scooby. I want to ask you a question again. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah, they never
Are
want to
the
come on the panel either, Sterling.
Go ahead, ask the
Scooby
question, bro.
is MUUR people
Yeah, that's my question.
indigenous to the Americas?
Who are they?
Aboriginal to the Americas.
They hold on. I didn't hear what you said. Someone talked over. Are they or are they not?
That we are aboriginal to this land. We the first
So
motherfuckers that was here
Moors.
when they came
Hold
here.
on. I just want to be clear. Moors that spell it MUUR are indigenous to the Americas, right?
That's a fact.
Okay, so how when it's a German and Dutch word,
It's
that
not a German.
veneration?
Listen, it's not a German and Dutch word. Those were the colonizers that came, brother. That's what I was trying to tell you, bro. They used the black swarthy European that had power within the English crown, bro. and they used them for navigation and travel. That's why Christopher Columbus got here.
If it's a
Because of the
fact, how
fucking
come?
the black Spanish conquistador, bro. Literally. And
So
they
if
X'd them out
if
of
it's
history.
a
That's why you had the
fact,
Spanish Reconquista.
if it's a fact, how come you can't prove it?
When we find any info on
And he
them
talk about it's a fact, but you
extraterrestrials,
can't prove it, man. Go suck your mama dick, boy. Your dad
Why
dad
would I
ain't
do
even got a
that?
dick.
like school,
Why would I do that?
like school.
I'm asking
What's
you if something is a fact. How come you can't
Y'all
prove
niggas
it?
just want to argue with people, bro. I just share some
Nah,
information,
I
bro.
got questions. I got questions.
Lag, bad lag. He's getting on the plane now.
I will
I'm
say
saying,
that.
where y'all finding this info on these MERS? What book I read or whatever?
They were here before they came. Go read that book, bro.
Which one? There's a lot of people that have that type of title. Ivan Van Sertima has something. Well, it's not that, but anyway, where I got it from, it's just a quick Google search. It says the surname Mur has primary origins in the Netherlands and Germany. So it's telling you the origins of it go to Europe, not here. Emerging during the medieval period as a
And then I just, sir,
topographic
didn't I
net.
just
Hold
tell you
on,
that the
bro. Hold
Europeans
on, bro.
sold
I'll
these
let you
Aboriginal
finish.
people
Hold
out when
on,
they
bro.
got on land
Hold on,
with them?
bro. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'll let you finish. A topographical name for someone living near a wall or fortified structure, derived from the Dutch and German word "mur," with parentheses, wall. It is
Who do you,
closely related. Hold on, bro. I'm almost done. It's
who do you think
closely related.
invented English?
Please just let me finish.
You really think it was
Thank
the
you.
white tea
Thank you.
people
Thank you.
or the original
I'm just
European?
gonna mute you. I'm just gonna mute you because you're being very rude right now. Just allow me to finish and you have the floor. I
Come.
don't want to mute you.
Just
I
let
don't
him
want
get
to
his
be.
little white man knowledge out. Let him get it out. Just let him.
I don't even need the minute. I'm almost done here. Derived from the Dutch and German word "mur," wall, is closely related to the German Maurer, and also has root in the Latin's "maurus." Another term for more in Latin or Spanish is "moro," right? So it's telling you exactly where it's coming from. Exactly. So yeah, I don't need the rest of that time. And then all I'm saying is, if you're going to dispute it, then show again MUUR prior to medieval Europe being used here in the Americas. You can. I don't need the rest of this time. I'll skip it myself.
Okay, so first of all, we all know, everyone on this panel know that white tea people were not invented. They weren't even in this world until maybe I'll be nice and give them 6,000 years. So
Incorrect. Right.
do you really think some white tea people who couldn't even, who had to be taught by the Moors, really came up with the English language, the
Moors
Latin
only went to
language?
the Iberian
They
Peninsula to
did.
teach those
I'm talking
people
about white
specifically
tea
Bro,
studying
calm
people.
Latin.
down, bro. God
I'm
damn, bro.
talking, I'm just talking about everybody on this panel, right? I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be gone. We all know that white tea people did not exist until maybe 6 to 8,000 years ago.
You got a source?
The English language, the Romantic languages have been here longer than that. Okay. So Europe was named after a black woman.
No, it
Okay.
wasn't.
It was named after Europa,
Europa is a Phoenician.
A
Europa is a
Phoenician
Phoenician
prince, which
from
is
Greek
she was
mythology.
a
Hold
black,
on,
right?
bro.
He
A
wasn't.
black princess. Okay.
No, that's a
Romans,
mythological character
Greeks,
Bro,
from
they
Greek
were
calm
all
mythology.
down, bro. You a
black.
grown ass man, bro. Let that
I know
woman
They
I'm a
go,
were
grown
bro.
all
man, so
You
that's
got
why
that
I'm
little
black.
monkey
correcting
bitch
this
talking
information.
crazy,
Everybody
bro. Let
that
that
was
woman go,
in
bro.
Europe were black. Okay,
Incorrect. Also,
everybody on this panel can agree to that, right?
no, we
Because
can't.
what
I just disagree
because you
can
want
only
to
violently.
imagine
believe
how
it.
you treat
If
your
you want to
motherfucking
believe,
wife or
if
your
you want to
girlfriend,
believe
my
in
nigga.
your white,
You
My
if you
talk
want to
to
girlfriend
believe,
females
agrees
like
with
that, bro?
everything.
if you want
You
to
My
talk to
believe
girlfriend
that
females
your
also
like
white
your
tea
corrects
mama
me
and
in
your
daddy,
this
if
kids
you
and
want
shit
to
information.
like that?
believe that your white tea daddy
Hold on.
invented
You
everything,
said black
go right
people
ahead.
prove the face now?
If you want to believe that your white tea daddy invented everything, go right ahead. But everybody on this panel know that
When I'm getting dropped, that means I'm doing
wherever
something right.
wherever the sun touched,
You
there
acting
was a
like a
black
real life
person.
bitch. You acting
Wherever
like
there
a
was a
woman.
language, a black
Where's your
person
girl
made
at,
it.
Scooby? I don't see
So
her
a
on your
Dutch,
profile picture.
a German, a Frank, a Pick, any of those people, any of those people were black. The Phoenicians were black. The Etruscans, who were actually the original Europeans that were black, um, they were the ones that came up with Greece. They were the ones that came up with Rome. Okay, the Greek, the Romans, all of those people were black first. You have to understand, these people came out of Caucasoid mountains, ice glaciers, and just business went on as usual as they just blended in with us and slowly took over, similar to what they're doing now. Okay, just like with the English language, they just slapped their name on it and said it was there. It was not theirs. English was not theirs. Europe wasn't theirs. It was ours. Okay, that's it. That's all.
Facts. Wild man was the white man.
I understand his
YT.
mindset real quick. Why do y'all say facts after somebody didn't present a single source for anything they just said? It was literally just a freestyle moment.
Because we know
Because
the
if you
wild
know
man,
history and
we know
shit,
the
it's
white
just
man.
basically validating everybody fucking that's in
Let's
here
go to her
opposing y'all
first
fucking
point she
nonsense.
made, right? Instead
We
of
know the
going off like on
YT
the
was the
side,
wild
right?
man. We know the
The first
YT was
point
the
about the
wild man.
age of white people, man. I know you ran away, right? But do you have a source about the age of these people you're talking
You
about?
niggas
Look
want
up, look
sources,
up,
but
look
you
up the
niggas don't
wild
even
man.
y'all provide half-ass, fake-ass
Not to mention, like I said
information.
earlier, right? Europa is from a Greek mythology. Anybody can look this up. A Phoenician from a Greek mythology, not
Right.
described as a black woman, not described as any of the things she said it was.
Europa.
It wasn't. It
Because they
wasn't an
said it was
actual
a
black
myth.
princess
Right.
either.
It
Because they
wasn't a
said it
real
was a
person. It
myth.
was the
So,
mythos.
so
But
Rome
she
didn't
is
have
not
black
correct.
people.
She is
Rome
not
didn't have
incorrect
black
about
people.
the
Y'all
earliest
saying
Greeks
Europe didn't
being
have
black.
black people though.
She's
So
not
Europe
Nah,
incorrect
didn't have
I'm not
about
going
black
to
that.
original
ignore that
black
there was a
people.
presence of black people within Europe, right? But what she's saying was incorrect, right? She said that they came out of the Caucasoid Mountains and infiltrated slowly, which is incorrect.
They're descendants of the the Khazarian Empire, nigga.
No, they're
They
not all
did come from the
descendants of
Bro,
fucking
the
there's no
Khazar
Khazars.
Mountains.
Khazar. You're talking about the Khazars, first
That
off.
literally
Oh my
ignores the
But
god,
genetic. That
bro.
ignores the
Nigga,
genetic
bro,
makeup
I'm
of
good
hey,
for
modern
these
bro,
little
come
humans.
fake
on, bro.
TikTok knowledge ass niggas, bro. These
No,
niggas
that
about
was
dumb as a bitch.
that literally ignores the
You
genetic
said the
makeup of body
Khazarian
composition in
Empire,
different
bro.
regions.
The
Show that.
wild, the
How do where can I
the
even
wild
Google
man,
that? The
That's the
wild
thing,
Khazarian
man,
right?
Empire.
None of them can
Like,
show a single
bro,
source for anything they just
the
said.
wild
None of
man,
them.
the wild man was the
shit
culprit.
be crazy. The Khazarian Empire. Like, and
And
then
then
you want
y'all
to
get
yell and scream
mad.
and be
Like
mad.
you
The
can't
wild
get
man
mad
was
if
a
you can't
Caucasian.
prove anything you just said. Like,
And
how does
I
that work?
literally,
Why are
I
you
actually
upset at me because I asked you for evidence?
I did
No, hey,
defend the
bro.
part where she was
Well,
correct. The earliest Greeks, most when you're talking about the Mycenaeans, the Ionians, the Minoans, the Etruscans, the Philandrians, all those were melanated. The
black people.
Phoenicians, they were melanated.
Phoenicians.
So she
Yeah.
wasn't
But you're
wrong.
having a
Hold
that's the
on,
thing.
bro.
That's the thing
She
where that's
she
the
wasn't
divide,
wrong
sis,
about
right?
that.
That's the divide, right? Having
Who was
melanin
the first?
is
Who
not
was the
exclusive
first
to
tribe?
us, though.
Who was
That's
the
the
first
thing.
group?
They try to
No,
make it seem like
I didn't say that, but most
no,
definitely
no.
the
I know you
Phoenicians
didn't. I know
themselves
you didn't say
came out
that.
of
I know you
Africa.
didn't. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is they do that, right? They'll be like, oh, they was melanated, right? Not knowing that an adaptation, right, for pigmentation, right, to protect you against UV radiation is not exclusive to us.
That's
So whenever y'all be
bullshit.
like, oh, they was melanated, y'all trying to engulf these people into your own identity with no evidence whatsoever.
Your ass dumb
By
as shit.
saying they by just
So
saying they
I
melanated.
my fault. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I
You're
cut
not
you
Yeah,
saying
off.
by
they
saying they
black.
melanated, they try to be like, oh, these was also black people. When that's not even the case.
You want me to show you
Exactly.
who
Black
Like
the?
though, man.
Want me to show you who the
They
have
first?
black
they wasn't us, but they was
they
definitely
have
black.
black they
They
have black
wasn't black.
Chinese people. They have black
I
Indians. Them
mean, you
people
ever
do
read
not
They
Black
have
they're not
Black?
black
us.
Chinese people. They
Who
have
was
black
the
Yeah,
Chinese
first?
they
people.
Who
yeah,
was
they
the
have black
Charles the
Chinese
second?
You
people.
don't mean
They
we all
have
the same just because you
Hold
black
on,
though.
y'all. Hold on.
Who
Who,
Wait,
Who are
hey,
the black Chinese people today? Who are they?
Hold
Who's the
What is
on,
the
first?
so
ethnic
so
group?
hold on, bro. So Charles II wasn't described as a black man.
No.
You said no.
I
Who
said
was the
no.
first tribe?
I
Who was
read
the
that. I
first
read that
people?
in the Mackey book. I'm gonna go find it. Hold on.
And no, and
Who
then
was?
this is what we got to understand, right? I don't disagree that when humans are migrating out of Africa, they
Lord.
have the pigmentation, right, that is needed for protection within Africa, right? The dark pigment. What
Who
I'm
was the
saying is
first
when you're
tribe?
discussing these modern groups, for example, the English, right, and talking about the language when it was created and all of this stuff, this is in modern human history. Like these, you can't just say, "Oh, these people are all just black," when that's
Well,
not the
who was the
case.
first
Exactly.
ancient tribe then?
No, I'm talking about specific individuals described as black.
Who was the
Not
first
even,
ancient
not even, not
tribe?
even swarthy or dark complected. It says black.
Swarthy, like that's like Asians. That's like Asians, like
I'm
Indians. They
talking
have
about
dark
it
skinned
say black.
Indians.
It say black complected is what I'm saying.
They have black Indians. They don't like us.
I'm talking
You know
about
what I'm
King
saying?
Charles and real, bro. King James son. I'm not talking about no Asians. Y'all
Let's tackle the
denying that
first
it was
claim
black
she made about
Europeans?
Europa real quick. Let's just show who Europa
Who
was.
was
Yeah,
the
no, it
first
was a
No, no,
myth.
European?
no,
It was
no,
most
no. Hold
definitely a
on, hold
myth.
on, hold
No,
on,
I
hold
know
on,
it's a
Europa
hold
myth,
never
on.
right?
lived.
Are y'all
It
denying
was a
that it was
myth.
black Europeans?
I know it's a
You
myth, but I
saying
have
it
to
ain't
show
you?
them because
You saying it
they don't
wasn't black
believe.
European? Europa don't exist.
I'm not
Europa is a
speaking on
If you
mythological
Europa, bro.
story.
Is y'all not
well,
listening to me?
so
I
really
hear
Are
you.
y'all
understand
denying that it was black
if you
Europeans?
just understand that the
Everything
Greek
in the
cities,
world was
the
melanated
Greek comes
before
from
everything.
Phoenician itself anyway. The language comes from and their culture. When you start getting to like Sophia, the name Sophia literally means like knowledge or wisdom or Sia.
Who was Sophia? Wherever she from?
Bro,
Who
that's
are people?
part of Greek.
Greek. Who? Oh my
It's like,
God.
bro, I'm not gonna open up my
Do
mouth to
y'all
say some
understand that
shit and I don't
everything
know
in
what
the
I'm
world
talking
was
about.
melanated before the white tea came? Everything in the world was melanated.
So again, I'm not disputing that. I was the guy saying she was correct.
Y'all
Matter of
correct.
fact,
Y'all get it.
I
No, I
Y'all
said that
too
she
came in.
much,
wasn't
bro.
I
correct
just came
about
in the
the. I
conversation, so I don't
said,
know.
hold on. I said she wasn't correct about what she said. Hold on. I said she wasn't correct about what she said about with Europa being a actual person, but it is where they get Europe from.
Europa is that's a place.
Europa.
Yeah, Europa,
Look at that
the
black
Europa
man. Put that
party.
Right,
brother
That
but
on
was
the
she
a
PTR.
wasn't a real person. There was no
that was
real
an
person
English
named
Who is
place.
this black
Europa.
man?
Okay,
Who
I'll
was the
answer like
black
this.
man? Come on,
You know so
put
much
that
about the
brother on the big
Phoenicians.
stage.
Well, hold on. You know so much about the Phoenicians. We know the Phoenician is a Greek word that means purple, but what was the actual Greek word? What was it? And when did the Phoenicians come about in history? What century? And I'm gonna tell you it's BC. What? Which one? 9th, 10th, 15th, what? Where did they start from too? And who was the Greek scholar that talked about their origins? None of that. Herodotus. And it was about the 9th century BCE. They were also responsible for seeding a lot of the Mediterranean, Spain being one of them. Also Carthage or Al-Qarash in North Africa. They were the traders and merchants of the Mediterranean. They're some of the oldest seafaring people on the planet.
No, they're not.
So show
Phoenicians
me
are,
one
yeah.
older than them.
The
Phoenicians are. They
Americans,
don't come from no
right here,
Africa.
us.
So show it then. I can
That's
show
the
you.
Phoenicians.
I'll show
You
you
can
my
show me
sources.
from where.
I'll show you
Hold
my
on,
sources.
brother. You said Phoenicians come from
Wasn't
Africa.
nobody traveling the world before we were.
So
Wasn't nobody
Herodotus most
organized
definitely
like we
spoke
was.
on the
Was
origins of
nobody
the Phoenicians coming from the
wasn't
Red Sea.
nobody civilized
For
before
one
us.
person.
And he wants
The
you to
Persians
prove that
came
shit.
after, bro, but
You
they're
was,
kind of in that same timeline.
you said the
But
Red
Was,
Sea.
was
the
nobody
Red Sea, not the Dead Sea, the Red
was
Sea.
nobody
Put
civilized
the
before
Red
us.
So
Sea
then
on the
just
map.
show that, bro, because I can show everything that I said. I can show you everything I said about just right now in the last 45 seconds. I can pull up a source for everything I said. So you show me contrary to anything I said.
America got a Red Sea too, correct?
Okay, that's cool. That's not what I said. I said show a source of maritime travel in the
Nah, you
Americas
got to show
before
a
the
source where the
Phoenicians.
Phoenicians come from
Show
Africa.
maritime travel in the 9th century. I'll
From
wait.
who? From who? Who you saying did?
Bro, I just told you the oldest maritime peoples on the planet was the Phoenicians. That's
And
what
you
I
saying
said.
they
I'm
come from
repeating
Africa though.
myself.
You gotta prove
So,
they come from Africa.
okay, I can do that too. So we're
Because
gonna start with that.
I don't disagree that they were the first seafarers. I
Okay.
disagree they came from Africa. Because Africa ain't got no proof that y'all was on that water before nobody.
Yep.
Phoenicians,
organs.
I see these motherfuckers is indoctrinated to the T, so I don't feel like getting no bringing out no information this morning. But I just wanted to come back to make sure everybody know that don't let these dumb indoctrinated motherfuckers get you to take any shots and shit that they propagating out here. Feel me? What I'm saying that's the last thing that you want in your motherfucking body. These motherfuckers don't know shit. I just wanted to make that clear. Don't let these motherfuckers make y'all think that shit is good. These motherfuckers is slow. Y'all enjoy
All right,
your morning.
hold
though.
on, though. Hold on, brother.
They'll
If we
turn you
wasn't the
into a
first,
lab
if we wasn't the
rat. They'll
first
turn
on the
you into a
water, how
lab rat.
corn get to Egypt and everywhere else? If we wasn't the first on the water, how corn get everywhere?
Okay, I'm finna show my source, like I said.
I
And
mean, this is a logical question, though.
this is from Phoenician. Hold on, you want me to show it because you asked me to pull it up.
All right, I got a question after this, man.
Okay, so this is concerning the origins, right? Here's the first thing. Then I'm gonna show you. Then the next one I'm gonna show you is they were the first people sea travel. So clearly it says this is Phoenician.org, right? Origins, right there. The Red Sea. That was the name before it was called the Red Sea. And then again, you'll see Greek historian Herodotus. Just like I said,
You said what? Hold on, what I'm looking at? You said Red Sea.
origins. Many opinions offered concerning the origins of the Phoenicians seem to coalesce around four basic theories. The oldest of these theories was conveyed to us by the
Come on,
ancient
bro. You
Greek.
did not pull up
Hold
no
on,
source
bro.
no
Hold on.
theory,
You cutting
fam.
me off.
Stop
You cutting
it.
me off.
You got it. You got
You
it. It's
cutting me
theories.
off.
All right.
So
You got
let
it.
me
It's
finish,
theories.
and then you can say what you got to say. The oldest of these theories was conveyed to us by the ancient Greek historian Herodotus, who suggested the Phoenicians had come from the Red Sea, a Therian. By this, the Greeks meant the Persian Gulf and the Indian Ocean, with the term later being adapted to what we know today as the Red Sea beside Egypt.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, one theory. Okay.
Well, whatever. I mean,
I mean, I'm
everybody else
just saying.
believes. Everybody
That's
believes what
what
Herodotus is
belief,
saying
bro. We
until it
going
comes
off
to
proof, man.
talking about
Stop.
the Phoenicians and their origins. But that's
Come on,
cool.
man. Stop
That's
that, brother.
cool.
You brought out a theory as
That's
a
cool.
source.
That's
You know,
cool. That's
come on,
cool.
man. So yeah, how did corn get to everywhere else then?
So the
If we
thing
were
is, a lot of people want to keep bringing up corn, right? But the crazy
yeah.
thing is, and because people talk about that stuff about Egypt too, but they're talking about grain, barley, and it's
Oh my
another one
God.
that's, I think the barley is the beer, but it's a grain. There was no
So the
corn over
engraving.
there at that
So the,
time. So
so
it's
the
a
engravings
grain.
of corn. So I'm talking about the statues of corn that they have and the engravings.
No, bro. You're talking, especially if you're talking in Mesopotamia. So you must be in
Talking
Earth
about
Speaks
Egypt.
lives.
Talking
You
about,
must go to a lot of
talking about
Earth Speaks lives.
No, I don't. I go out Big Chief Top Cats, and
Oh,
we've been.
okay. Well,
He actually
those
went
are
out
pine
there.
cones, bro. Those are pine cones,
Nah,
especially if you're talking about Mesopotamia. Those
nah.
are
I'm talking
pine
about the green
cones.
man in Egypt. It was definitely corn, but I'll go find the statue I'm
Okay,
talking
well,
about.
please show me that. I'd love
Yeah,
to
I
see
actually
that.
find. I got a new phone, man. I'm gonna have to go dig. I don't feel like doing it right now. I'm gonna come back though.
It's okay. I know.
On another day, I guess. But nah, yeah. I mean, so that's that's what you got to say about that, like corn getting everywhere else. So that are you saying corn
So
didn't
I'm
go everywhere
telling you, when it's dealing with Africa, most definitely, especially Egypt, I should speak on to be exactly correct. It was grain, not corn.
It was definitely maize then, but I'm saying, so are you saying corn didn't leave America into all these other places? Or you just speaking?
Isn't corn indicative of the Americas?
Yeah,
In the
and
earliest form, a form of corn indicative of the
earliest form.
Americas?
Stop it, bro. Earliest form is it originated in
Right,
America.
somewhere in Peru, right?
Hell nah, I'm not giving that to them. I'm not even giving it to
Isn't
Mexico. I
that
say
still part of
Mississippi.
America?
True, I say Mississippi though. So even when you go on that tour in
Okay,
Mexico, they
well,
let you
can
know
you show me any
Mississippi.
of that that
Taught you how to
supports
grow
that
corn in
corn comes out of Mississippi at the
Mississippi.
earliest
What?
forms?
Show you that you're wrong about the
Mississippi.
first seafarers right quick because I'm at work. But the
Okay.
first seafarers was
Hey,
the Polynesian,
bro.
like I just said.
Hey,
The first
bro.
seafarers were
I'm going off the
Phoenicians. That's
further
not true.
soil, honestly. Me going off logic today. If you look it up, it's gonna say Mexico though. Not gonna say Peru.
Okay, then
Hey,
I can
bro.
be wrong on
So
that. I thought it was Peru, but
how
if
do
I'm
you
wrong, I'm wrong.
how do you get how do you
I
get
knew
it's
it
a
wasn't
pine cone and
Mexico.
not corn, bro? How
No,
you
it
get
is
it's a
Mexico.
pine cone and not corn? Which
What you talking about? You talking about when the Sumerians was here and he had a pine cone? You think it's a pine cone in his hand instead of
It's
corn?
most definitely a pine cone.
No, it's corn, bro.
What about
That's
Turkish
corn, bro.
corn?
That's
How
meat.
about Turkish corn?
Okay,
How the
so then
corn?
show me where you could.
That's meat.
Hold
That's
on,
meat,
listen,
which we
listen,
call
listen, listen,
corn.
bro. I showed my sources. Please provide evidence to
And we
support your
talking
claim.
about
Is all I'm gonna
and we
say.
talk about this from the multi, and we talk
Okay,
about
well
this,
then
bro.
all I'm
Water.
asking is please don't tell me about it. Show me. I want to be able to read it. I want to be able
Can't be the
to.
mainland, bro. If Africa don't even have enough
So
water to
you
be
just
the
want to tell
mainland,
me
bro.
about it, and I'm not gonna have that conversation with you
America
until you
got
could
all
give
the
me
water,
some
bro.
supporting
Nah,
evidence.
We the
go
biblical
back
I'm
to
not
my
land,
even
bro.
paying you
Go back to my question, bro.
You
So how
feel me?
did
Absolutely nothing.
first.
hold on, man. Go ahead. Yeah.
We the first land to rise, bro. Real shit.
See,
Real,
All
real.
right, so how did corn? I'm saying, corn, besides Egypt, bro, how did corn get to all these other places in such a later?
It's not just about corn neither, bro. All the herbs, bro. Africa
We
didn't
said
start off with no herbs, no
how Italy
nothing,
get
bro.
the tomatoes,
We
bro?
civilized every continent, bro. We civilized everybody. We went and did that.
Bro,
Our ancestors did that
okay,
shit.
so just show evidence of that.
You know,
How did
ancestors
there's
did
no
that
proof
shit,
of
bro.
I'm just saying, though, brother, you gotta use logic. How did Italy get the tomatoes? How
Listen,
did Turkish
Hey,
corn
I
get
would
the
like to believe y'all, but I've seen people that was lying up on here. I literally asked someone probably
Is it?
15 minutes ago. Hold
It's
on.
not about line,
Hold
buddy.
on, bro. Let me finish my sentence.
You right.
15. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
Go ahead, cuz. I said you
Okay.
right, cuz.
So 15 minutes ago, there was someone that said the term MUUR is a term used by the indigenous populations here in the
that's
Americas.
Murph.
Hold
The
on,
Murphs.
hold on, bro. It's
Not the
taking me longer
Moors.
when I gotta say hold on. It's taking me longer when I gotta say hold on.
All
A
right.
quick Google search showed that MUUR is a form of the term Moor that's indicative of Germany and in the Dutch. So I can't just take y'all, trust me, bro. Y'all lied to me, bro.
Hey,
And
bro.
then stand on it.
The Moors,
Like,
bro.
I can't do
The
that.
Moors North African, bro. The Moors is Mali. The Moors is
Moors is
Morocco. The Moors is
Moors are multiple.
them. And the
Moors
Moors is
are
who
more than.
Moors want to be us. The Moors want to be us, who we are.
All right,
You
bro.
know about
All right, but can you show me any of that, bro? Can you show me any?
shit, bro?
Can you show me any of that?
I'm teaching you right now. Then
No.
you two
You're
and
not
together,
teaching
bro.
me nothing. I need you to
I'm
show me
teaching
that. I
you,
need
bro.
to see the actual
right, bro.
evidence.
We gotta come with some sources. He right. I agree.
Yeah, I'm teaching you, bro. I'm trying to teach you, bro. You
So
gotta
no, you
download, bro.
first
All
off,
this
I
time
need
they
you to
taught
be
us
able
when we
to.
went to school.
I need to know where you're getting your information from.
Just
I
let me
just need
talk
to
a
know
few
where you're getting
seconds.
your information from,
All this
brother.
time they
I
told
don't
us
have a
when we went
problem
to
you
school, we
teaching
come
me,
from
but I just
Africa,
want you.
bro.
I just want to make sure
All
you
this
have
time we told
credible
us when we went to school, we
information,
come
bro.
from Africa, bro. We don't come from
Listen,
no
bro.
Africa.
I listen. I don't
So
have a problem. I don't have a
hey,
problem learning from anybody. I just want to make sure it's credible information.
You
That's
right.
all I'm asking.
I get you.
hold up. If you don't come from Africa, where did you come from?
I come from America, bro. My people's
Really?
always been in America. We the first.
Hold
Listen,
up.
bro. We
Hold
the
on,
first
bro.
that rose, bro.
I don't need no monologue, man.
Nigga, you asked him a
I'm an
question.
indigenous.
Listen.
I'm an
Listen,
indigenous
how
American,
old?
bro. My
That's cool.
grandfather
That's
from
cool. I
South
heard it.
Carolina. My grandma from
I
West
know.
Virginia. And my
I
people's from
heard that, bro. I
Baltimore.
heard that.
You
I
hear
don't
me?
need no monologue.
I'm indigenous.
I don't need no monologue. I heard that. Now,
I'm
how old are
indigenous.
human? Hold
I'm
up,
indigenous.
hold up, bro. How old are
My
human
bloodline
beings?
don't come from. And watch how you talking to me when you talking to me, because I'm a
How
grown
old are
man.
human beings?
You heard me? Human
Hold
beings,
up, hold
human
got
beings
no
always
minds,
been here, bro.
Hold
We
up.
always.
Hey,
can I say something?
Good God, bro. How old are human beings?
Still comes from Africa.
Hold up.
Let me say
bro, I
something.
don't come from
Hold up,
Africa.
Bass.
part of me
Hold
comes
up,
from
Bass.
Europe.
Hold up, Bass. Hold up,
I don't
Bass.
come from
How
Africa,
old?
boy.
Listen.
I'm a competent
I don't care about that.
melanin.
I don't care about that. How old are human beings?
I'm a
How old are
competent
human beings,
being.
bro?
I'm Aboriginal to
How
America,
old
bro.
are human beings, bro?
From Africa, bro. What's wrong
Hold
with
up,
Africa?
Bass.
Bro,
Hold up, Bass.
listen. Let me
Hold
tell
up,
you.
Bass. Bro,
Listen,
hold
let
up,
me
hold
tell
up.
you. You
Hold
asking me a
up.
question,
Answer the
bro.
question, bro. Answer the
You
question.
asking me
How
a
old are
question.
human beings?
Bro, we just not from there. Ain't
You
nothing
asking
How
me a
old
question.
are
Let me
human
tell you.
beings?
Let me tell
I'm
you,
not
bro.
from Europe, but my DNA comes
Hey,
from Europe.
Bass,
I was
hold
born in
You're not
up.
from
America.
Europe.
Bass, hold up.
No.
How old? Listen, how old are human beings, man? That's the question. How old are human beings? Okay? Human beings are over 300,000 years old. Now, if you can show me any
evidence of human beings here even 100,000 years ago. You can't do that. So if you weren't here 100,000 years ago, so where the hell did you come from? Okay, you got all these ways to show that you've been here. You can do that by bones. They, they find plenty of bones here. None of them are BLK. Okay, go look up the Minnesota woman. That's over 8,000 years old. Look up the La Brea woman. That's over 10,000 years old. The Kennewick man, over 9,000. Anzac boy, over 12, almost 13,000 years old. They call it Naya, Hoyo Negro, which means black hole. That
Hey,
one's
who know that
over
Dr.
about.
Man from Carolina, bro? He got the oldest Y chromosome known to man. He found black
Albert
man from
Perry.
Carolina.
Albert
Hold
Perry.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
Albert
hold
Perry,
on.
young bro.
When was he born? When was Albert Perry born?
It don't
Albert
matter
Perry
when
is
he was
AOO
born.
anyway.
He's the,
He
What
has
the fuck?
he's the
Cameroon
oldest
blood.
DNA
Why
in the
that matter?
world.
I just want to know
Right,
When
the
but
was
he
he
has
I don't
Cam
know
answer,
none of
bro.
A.
that.
I
He's
just want to know the
AOO.
answer.
Bro.
Some
when
BLK,
was he
some BLK
born?
guys
I don't
say,
know,
"Oh,
brother.
we're
I don't know that
indigenous to
answer.
the Americans."
What it
Well,
got to
let
Where's
me
do
your
with
tell
it?
proof
you.
of it?
Hold up, Bass. Let me tell you. Albert Perry was born in the 1800s.
What that
And
mean?
what is
Okay.
that? That means that's after slavery. After
What did
slavery,
that
So,
not
mean?
before.
but what?
So Albert Perry is AOO, and they got him going back to Cameroon, which most definitely is Africa. And then here's my source that I was showing you about the Phoenicians. The first major seafaring civilization. So, hey, we could do this freestyling shit all day, but it'll be easier if we can get straight to it if we can just show sources. You know what I'm saying? So I can pull up AOO too. It's not. It goes to Cameroon. AOO is African, most definitely. The oldest. I'll do that too.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, you bring up Albert Perry. Yeah, dude was born in the 1800s. 1800s, not before.
Hello. Oh yeah, man. Come on, bro. What the fuck was that? We already agreed that the Phoenician was the first seafarers, fam. Why'd you show that? We agree on that. I want you to show me they come from Africa. Second of all, bro, what the fuck is double O and double A and all that other shit? Y'all wouldn't know that shit if it wasn't told to y'all. Y'all act like these folks act like they just went and found some science and researched that shit and know what a haplogroup and all this. Like, nigga, explain to me what happened after you spit in the tube. What the first thing they do? Y'all don't know, fam. Y'all talking about some shit that was you repeating some shit, fam. First of all, bro, I don't care about no double O double A. I'm saying he got the oldest Y chromosome. They don't find that in Africa. You can't match that with nobody in Africa. He got the oldest known to man. Why you trying to put him in Africa if he was found in America? They didn't find that in Africa, fam. Y'all be tripping. But show me they come from Africa, fool.
And not only that, for you to bring up the double O or whatever you said, it comes from Cameroon. Now you got to prove that the Cameroonians were the first people on the planet because he has the oldest. So they would be the first people on the planet. And your out of Africa theory does not agree with that scenario. So that kills your scenario anyway. And then the second part, you guys always talking about pull up the references, pull up the references. Donald Trump just killed the Department of Education. He just canceled it in March of this year. No more Department of Education. Why? Because he's tired of the lies that are being taught to our people. That's why he canceled Department of Education, because the education is fraud. And you guys are up here standing on that fraud.
I'm good now. We good? Oh yeah. So basically, what I'm saying, y'all, we did all this, bro. When all this went to school, we went to school. They told us that we come from motherfucking Africa through the trade Atlantic, transatlantic slave trade and all this shit like that, bro. You finding out that we always been here. You go and watch Malcolm X's, watch Martin Luther King's. You get your knowledge, go on soul searching, and you find out that you always been in America. Then you start finding out about the Egyptians. You start finding out about the shit that they finding over there in the Grand Canyons. Start finding about the Mississippi, which is the Nile. They got these 7 rivers.
I just wanted to add because somebody said the Phoenicians were the first seafarers, so I just put in who are the first seafarers. I put it in Google. It says the first seafarers were ancient people from the islands of Southeast Asia who crossed significant ocean barriers to reach Australia over 50,000 years ago, followed by remarkable Polynesian Austronesian navigators who populated the vast Pacific over a millennia using sophisticated observation of stars, waves, and birds to explore huge distances with other early maritime cultures like the Minoans, Phoenicians, pioneering coastal and open sea trade in the Mediterranean. And I can show a source that these people in Polynesia had boats in 2800, like I would say 2800 to 2600 BC. So that was before the Phoenicians. I wanted to add that. And Albert Perry A00 is 2 mutations over from the ones over there in Africa. There were 11 mutations over in the ones.
So I have the first thing is I'm gonna deal with Albert Perry real quick. Hold on. 1 second. So this is the National Library of Medicine. We report the discovery of the African American Y chromosome that carries the ancestral state of all SNPs that defines the basal portion of the Y chromosome's phylogenetic tree. We sequenced 240 kbs of this chromosome to identify private derived mutations on this lineage, which are named A00, right? Which we all also find at a very low frequency in Central Africa.
Okay.
A00 lineage was discovered in a large database of consumer samples of African Americans in
crazy, man.
African Americans, not Africans.
It is over there in Africa, but the one
it comes from Cameroon, bro. It comes from Cameroon.
So now you must show where the Cameroonians are the first people on the planet. You must show where the Cameroonians are the first people on the planet, sir.
Just agreed that it was correct. Because you couldn't fact check that, fool. You couldn't fact check none of that shit.
The Out of Africa theory starts in South Africa, not Central.
Yeah.
The Out of Africa theory starts in South Africa, not Central. So you gotta show us where the Cameroonians were the first people.
Show me some slaves. Show me some routes.
You do know folks migrate.
Show me some pilots.
You do know folks migrate.
I don't care about nothing about no DNA, fam. That y'all do not understand. Y'all do not understand the science of that shit. You can't break it down
Where is
right
the
now.
proof of you here? Where is the proof of you here?
Whoever believes in that shit, break it down right now.
I was trying to give you a credible source, but it literally tells you haplogroup A00 is primarily found in West Central Africa.
This nigga.
Specifically found among certain ethnic groups in Cameroon.
You can't go no farther till y'all explain
so you got to show where life started. You have to show where life started in West Central Africa.
Now let's deal with this DNA. They love this shit. Explain the science to me, fam. I just spit in the tube and I sent it out. What's the first thing that happened? What they do with this shit? Stop. What they do with that shit?
Again, all I'm gonna state to you. Watch it. I'm gonna do you one better. Ready? Albert Perry.
I want you to tell me right
Albert Perry DNA, right?
Wow, see, come on, man.
No. Albert Perry, that's who you're using, right?
Wow, we talking about DNA right now.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you said what was your question again?
My question is explain the DNA science to me. I just spit in the tube and I sent it out. What's the first thing they do with the
So
spit?
you can. What is the first thing that I'm supposed to do, bro? I'm not a
No.
geneticist.
And thank you, fam. Why is y'all talking to us about
Okay, but once again, so you're so
Thank you
no
for
no no
admitting
no.
that,
Hold
bro.
on, hold on,
So
hold on,
stop
hold on,
talking.
hold
No,
on, hold
stop
on,
talking to me
hold
about the
on,
science you
hold
don't
on,
understand. Stop
hold
trying to
on,
break
bro.
down science you don't understand to me.
So again, it's not that I don't understand what they're
You don't, but
doing.
what's the first? Okay, nope. Now let's go back to the
So
first
again,
question.
so
What
if you're
happened
gonna if
first?
you're gonna ask me a
That's what I'm
question,
saying, bro. This
what
shit
does it make
crazy.
any sense for you to continue to talk over me,
You right? Go
or do
ahead,
you
bro.
do you want the
Go
answer?
ahead. Break
Because
it
I'm
down.
being honest with you. I'm not
Go
a
ahead, break it
geneticist.
down.
Whenever you're done, bro.
No, I said go ahead, break it down, bro. Yeah,
Okay,
I
thank you.
know you're not. That's why I know you're not. That's why I asked.
So again, whenever go ahead, so you can get everything off your chest, so then I can answer your question that you asked me. So
Man, that
you
shit
go ahead
girly,
first.
man. Stop
No,
being
you
a
go ahead,
hoe.
bro. Just go ahead, so you can
Okay,
get
bro.
everything off your
I'm
chest, so
not
then I
no
can
feminine
answer
ass
the
man,
question
bro.
that you
Stop
asked
coming at me
me.
like, bro, I'm tired of y'all with this feminine ass shit, bro. Just talk.
How am I being feminine?
That
You
shit
asked me a
soft,
question.
man.
I'm
Go
trying to
ahead, bro.
answer, and you steady
That
doing
shit
everything
soft,
to
fam.
stop me
Go
from
ahead, my
answering it,
nigga.
bro. You're doing
Talk,
everything
bro.
to stop
God
me from
damn.
answering it. You're doing
Shit be girly
everything
as
to
fuck.
stop me from answering it. I want to answer your question if you allow me. And then you're calling me feminine because what? I'm telling you you're not allowing me?
But you been doing that whole ass shit since earlier,
How am
fam.
I
Just go
doing
ahead, my
anything
nigga.
besides trying to answer your question,
Bro,
bro?
stop breaking that
I'm
shit
just
down
trying
to
to
me and
answer your
explain what you
question. What
trying
are
to
you getting
explain.
in? What are you being
God
emotional about?
damn.
What are you?
Now
You're
you
I ain't gonna
telling me
lie,
I'm
Seth.
being
You
feminine.
know what the hell these
man.
niggas
Now
talking
you
about?
know
Because we
you
say it
being a
every
hoe,
live,
man.
bro. We mean just get back to the source. Stop
No,
egging it
ain't no.
on.
But listen, why do I have to get back to the source when I was
You're
already
mod,
doing
nigga.
that?
That's why. Stop egging it on. Just get back to the
That's what I'm
source.
saying.
How about you stop talking?
This nigga gay as a bitch, man. So shit, and that nigga wanna talk. You on mute if you don't know, bro. I'm not sure if you know. It sound yeah, okay.
So okay, yeah, MIA lame ass muted me. Anywho, what I was about to say was Albert Perry most definitely goes back to Cameroon. I don't have the exact uh methodology of what you're supposed to be doing to get DNA, right? Or how
What
the
you
DNA
saying ain't
genome is
all the way
mapped.
true.
What I
What you saying ain't all the way true. Because the people that's in Cameroon,
so this is what I'm talking about.
the
When
people
people
that's
telling
in
me to get back
Cameroon.
to the information, this is the fuck shit that I'm talking about,
All right, so
right?
can we talk about
So
the
then
people in
my thing
Cameroon
is
who got
this. What's the
AW0?
point of asking any questions if when a person's explaining themselves to the question that was asked, if you're just gonna constantly have to do what I'm doing right now?
We
That's
can
the
meet in the
frustrating
middle.
part about it.
We can
And
meet
then
in the
on
middle.
top of that, these
I
goofy
want to talk
motherfuckers
about the
talk
people
about
who
how
got
I'm
AW0
feminine,
in
bro.
Cameroon.
But again,
The
it's
people
like,
who got Cameroon,
why are we even having a conversation? Because it's not even a conversation. And
you
the other
we
thing
said
is, it's
Albert
crazy
Perry
how
got
people are talking about
AW0.
I'm emotional and feminine, but are
The
being
people
the
in Cameroon
most
got AW0, right?
emotional about a response. It's like, bro, you have no impulse control.
I said we can
I
meet
don't
in
have
the
a
middle.
problem with someone speaking. I don't. But the crazy thing to me is I will literally wait till you're done to speak. I'm just asking for the same. So if y'all want me to go last, just say that. I'll go last. And then y'all can say what y'all gotta say, and then I'll answer the question when y'all done. Is that what y'all rather have? And then
I
as
was
soon as I get the answer, so I'm gonna wait on y'all, bro. Y'all go ahead, and then I'll answer the
yeah,
question.
go ahead, come down. Just get off the
No,
screen,
I'm
brother.
calm. I'm very calm.
No, I'm saying come down. Like get off the big screen there. You don't want to talk. Fuck it.
No, I want to answer the question. I'm not being allowed to do that.
I
That's
ain't
what
know.
I'm saying.
Come on, bro.
We
We
can
grown
meet
and
in the
hard.
middle on the people in Cameroon who got AW0. The people in Cameroon who got AW0, right? At most, those people's AW0 is 9 mutations away. Albert Perry's is 11
Hey,
mutations away.
hey,
So
he
how do
couldn't
you
answer. Hey,
explain
he
that?
couldn't answer me, bro. You want to answer this question, nigga?
So I can answer. You won't.
See.
That's a lie. You won't allow me to
Now
answer.
you want to talk while we talking.
No,
You
no.
just said you were
You
gonna
told
shut
a
up and
lie
go
there. That's
last.
why I'm speaking up. You
Nah, you
told a
said
lie
you was
on me.
done. Come on, this shit crazy, man. You just shut up and said you gonna go last. So bro started
Okay,
talking
but
before
you're
I went
lying
out
on
the
me at
room.
this point.
You shouldn't care. You said you gonna go last. You said you gonna
No,
speak
it's
about
so it's not
everybody
about
else.
what I shouldn't care. You can't
Man,
tell me what I
you
can care and I can't care about.
yeah,
Don't
boy.
lie on me, bro. You have no reason to lie on
Bro,
me.
it don't matter what we say. You said you gonna speak
Right?
on
No, you can't tell
everybody
me how
else.
to feel or
What
react.
the
I don't
fuck?
know what you listen, bro.
Well, damn,
Chill. Because
unrequested.
if
Let's
you're
see
gonna
if you
be
can.
if you're gonna be like this, I'm just gonna
All right,
drop you.
unrequested.
I
I'm gonna
will
ask you
drop you,
because
bro. I will drop you.
I
I
asked bro,
will.
but he wouldn't
I
answer
will,
me.
bro. I'm a petty motherfucker, bro. I can show you how
Yeah, I
petty I
see,
can
I
be,
see,
bro.
I see.
And you ain't really petty.
Daily
You were
when you
just a
said it.
crybaby. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
exactly, brother.
I'll be all that too. Cause it could be very simple. It don't
How
gotta
you in
be
your
all
40s? How
difficult.
you in your 40s acting like this?
Well,
I ain't gonna lie.
it's the same way how you mute
This
me, how
motherfucker's
you be
younger
an
than you, showing
instigator,
way more
you be
maturity.
how you be picking, bro.
Yeah.
Because once again, it
Okay.
don't make no
Regardless, nigga,
sense.
I'm a mod too. So whoever you drop, I'm bringing them right back up. So bald head ass better stick to the information, nigga. Yeah. Again, I'ma troll your ass the whole life.
I forgot what the question was. Can you answer it so we can move on?
His dumb ass don't even know he on mute still.
About the Polynesian sea. I heard about
Right,
Phoenicians.
because all this shit
That's
and
why I got into it.
motherfuckers are
I
steady
thought it
talking
was
about
about
some
seafarers
you
because
40 doing this
the
shit. Like
Phoenicians was
Yeah,
the
but
niggas
Yeah,
is
unrequested.
nigga,
weird,
you a
I'll
bro.
let you.
40-year-old
Niggas
bitch.
is
But look,
Literally,
weird.
man, for
word for
question.
word.
So unrequested, or what's your name is? Hey, so you talking good about this good talk about this DNA. So what happened after you spit in the tube and you send it off? What's the first thing they do? Y'all love talking about this science, y'all don't understand. So let's break it down to all of us that
I
don't
don't know. I don't
know
give a
shit
damn
about
about
this shit.
this. I don't give a what
You
the fuck.
hey, you muffled, Brody. I can't hear.
I don't care about none of that, boy. I'm just talking about the fact of the facts. Albert Parrish mutations is 11 mutations over from those in Africa, so that shows it ain't the same type of DNA. Cause he the only one that got the 11 snips away. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what you
Yeah,
talking
so how
about.
you know that? How
You look, I'm at work, so I can't give you what I want to give you right now. But it's resources that you can find, bro. You can go
you
into
keep
the
taking me down?
you can go into the DNA studies and you can see that Albert Perez, his SNPs are 11 mutations away from those in Africa, and the ones in Africa, at most, the ones in 9, and all of them in Africa ain't 9. Some of them 1, and some of them 3, some of them 5, like that. So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why the
Everything
fuck
ain't.
dude keep
That's
taking
what
me
I'm
down,
saying.
nigga? I'm not taking you down. What the
That's what I'm
fuck you
saying.
keep taking me down for?
I'm just
I'm not no
explaining
mind,
the
fam.
person that
Quit
was
fucking
talking
with
about
me,
it.
brother. I don't do the girl ass shit, man.
And then the person that was talking about the Phoenicians were the first ancient seafarers. That's not true because you could
Man,
just
ass
type
nigga.
Google who were the first seafarers and that shit have popped right up who it was. Like I said, and then you're gonna be able to go find sources to see at most 2685 BC when it comes to them Polynesians. But I don't get into the Chantal Maya Navy and stuff like that. But there were like seaworthy worth boats built over here as well.
Exactly.
But
I
there's
can't. I ain't
no.
gonna disagree with the Asians and Americans. I want to niggas talking about Africa was on the water before we were. I need that proof. What a source. I know about Asia and America. I don't know shit about no Africa getting on no water going nowhere.
When you get into Africa, the most it's gonna tell you, like, especially North Africa, they're gonna tell you that the Mali started selling out like around the 10th century and shit like that. Egypt, they'll tell you that they sell throughout the Mediterranean and stuff, and they act like they didn't come across the waters, but they did. But that's the part they like to leave out of history and shit like that. But
You said who
yeah,
came across the water?
yeah, huh?
You said who came across the water?
Egypt came across the water. The land of pumpkin
Egyptians.
is. What do you think the
Hell
land
no.
of fruit is? What do you think the
Boy,
spices and the
Egyptians ain't
minerals
never.
and the mahogany wood and all these things that they used to do came from? The cultural
Hell
regions.
nah, bro. We
Corn,
don't
the
need to
shit
source
you're
for that
talking
one.
about.
You just saying some new shit. History ain't never said.
I'm
Egyptians
just
ain't
telling you
never.
back and
What?
forth. I'm not telling you that they civilized us. I'm telling you that there was a trade. When you look up the kingdom of Yam, the Egyptians were trading with the kingdom of Yam. What do you think Yam is?
I believe we went out there. I don't believe they met us in the middle or came to us at all. Like, no.
Hey, bro,
Egyptians,
where's the
Well,
proof? Where's the proof of you
look
here?
up the kingdom
Egyptians
of
sourced out
Yam.
all they
Look up
magnificent.
the
No, no,
kingdom
no.
of
All they
Yam.
greatness
Look
was
up the
sourced
kingdom
out.
of Yam. Look up the kingdom of Yam and see the Egyptians trading with the kingdom of Yam.
I guess. All right. I'll look it up when I got time. I mean, you supposed to be bringing out a census though.
Huh? Can you get the line? I already did.
This noise. I just said you want me to go look it up. Like you
No,
supposed to
I
be
just
teaching
picked
us.
it
You
out
can't
and
do
set
what
it on the floor.
Hey, none of y'all
It's in the
can go
trash
back
can.
100,000 years here on this United States soil. None
you
of y'all
don't
can
know
do
that,
this.
fam. You don't even know that.
Okay?
You
Pull
don't
it
know
up.
that. You don't know that.
Dude, pull it up. Pull it up where it
Pull
says
what up?
any
What you
civilization
pulling
was here
up? You talking
100,000
about
years ago.
you pulling up some 100,000 year ago history on Google, fam? That's right, bro.
Dude. Hey,
Y'all that simple, bro.
Culture Black. Hey, can you mute, man? You got a lot of
Y'all
background
so damn
noise.
simple, my nigga. This shit don't make no sense. You just told me to pull up
Hey,
some
Culture Black.
100,000-year-old history on Google. Like what the fuck?
Where? Name
Nah,
it.
that's what I'm saying. Where, nigga? What the fuck you want me to find 100,000
Dude,
year old history?
because
You ain't reference no book or
listen.
nothing. You want me to go look
Listen,
this shit up
dude.
on
Bro,
Google?
listen. Like I said, any
Nigga ain't
any
reference a
search.
scientist.
Hold up. God damn, you got what's wrong with your impulse control, man? Any search engine you want to use, show where it says there was human life here in the United States 100,000 years ago. Show it. Human life right here under your feet 100,000 years ago. There's none.
They're not
How
going to
would you
show
know
you
that?
any civilization.
How the fuck would you know that though? How would you?
What you mean how the fuck? Oh boy, man. Like I said, if you can't show no proof of you being here 100,000 years ago, which means you came
Stop
from
dropping people
somewhere.
before you fuck up the algorithm, bro. Like, what is y'all niggas' problem?
Hey, how you be letting these lame ass nigga do this shit? I mean, why am I getting invited here, fam? But these girly ass niggas keep, bro. I ain't.
Yeah, it's because you're talking too much, bro.
Hey, Punkin, take that nigga Sesh Mods.
Yeah, like I said, you can look back the history. There's, as far as human life here in the United States, maybe 50,000 years ago, maybe. So if that's the case, then where did you come from? Which means you came from somewhere to come over here.
I just told you Donald Trump got rid of all the lies, bro, in March.
Dude,
All that
stop bringing up
information,
Trump. Stop bringing up
information
Trump.
you talking about, all that information
Trump
you
don't
talking
give a
about
damn
is
about
none
you,
and
bro.
void. It's none and
Trump,
void. All the
Trump.
information you talking about is
Listen.
none and void.
Listen, you're gonna bring up an ignorant dude talking about, he's doing this. Trump don't give a damn about you. A
Oh
damn.
Lord. How do you know? All right. So what's the prompt? Where did we come from? We always been here.
Really? So how far back you go?
Bro, you
To the
know, like
beginning, bro.
this dude, like you so like I can't stand people like you because you know they
Bro,
destroy
put a
all the
number
stuff
to
that
it.
we had.
Put a
Right.
number to it.
Look, that's the
They
problem
act
with
like
people like
Reconstruction didn't exist.
that's what
Put
I'm
a number
saying.
to it.
People like you
It
just
ain't no number. It ain't no number, bro.
like
It's since
How long
beginning.
have your
We
people
been
been
here
here?
we
since
always been
forever.
here,
Since
bro.
forever,
Like
bro.
What is what
Always.
is what is since
it,
forever?
it's people like you, bro. You get on here
Forget
and run
about
with this.
that.
You
Forget
running
about
with
that.
this rhetoric.
Dude,
You
like I
like,
said, prove
come
it
on,
wrong. Prove it
You
wrong. That's
prove
bro.
it.
yourself
You
wrong.
like
You prove yourself
You
they.
wrong.
can't
Hey,
show
Okay,
any
tell you
y'all.
proof
what.
of
Hey,
any
Hey,
listen.
hey,
history or
Hey,
hey, tell you
anywhere
listen.
what, tell you what.
100,000
Hey,
years
tell you
Y'all
what.
ago.
upset.
Don't
Y'all
stop the
upset
cat.
because Trump.
Hey,
Y'all
tell you
upset
what.
because Trump already said them people not the original.
Trump don't
That's
give
why
a
y'all.
damn about you, bro. He's
Man,
not doing nothing
alright.
for you.
Hey, listen.
Good God.
Okay, you think that you don't even be watching,
Right,
bro.
right.
Hey,
Oh my
Right. So
God.
Trump did more for us than any other president you can name.
come
Yeah,
on
he
now.
done fired he done fired
Come
more
on
of your
now.
people than anybody else as well. He done fired more of your people than
Hey,
anybody
bring the
else.
source up. Bring the
He
source up.
released more of them.
What is
He released more of
what
them.
a source
He
up?
He
gave
done
more.
fired
He
more of
gave
your people
he
than
gave
anybody
What
way
a
else.
more money to the HBCUs
hey
than
No, he
any
did
hey
not. That's a
president.
lie.
JJ.
Cut that out.
Yes,
Hey
he did.
That is a
JJ.
lie.
Yes,
Cut
he
that
did.
out.
First of
Hey
all, you
Yes,
can't
he
act
JJ.
did.
like that. First, the dude, he fired the Democrats, the black Democrats, so they don't
Right.
even think like we do.
They
Really?
sell
So
out just
Even
like
the
you.
Come
They
on.
sell out just like you.
Hold up. He done fired over 400,000 black folks.
man, you is capping your ass off. Stop that.
Can you
Really?
pull
Go
up
look it
Bro,
up.
he
hey
fired
hey hey
400,000 black
listen.
people.
Pull up the source, the
Pull it
actual
up.
source. Yeah.
I would love to
Yeah.
see
Oh
that.
well. Either way, like I said,
No,
Either
no,
way,
no,
you
no,
know,
no,
fifty.
no,
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 either
no.
way. Don't throw out
nah.
privilege. Don't throw out
You
lies and
got
then say
No,
either
bro,
way.
you
bro,
see,
bro.
no.
I
You
don't give a
haven't.
damn
No,
about your
pull up
Trump.
some
I
receipts.
don't give a damn about your Trump. Prove the fact
So
That's
that
why
you've
you
now
been
listen.
lie
Stop
on
here.
him.
talking
That's
about
why
it.
you lie on
Prove
him.
the fact. No, because you
Hey,
brought him up. You brought that clown up.
You
hey,
brought him
I
up.
I'ma
brought
just
him up
say
and you
this.
started lying on him. I brought
Hey,
You
him up
brought
and
that
you
JJ.
clown up.
started lying on him.
Where's the
JJ, if
proof of
you
you here?
hey JJ, if you wanna be African, you be African, bro.
I am
Ain't
African, bro.
nobody yeah. That's what you could be, bro.
Okay, now
I
and
ain't
cool.
care.
That's
Now,
cool.
cool. Like I
That's
Word,
said,
good.
now,
word.
Now you
can
can
you go
stay out
back?
of American affairs then.
Hold up,
You
bro.
don't
Can
need
you
to
go
worry
back?
about our president.
Hold up. Can you go back 10,000 years?
Can
Talking
you?
about you know they
Can you
been
go
you
back
know they
10,000 years?
you know
Can
they
you go back
destroy
in your
all the shit
history
Hold
that
up,
we
bro. I'm
10,000
not
had.
talking to
years?
you.
Who
Can
you
you go
talking
back
to?
It
10,000
don't
years?
matter who you talking to. You
You're
can't
just
do.
talk.
Oh, you
You're,
Geechee.
You can't
Geechee.
do any of that.
yes, I'm a Geechee. What's up? What's up?
Geechee. Can you go
What's
back
up?
10,000 years?
What's up?
Can you
Yeah.
go back 10,000
But
years?
you know, like, stop that, cause you know they destroy all the records, bro. Stop playing
Oh
like
my
that, bro.
God. So
You see, that's the thing, bro. You
what
chatting,
about your bones? What about
you
your bones, man?
chatting, you chatting, bro.
What
You sitting
about your
there listening
bones?
to them
How
people.
many bones have they brought out of mound, sir? How many bones
Bro,
have they brought out of a
what
mound?
about your
None.
She,
bones?
So
might.
they don't
All
test
right,
our
good.
bones.
Really? Hold up. So all your bones are all up in the mounds. Every single mounds.
Yes,
They
sir.
got to put the bones all
Yes,
up in the
sir.
mounds.
Yes, sir.
Really? So how many people were here?
Bro, we always been here, bro. I ain't care what you talking about,
Cool. How many of
what
y'all
you
was here?
hear.
Stop
Hey,
How
we
asking
many of
these
all.
y'all was
Hey,
here?
dumb,
listen. Hey,
impossible
listen.
questions.
If
Nobody's going to answer that stupid
I'm gonna
question.
Right.
say you this.
Give me
You're
an
right.
estimate. Give me an
He
estimate.
asking
Hey,
dumb ass questions,
Give me
bro.
an estimate. How many
hey,
of y'all was
hey,
here?
and Matt Coon, whatever, bro. You talking about Geechee?
Trillions.
You talking about Geechee had the?
Trillions.
Hold
Oh,
on, hold
okay.
on.
Cool.
You talk,
Cool.
you.
Let's go with trillions. Let's go with trillions. So you got trillions of bones in those mounds.
Bro, it's a
No,
bunch.
they're not only in the mounds, they're in the bottom of lakes and oceans and
Really?
rivers.
And who's found them?
They're
Hey,
everywhere.
How come nobody of them found them?
hey, she. That's the thing
Because they're
though.
not looking for
Dude.
them. Have
Oh
you
my
People.
went and looked?
You,
God.
Have you
Matt,
found any bones? Have you
Matt.
personally
Of
found
course.
any bones?
No. I'm not an archaeologist, so
No.
Hey, listen.
Have
Hey, hey,
so
hey,
why
but
haven't you
hey,
found any?
let
Hey,
me tell
Matt.
Why
you about the
haven't you
bones.
found
Hey,
Hold
any?
up, bro.
You
Let me
asking
tell you
why
about the
haven't
bones
they
they
found
found.
any? Why haven't you found
Let
any?
me tell you about the bones they
You
found.
can't tell me
hey, bro.
about the bones
I
they
don't want to
found.
hear.
All you
Hey,
can tell
listen.
me is what they told
Listen.
you about the
I
bones
do
that they
want to say
Oh
found.
my
this though.
God.
See, y'all took the term African American, right? Y'all always say y'all don't like the white people. Y'all say y'all hate Trump, in the third. But y'all using the same talking point as them boys. So what's going on? What really going on? Y'all
Is
using the
is is,
same,
is
no,
Trump not white
and
tea? Is Trump not
okay,
white tea?
okay, yeah. He sure is.
So your
But
point makes no sense.
no,
Point
I'm talking
is
about
that you're
with
using
y'all.
white supremacist talking
That's one of
points.
talking points.
Really?
Y'all talking
Yeah,
about
you
y'all
do.
don't like the
Who
white
got
man.
Yup.
Y'all be saying y'all
Because
don't
the
like
white
the white
hold
man.
up.
supremacists.
That's
Hold
what I
up. Who got
Go
said.
white
ahead, bro.
supremacists around him right now? Is Stephen Miller a white supremacist? Is
Bro,
Stephen Miller a
listen,
white supremacist?
bro. You was
Hey, how's it going, guys? Thank you for this. So, sir, you made an interesting point because you're saying that, hey, listen, there are no bones over here, that you can't find that. So, the common narrative that the oldest or life originated in Africa is because they found bones or remains there 300,000 years old. The thing you have to realize, in order for remains to be preserved that long, the land that you have to be talking about is not an active land because it's made for preservation. So logically, you can't say that where the oldest remains are found is where life began, because life will begin in a much more flourishing area. Now, if you're going to say that all life goes back to Africa, well, then I don't know if you're one of the ones who would subscribe to the theory of Pangea of all the continents becoming one. But you have to now ask yourself, well, why would Africa spring up life and no place else? Now, east of the Mississippi River is some of the most fertile lands there. So you're not going to find any bones there because our lands are filled with life. That's fact. Now, in terms of the mounds, only about like maybe 5 or 6 sites towards the west were actually taken for like remains. Maybe 20 of them matched up with what they would call Native American DNA. So the narratives that you're using, like, you're asking really good questions, and that's good. But if you actually do the research and find out, you're going to find out why our bones are going to be in the mounds, because in the mounds is where they're going to be preserved. In the lands, they go back to life and stuff like that. So we've been here for a while, and then just to land my plane, there were millions of us here because this is land, this is life. Tennessee, the meetup spot. Look it up.
Yeah, that predators made no sense. Like I said, if you were here in the millions, of course you can't get millions of bones in those mounds. That's impossible. And as far as bones being found, they're still finding bones. They found dinosaur bones over millions of years old. Millions, not a few 100,000 years old, millions. Now, you have bones they found, like I said, the Minnesota woman, 8,000 years old. That's not a BLK woman. Arlington Springs man, over 13,000 years old. Not a BLK person as well. These are bones being found here in the United, the Americas. Like I said, the Anzac boy, over 12,700 years. Where are the BLK bones? Where are those at? Okay, and you keep saying that, you've been here forever. Show any proof of any human being here on the United States over 100,000 years ago. There's none. I think they say maybe human beings came here maybe 50,000 years ago. So if you came here 50,000 years ago, I'm not saying who came, but if you came here 50,000 years ago, which means you came from somewhere else. You can't say you've been here the whole time since the beginning of time. No, you have not. Human beings are only 300,000 years old. Only 300,000. That's it. And no life has been here in the United States over 300,000 years. So he came from somewhere. I don't know what this shame of being from Africa is, but this shit is, it's ridiculous. The point being is, even if you take away Africa, there's no proof of you here more than 50,000 years ago. None whatsoever. And that goes for BLK, Siberians, or anybody. Over 50,000 years ago, there's no proof of anybody here.
Yeah, man, you are full of shit. Okay. All you doing is trying to make these weird ass talking points, talking about race. Like, who's going to determine a race off of bones? We already determined that would be pseudo. Okay, and now you trying to say 50,000 years ago. Native Americans are saying 30,000 years ago. So nobody has an accurate account. You wasn't around 10,000 years ago. You can't go back in Africa and have any history from 10,000 years ago. So who are you lying to? Stop this. All right, we know who we are. This is becoming redundant. Huh? The only thing that you can go back to is Egypt, right? Nobody knows what civilization was going on. You don't have no history from 10,000 years ago. There is no history book that says 10,000 BC, right? So you're making weird arguments. We already know that they already found bones and mounds. They don't do DNA references for anything east of the Mississippi. No southeast region, they don't do any DNA reference for. They purposely do that because they know that it's us. You can go to 23andMe, you can go to all these DNA companies, they do not reference the southeast region. They don't do samples from that area at all. If they do, it might be whatever Native Americans they got there, but they're not matching up with our bones. All right, you can put me on put the next person on.
What a load of crap. Yeah.
Hey, I got a question, man. Why
Yeah,
y'all, it's showtime. I
Why,
wanted to talk.
why y'all think folk hate Africa because they don't want to be from Africa? Because I don't like. Why can't we just want to be what? Like, why can't we just want to claim our homeland without it having anything to do with Africa? Like, that's selfish as
No,
fuck.
Hey,
Because they
hold
haven't
I
on.
ain't gonna
gotten
lie,
the
just
That's cool, but you gotta have proof though.
can we
they have
let
did it in
Hold,
two
hold,
I wanna
hold on. Wait a minute.
I wanna
Why
hear
do
what
it
Black
matter to
gotta
you?
say.
Why do it matter to you? And why are you so upset about where somebody else want to be from?
Ain't nobody upset. I'm just saying you need to show the proof though. That's
Why?
it.
Why do they have to prove to you where they're from?
Because you're making claims.
Again, no. So if I claim to be somewhere, why does it matter to you where I'm from?
Bro, it's a discussion. If you
No,
don't want
Sir,
to
sir.
discuss
no,
about it,
I
then you drop
understand
it.
that, but no, I understand that. But you said that people hate Africa or hate the motherland and all that crap, and I'm tired of folk hearing that,
Oh yeah,
and
because
that
I've
has
heard
nothing
that
to do
plenty of
with it.
times. No,
What
no,
I'm
no,
saying,
it does.
okay,
It
all
does
right,
because I've heard that many times.
okay, that's cool. That's
Hold
cool.
up,
But what?
one second,
That's
one second.
that's cool
And
and
you
that's
know what
awesome.
else? Hold
What
on,
I'm
one
saying
second,
is
bro.
the fact of
Hold on, just one
hold on,
second,
dude.
real quick.
Hold on.
No,
You
no,
just had
just
a whole
one
minute.
second,
You just had a
real
whole
quick.
minute, bro. Hold on. Wait a minute. What I'm saying is this: if we know that there has never been a time or believe in the age of Aquarius and all this crap, then we know that we're supposed to be coming into certain knowledges and things of that nature. So when people come into certain knowledge, why is it that you would rather attack the people that are coming into the knowledge rather than attack the people who are hindering the knowledge? Why would you want to attack
Oh,
the people who are coming into their own self and try to help understand where it is that they're coming from instead of wanting to attack them and say that they hate you because they don't agree with you?
okay, cool. That's great. You coming into knowledge, but the point being is, show that proof of your knowledge. You can't just
I mean,
think whatever you want to think.
people show proof, but just because people show proof don't mean that you're gonna go for it. You see what I'm saying? Just because I'm sure you've been on live where people have shown proof, and then still we still having this
No,
argument.
no,
And
they
all the
show no
proof
proof.
you got is all the proof you have is from your colonizer, the person you claim to hate. That's the only proof that you're gonna be able to
Uh,
show.
oh boy.
That's what I'm
So,
That's the
saying.
like I
only
It's like
proof
said,
you're gonna be
the
able
shit
to show,
the shit
sir.
makes no sense to me. Like if we show proof on our end, you won't believe it, but it all comes from the white people. But if you show proof on
you
your
show
end,
no proof,
it's
bro.
documentation and it's evidence, but it still came from white people. So it's like your
You
white
show
man
no
better than our
proof.
white man. How does that make any
Okay,
sense?
no. You show no proof though. The
It's
point
No,
pretty
being is,
much
no.
hold up, man.
Listen,
Hold
dude.
up, hold up.
If you've been on lives with people
Listen,
that ain't been showing no proof, then you've been on the wrong lives, my brother. This is
I've been here.
2025. This is
I've been here. I haven't seen no
2025, dude.
proof.
You have
I've been
I
you
here.
have
I
got
no.
haven't
proof.
seen no
I
proof.
got proof, sir.
Yeah, I
I
was gonna
got
say,
proof.
what,
I
You
got
ever
proof
heard?
too.
You ever
I
heard
got
of the
proof.
Yuchi
listen,
people?
hold on,
You
wait
ever
a minute.
heard of the Yuchi?
Hold on,
The
don't tell him nothing. Don't tell him
YUCHE?
nothing. Don't tell him nothing.
Who said that
Don't
were
tell him
you?
nothing yet.
the
Don't tell
Who
Uchi,
now,
said
the
that were
Uchi,
you?
if
the
we show you
Uchi,
proof.
the
No,
Uchi.
hold on,
Hold on,
wait
hold
a minute.
on,
Wait, if
hold
we
on.
show
Cause
you proof, what
I,
they
I
gonna
like
do?
talking about
Hold
this. The
on.
I
Uchi.
know.
Yeah, I want to hear the
We gonna
answer to
talk
that.
Hey
about
If we
it.
man,
show you
one
the
person
proof,
at
what
a
it's gonna
time,
do?
please.
We gonna talk about it. But
One
what I
person
want
at
to
a
know is this:
time.
when we show you proof, are you gonna then
Bro,
confirm?
you had a whole 2 minutes to talk, bro. And
Yeah, but
what
I
the
said
bro was
one person
talking
at a
about,
time.
he was talking about what the Uchis. The Uchis are the Geechees from the old Geechee. It's all actually
Uh,
called the Uche. The
who said they were
Uche,
black
for,
though?
bro, they are Savannah, Georgia, bro. Come on, bro. I'm in the area, bro. You cannot
Me
tell.
too, sir.
Listen, you
I'm
Prove
cannot
in
they're
tell
black.
me.
Georgia.
I'm
Now
in
prove they're black.
I'm in the South Carolina, bro. Listen, I used to go to
What
Savannah,
that mean?
Georgia. Bro, I used to go to Savannah, Georgia a lot because Savannah, Georgia is down the street from Charleston, bro. Bro, I'm from Charleston, so I used to go to Savannah, Georgia a lot. And the people that y'all talking about, I never seen. So what are we talking about?
What did we? What do you mean?
You talking about with the so-called natives? I never seen them out there. And I've been on the
Did it?
reservation. Nah, I don't. Yeah, I done been on the reservation, so we can stop that bullshit.
Listen. You do know that
We can stop it. We can
come
stop it.
on, Geechee.
You
You do
talking about
know
come
that.
on? Because I'm in the area, bro. I done
But
been
look,
to it.
Oh
but
my
Geechee, he
God.
needs good Geechee, he needs proof. So
Oh
what I'm
Lord.
trying to ask him is
Listen, listen,
what is that proof is it that you're looking for? And when we give you this proof, will you then confirm that we are from America? Because we got
listen,
proof.
bro. No, no,
Answer
no.
Chris real quick.
Hold up, hold up. If you had proof, you'd be famous right now.
No,
You would be freaking
what
famous.
I'm telling no
Yeah.
proof ain't got nothing to do with fame because a lot of famous people tell
Yes,
the
it
truth all
do.
the goddamn. Hold on, dude. A lot of famous people tell the truth all the goddamn time. That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm talking to you. I said if we
Oh
show
my
you
God.
proof, will you then confirm that we are from America, my brother, or will you keep arguing against it?
He not gonna get it though. He really ain't gonna get it.
That's all I'm
The
asking. When we pull
the
up proof.
way
So we can go. I can go on my tablet right now and show you unverified. Nigga, you can pull up chat
so
GTP and get proof.
is
But if we
that
show it to you, are you going to then confirm that okay, you were
uh,
wrong? We can see
yeah,
that you were
Listen,
wrong.
exactly. But
listen,
the
listen.
how you saying we're not the people, the old Geechee River? Like, bro, come on, I'm a Geechee for real.
Dude,
So when we talk about the old Geechee River, it's obviously Geechee people over there, and them people are not fucking Geechee. They don't sound shit like me. So
who
what are
said
we
it was
talking
you
about,
though?
bro? Listen, they are me because we the Geechees. What the fuck is we talking
Oh
about,
my God. Dude, do
bro?
you know that?
See,
Hold up, hold up,
go
hold
ahead,
up. Do you
go
know
ahead,
that? Hold up. Do you know that a lot of these tribes took in slaves?
bro. Listen,
You
no,
didn't know that,
no,
right?
no, they didn't, bro.
Oh my
We
God.
we gotta stop
No,
that.
let's
Some
just
of
We
show
these
them the
gotta
tribes,
proof.
some of these
Stop,
we
tribes
stop,
even enslaved
making,
people.
we gotta stop that bullshit, bro. We gotta stop. Like we
stop
honestly,
making statements and only show proof,
we gotta stop that bullshit.
and then tell them to prove us wrong.
All right, tell me this. Tell me this.
Hey,
What did
I
your
got a lot
hold up?
better at proving my. I got a lot better at trying to
Hold on,
prove
hold on,
myself
hold on.
wrong.
What you want to say, JJ?
I said, tell me what your grandma told you about the Siberians.
Bro, listen. Like, okay, I know all the tribes. I know all the tribes we come from. Yeah.
No, no,
You want me to
but
name them? You
Siberians
want me to
they
name?
were here, right?
The
They weren't.
Siberians was broke.
They weren't here, bro.
You talking
They
about the
weren't
they
here.
was
Slavs? You
brought.
talking about the Slavs?
They
They
was
weren't
Bro,
here.
brought.
The
This is my
Slavs?
thing is,
Slavs
The
if they
came
Slavs?
built,
We,
if
before
they
we
built
got
before
all the
slaves
mount,
from.
Siberians.
We got
if
slaves from
they built,
Slavs.
if they built all the buildings, right? Why they went back to go and stay in the TPs though? It makes no sense.
He said
Dude,
that. He
what
said
It's
did your
this
like
is
that's
grandma tell
African.
you about them people?
it's so that's so backwards.
What it
I
means
get
backwards?
it.
Because
I get it. I get it. They got low IQ. They not that smart. But come on, bro. That makes no
dude,
sense.
dude,
Go ahead.
if you
Go ahead, bro.
listen, if your grandma told you you're not from Africa, what did
My
they
granny,
what did they
my,
there you go,
my
man.
granny been
What did
call.
they hold
Hey,
up,
my
hold up.
people, my auntie and them been calling us redskin Indians since we've been low
Okay,
kids.
cool. And that's cool.
Low
That's
kids.
cool. Now
My granny,
now
it
what did
wasn't
you
my granny. So stop that granny bullshit.
okay, fine.
So
You know,
yeah, stop that
cool,
granny
cool.
bullshit.
Now what did your people tell you about the Siberians?
Talking about
I mean, because they were here.
they.
So
No, they weren't.
what
No, they
kind of
weren't.
They,
interaction did you guys have together?
No, they weren't.
No,
none,
they
but
weren't.
none, and my people didn't
They
say
weren't.
nothing about it because they didn't
Oh
know
my
nothing.
God.
They,
Bro,
Those
I
are
just
new
I just
people
listen.
on the land.
listen. I just read you names of bones of them here
Oh
over
my god.
13,000 years ago.
Oh Lord.
Bro, you don't know who those
Man,
bones
you
belong to. You
hey,
They
all
don't
you know,
belong to
bro.
like I
you.
keep telling you, all you can go by
Hey,
is your colonizer's narrative,
exactly.
brother.
Hey
Bro, they
JJ.
don't belong to
Hey
you.
JJ. Hey JJ. I got a question. If you from the area that we from, so you can't speak on shit if you ain't from this area, bro.
Man,
You
dude believe in
cannot.
dinosaurs.
And I'm in Georgia,
You
bro.
don't
I'm
believe in
in
Come on,
Georgia.
bro.
dinosaurs?
You cannot speak
Hell,
on the area if you're not from y'all, bro. And that's facts. You cannot speak on this if you're not from y'all. And there's other people with the Geechee shit calling African, bro. They're not fucking Geechee. I'm tired of that disrespectful ass shit, bro.
hey, look, he can speak on it, but instead of wanting to deny information, why don't you learn it and then decipher whether or not it's true or not? So all you're doing is just every time you bring something up, you just deflect it.
No.
Nah,
Because
Cognitive
I
dissonance.
bring it up because you gotta debunk it.
You can't.
No, what
How
I'm
you
saying
go?
is
If
what
my
I'm saying
thing
is
is, how you? Oh,
when
go
we
ahead. My
bring
bad,
something
bro.
up, all you do is deflect from it, bro. So there's no point in
Exactly.
having it. All we doing is
It,
going
What did
back
you
and
bring
back
up?
and back and forth.
it's
Like
no
What
like
did
the
you
I
way
bring
just
up, Swazi?
it's
the
no
way
point of me. Yeah.
the way
Go
I
ahead.
got
My
here
bad.
is I wanted to
I just
I
showed the
wanted to
photograph.
I wanted to debunk myself. So I tried to prove myself wrong, and I kept proving myself right.
Good morning,
You
happy
see what I'm saying?
birthday.
Really? So
Yes,
how did
go
you do
against the
that?
grain. Prove yourself wrong. That's how you
How did
become.
you do that?
That's how you become better. Stop trying.
No,
It's
no.
Stop.
upside of
I'm asking
anything.
how
Stop
did you do that?
by asking ChatGPT, researching, and doing shit.
Chat
Reading books,
GPT.
speaking with hell yeah, ChatGPT. That's
Okay, so
ChatGPT is
what
where
book?
is where the people get the information from AI.
What?
AI is a source for
And
people
listen,
making things.
you know what?
Yeah, what book was that?
I'm gonna have to go through the family Bible, bro. And I'm gonna have to, but I'm not about to just be putting out my information on here because I tired of people like
Oh,
y'all. All
I
y'all
don't
did,
care about
show
your
your
information.
personal information.
all y'all people like
I
to
don't care
do.
about your
Y'all
information,
like to
bro.
decipher our energy. Y'all like to
Oh my God.
absorb our energy and shit.
Geechee,
And
That,
you
it's
Oh, so
saying
we
enough
something?
stealing
valid
energy now?
information. Don't show your personal information, bro. It's enough valid information out here. I just
Bro.
showed a picture from the Library of Congress. A lot from the
Hey,
Library of Congress. He gonna say the Library of Congress is wrong? Who gonna
Hey,
say that?
how old was that picture, bro?
1800s,
Eighteen.
late 1700s, early 1800s.
Oh, okay. So you do know that that's way after slavery, right?
let me
You do
tell
It
you
know that,
don't.
something.
right?
Hold
So
on.
No,
Hey,
what does
look.
no,
that
Hold
what does
on.
no,
that
no,
matter?
no,
I'm trying
Hey,
to
no.
figure
look.
out
Hey,
how does
look.
Slavery
that
didn't
matter.
end to 1860. Slavery didn't end to 1860. So come again, sir.
Yeah, and
It's
how does
not
that matter?
before.
How does that matter?
What the hell's that? What the hell does that mean, bro? The point
It
being is
means
you
you're
showed me a
telling lies. That means
listen,
everything that comes out your
listen.
mouth is
No, my friend.
fabricated.
Library of Congress ain't gonna
No.
lie and show a.
Because no. What it means is the fact that you showed me a picture of a descendant of an African. That's what you showed me.
Listen.
It says Choctaw Elder, not
Hey,
African.
JJ. Let me explain
Dude,
something to
I
you.
just told you.
You know the term
Yeah.
the term African American wasn't a term given to us to consider as a race or ethnicity. The term African
I don't care
American was
about terms, man. I
listen.
really don't care
Hold on,
about
I'm telling you something,
terms.
bro. The reason I'm trying to break down history to you. They started calling us the white people started calling us African American because they were describing us, and they put us all in one class because we're all the same color.
hey,
That's what whole
Yeah, let me
classification.
pull that up.
That's what
So
whole
you
class.
so you're
That's what whole.
that
so
That's
you're
what
just
whole.
saying
that
so
That's
you're
what
saying
whole.
that
That's what. Hold
so
on, chief. Hold on, chief. That's what whole classification came from because that's when they started stripping land and started
right.
divvying up the titles, things of that nature.
That's all they
We
were trying to
oh
do,
so
divide us.
so you're saying that slavery never happened.
I did not say that. Did you hear me say that? I said they started calling us African American because they were describing us. It didn't mean that's where we were
No, because
from.
you're from Africa.
They were taking all of our lands because we were all the
Do
same color.
No, listen,
do me a favor.
they call us African American to divide us, bro. Like, come on, bro. We gotta
Okay,
stop
cool.
that. No,
No,
ain't
All
no
listen
right,
to
cool,
this.
cool. No,
ain't no
listen.
cool, bro.
So if you were
Oh my
here, why would
God,
they
bro.
now hold up,
You
man? If
projecting, man.
Hold
hold
on, let
up,
him talk.
dude,
Let him
Just
hold
let him
talk.
up.
Let him
talk.
talk. Let him talk.
Hold up, dude. Listen, if you were here, why would they now go thousands of miles across the ocean to go bring some more BLK people over here?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
I will tell you why. Because we were at war. They were at war with us, and they went across to get other Africans so the Africans to fight against us. We were
Really?
yes, we were prisoners of war over here.
Wow.
That's what we were. That's why they took our the things that you call plantations. Those were our homes and libraries and things that they turned into slaves, and we own those things. And so they took those places and they turned them into plantations for them to live in. There's no way possible that slaves in the 1400s would have been able to make marble floors and cut marble slabs and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Those
My
are things
God.
that we had from way before they came over here. They came over here, they saw who we were, and they went to war with us, and we were beating their ass, and so they went and got Africans to help them fight.
More than Africans, they had got French, all type of people.
Yeah.
Right?
Iberians.
They had 7 nations over here fighting against us.
So
And,
so so
Y'all
why
know what the
so why
Seminole
did
War
they
and
was
that's
about?
So
That's
why
what
did
they.
they? What? Hold up. Why did they admit that the Native Americans were here? Why did
Who
they
is
They
they?
admit
were
that?
they were here
Who is
too.
they? Who is they?
They
You know, the white team man. Why did they admit that
Why
the
would
Native
hold on?
Americans were
Why,
here?
why would you think they would admit that? They don't want you to know who you are because they want your land. That's why they tell us to
We
leave.
gave them
Hold
their
up,
name.
Make them think they from
hold up,
Africa
hold up,
so we could get this for
hold up,
free.
hold up. But they said that it was the Native Americans' land, though. So
They're
No,
why
going
would
to
oh my
they're
hold up,
going to
hold
god.
up,
say
hold
that.
up, hold up? Why would they admit that it's the Native
Even
Americans' land? Hold up, man. Why would they admit that it's a Native Americans' land and not and don't admit that it's your land? I mean, hell, they took their land
bro,
too.
we
It's not.
indigenous.
It's not. Listen. It's not
We
admitting it.
indigenous.
It's look. Check. Let me break it down to you, sir. What they did was they grouped everyone, all black people, as African Americans, and they separated them from the lighter what you call mulattoes and things of that nature. You
Yup.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once they did that shit, they took the African Americans who were called African Americans at the time and took them away from their land. It's about them having
Yeah.
claims to the land. So if
They
they're
used
able,
to call us
Okay.
Moors.
so if they're able to say you're not indigenous to the land, you're African American, then they could take away our heritage from this land, the land that we're
Okay,
supposed to have.
cool. But what I'm saying is, they admit that the Native Americans were here, and they still took their land.
I just
When
told
they,
you
Because
why,
that
bro.
was they
I
was
just told
back
you why they want
designed.
the
you gotta
land.
look up the
Look,
Seminole War, bro.
if
You
they
gotta
if
look up
they
the
got
Dude,
Seminole War.
yes, and as far
if
as
they have Native Americans, and the Black Americans over here arguing over whose land it is, we'll be too busy arguing against each other than to be going against to get our true history. I
Somebody
know.
tell them to look up the $5 Indian.
Look, me
Yeah.
personally, my
yeah,
Yeah.
land.
I know
Look,
about $5
look, me
Indians.
Yeah.
personally. Look,
As you
dude.
ask
Hold
these
on, check it.
questions.
Me personally, I lost. We had over 1,200 acres in my family, and now we only have 300 because of shit like that.
Nobody, listen, nobody said BLK people did not have land back then. Nobody said that. What I'm saying is, why would they admit that, hey, these Native Americans were here, this is their land, but they
So
still took their land? So
I just,
let me
I
hold
finish.
up,
just
brother.
said.
Hold
Let
up.
me
Hold up.
That's what
Hold
I'm
finish.
up.
Let
saying.
me
Hold up.
You're
finish.
not
Let
Hold
hearing
me
up.
me, dude. I
finish.
just
Hold
told
up.
you
Let me
why.
finish.
Hold
Yeah, I understand. But then why would they now not say that, okay, well, BLK people were here and still take their land?
I just
They
So
told
took
you
their
listen,
why.
land.
listen, listen,
I
Dude,
listen.
just
they
told
took
When
they,
their
they
they
land
don't want us to have a
anyways.
claim. They don't want us to have a
yeah,
claim to this land.
when they
Oh, so,
White people
oh
are
my
trying to take
God.
this land for
bro,
themselves,
he
bro.
know
This what happened. This what
They took
happened,
it
right?
anyways.
Look, this what happened. They sided, listen, the Redskins and Indians sided with the white people and end up losing. When they sided with them against us, because we gave them their name. The Indian term actually came from Christopher Columbus thinking that he was an Indian. And he falsely claimed it. And then that's why you get the term Indian. That's where it really come from. We are indigenous. That means we got
I
ties
don't
to
care
the
about
land whether we
terms.
like it or not.
The reason
I keep
you
saying I
have,
don't care
but
about terms.
you have to care about terms because the terms are why they're able to take the land from us. That's what I'm saying. The reason why they say that the Native Americans, who they call Native Americans today, are the real people from the land, is because they only have a certain percentage of the land. If we
Okay,
sit,
but did it?
if
Did
I'm
they
telling
still
you
took it,
why.
right?
If
They still
listen,
took the land, right?
listen, no, listen, sir. I'm telling you why. There's these things called treaties and shit like that, right? These treaties
Yeah, they
are
broke them
signed.
all.
These treaties are signed by in terms, and these terms they just saying you don't care about. These terms are inside of the treaties. That's why they are changing the terms and definitions outside of the treaties so that we won't be able to claim rights to the land that we're supposed to own.
All right, so and then look at it like this, right? If we erase all your history, what do you know? If we take
Dude,
everything, that's the whole term of colonizing, colonization. If we take all your
why?
history
Listen,
and
listen,
erase
listen.
everything, and then when you're
Read.
now with like generations like us, we go to try to look back, we can't find nothing. We can't find nothing on our people or where it go. Or but the thing is, they couldn't erase everything. You see what I'm saying?
Because nothing is there. Okay, I mean, you keep saying they trying to take the land. They still took the land,
Yeah,
even
they
if they
took
say,
it.
hey, the native, even if they say, hey, the Native Americans, this is their land. They still took it. So why couldn't they say,
no,
hey,
they
hold up,
had
hold up,
help.
hold up,
They
hold
had
up?
help.
So hold up, bro. So why couldn't they say, BLK American, this is your land, and still
Bro,
take
you
it?
know I'm
They did it.
talking
I
about
mean, they
that,
did the
I
same
bro.
thing to
just
y'all
told you
too
why.
overseas.
Hold on.
They did the
He's
same
not.
thing to y'all overseas. They did the same thing. Look, the same thing they did over here, they did over there. They
He's
did the
not.
same thing.
Dude.
No,
Hey,
They
no,
did
listen.
the
no.
same exact
Hey,
thing. I
listen.
know.
Just
I,
in
I
South
got. I got a
Africa.
lot of
Hey,
African
hey,
homeboys
look,
that keep it
man.
100.
He's like I say, he's in denial, and he's keep asking the same question. And I just told him
What
why.
what
He's
part of
not trying.
Africa you from?
That's what I'm saying. There's no purpose in having a
Dude,
conversation
no,
because
no,
he's not
dude,
wanting to
What
dude,
part
hear.
of
dude.
He's not
Africa
trying.
you from?
He's not
No,
want to hear no answer.
because
What part of
what you're
Africa you from?
saying, I'm Nigerian.
You
What you're
Nigerian?
saying makes
They
no.
did the same
Yeah,
thing to
what,
y'all. Y'all lost over there too.
dude?
I know
Nobody said.
Nigerians too.
Nobody said it's not happening. No one is denying that. The fact I'm saying is the fact that you're saying that, hey, well,
So
they denied
y'all
you because they would hold up. They denied you because they wanted to take the land.
are
Okay,
you
now they didn't deny the Native Americans, but they still took the land. So
No,
why
you
couldn't
just
they
been
just
I
going
told
you
what
just
no.
going on
I'm saying by
hold
law.
up? Why?
I'm saying
bro,
Why?
you
by
keep
law.
saying
Listen,
hold up. You going
you
on
Why?
a
keep
rant, bro.
Listen.
you keep saying hold up to say the
No,
same thing over and
To
over,
say the
bro.
same
And
thing
no,
over
Because
and
you're not
over.
listening. You're not
you
no,
listening.
saying the
Why
same
couldn't
shit, bro.
because
you
You
going
saying
why
the
on
couldn't
a
same
they
shit.
rant.
listen? Why
You're
couldn't
going
they admit that you were here and still take the land?
bro,
Is what
you're
they did
saying the
anyways.
same thing, my
Because I
dog.
just told you why, dude. Because everything in these treaties or have these terms in it. That's why I say so
It was
legally.
spells, yo.
So
They
they can
cast the
have
spells upon
so they
us,
can
bro.
legally have so they can legally have stakes to the land. They took it
Uh
by
He
force,
don't get
but
it. He don't get it.
they took the land by force. But in the history, they don't want history to know that they are killed. That's what they did. They want them to
Bro,
believe that everything
they
was taken by
had
treaties
people
and shit like that. So
exactly.
They
that's why they
whitewashed it. They
that's
did
why
all
they
that.
They
have
had a
that's why in
Rewrote it.
everybody
school
fought
that's why in
everybody
schools
fought
they teach
against
stuff
us to take our stuff. Oh my
that's
bad.
why in
but
Basically,
school
history.
why
Basically,
you
the
think?
that's
Why
answer
you
why
think?
look
is
that's
Why
why
you
in
think
schools they
hold on,
they
hold on,
still to
look,
y'all,
this
hold
hold
on,
day a
look,
on,
black man is the number one?
let me
hold
land real
on.
quick. That's why in
Go ahead, go
All
schools
ahead.
right. All right,
that's
go
why in
ahead,
school
go ahead.
that's why in schools they teach the stuff like um Africans came over here that servitude shit they weren't taken they weren't brought over here by force that they came
Yeah,
over here willingly
yeah.
they want to change the history to make it seem as if everything was all gooey and kumbaya.
Because
They
you
don't
gotta
want to
look at
make
it.
it
Yeah,
seem
who's
as if
trying to
You gotta
change
look at
that?
it like this, right?
they're doing it in the schools
We can
now, dude.
only kill
Yeah,
ourselves. You gotta look
and
at it
why are they
like that.
doing that?
We can
Oh
only
my
kill
god,
ourselves. That's why there was no other
Trump,
way they
right?
could do it. They couldn't fight us fifth for fifth.
Trump no, this is before Trump, bro.
Yeah, this way before yo.
That's what I'm
No, it
saying. Like
wasn't.
This way before
y'all
yo.
so stuck on Trump like he the father of white supremacy, bro. Like y'all
No, it
got to get
wasn't.
off, dude,
He
bro.
part of the
This is
bloodline, but he ain't.
all
He
this is
ain't.
way before Trump.
Yeah,
This
this
is
Listen,
way.
way
listen,
before
listen,
Trump.
listen. Now, as far as the Seminoles, was that over in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Now, you do know that the Spanish brought slaves here in the 1500s.
Uh huh.
Those slaves,
Yep.
those slaves rebelled against the Spanish, kicked them out, right? Now, those same slaves now joined indigenous Indian tribes.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, if you say my grandma or whoever said we have Indian in our family, that's true.
Yep.
It's true. You have Indian in your family
Yep.
because your people joined the tribes, and some tribes actually enslaved black folks.
Yeah, we are part of the
But you got
Yabasi.
you also got to remember our slavery and their slavery was two different versions of slavery.
Of course, it was.
Our
But
slavery was like a
How
job.
they
That was
treat
like it was like,
oh
all right, you go back to your family. We not trying to rape or destroy you. Their slavery come from the Arabic slave trade.
we
A lot
That's
of
where
it,
they
understand that.
get
a
the
lot of
heritage
it was
from.
because we bought you from that European man. So you're gonna have to work that off because so you could
And
be free because we
and
just
y'all,
bought
that's
you
what.
from that
Oh,
situation.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
that's true
Now,
too.
if you're in that tribe, will you not mix with that tribe?
I mean, yeah, we mixed amongst each other.
Okay, then. That's the point I'm making. Okay,
Point,
so if
but
you say you,
that point is invalid because let me ask you this. I want you to give us the numbers of the slaves that was coming off them ships. I bet you it's none over 50. They're all 20s and 30s, bro.
Yeah.
It's only
20s and
20 and 30
30s.
Africans
They
coming
said,
over here. That
well,
African blood is
What?
gone after so many
so
years. That
they
African
said
blood is
that it was
gone.
about in West. They only took from most of them was imported from West Africa. They said that it was about 3 million slaves. Now y'all look at all our people. That won't populate this whole country. That will not populate this whole country. We were
And
already
3
here.
million.
Yeah.
It wasn't nowhere near 3 million. They was bringing 20 and 30 at a time.
No,
That's
I'm
it.
saying
Oh my God.
overall, over time.
You do
Not
And it
know,
wasn't 3 million.
listen,
Just
listen.
do the
You do know,
research, bro.
no. I
No,
do
Pull
the
look,
up the
I do.
ships.
This
hey,
what I'm
look,
saying.
hold up,
Pull
hold
up
up.
the
hey, what,
Listen.
flotilla.
Listen.
hey,
Listen.
32,
wait, hold up,
32
look,
This what I'm
niggas.
hey,
saying. Look,
look,
look, look.
look.
This what I'm
When
saying.
they
I'm
Why
first start
saying
why do you
that
why do you why do you
when they
have
the
more
first start
black
bringing
folks
slaves
in
our
when they
Brazil
first
hold
than
start
up.
bringing
here?
slaves over here, it's by the 50s and shit. But then later on, like 100 years later, they
By
started
the
doing it by the hundreds.
50s.
That's what I'm
But
saying. Like,
Them,
think
the
about
no,
this
Europeans
over
came by the
time though.
hundreds.
Hey, why is there more black folks in Brazil than here?
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that?
Yeah,
No,
it
I don't.
is. It is
I don't believe that.
because
Brazil
that's
Brazil
is
is
where
a
we're
not.
black
from.
nation.
Can I?
I don't
Hold up.
understand what
Hold
he's
up.
saying.
Because
Brazil is a
we're
black
from here.
nation.
Hold up. Hold
Because
up.
we're
Hold up.
from here. That's why.
Hold up. Hold up.
Brazil
Hold
is
up.
a black nation that
No,
speak
no,
Portuguese
no.
Hold up.
I
because of
said
the
Brazil, not the United States. Brazil.
It's all that, bro. The Americas. That's us,
Brazil
bro.
is Americas.
No, no.
Yeah.
It's
That's
the
a black
Brazil.
No,
Americas.
nation.
it is.
Look,
It
Why is
is.
there more of them in Brazil than here?
because we're from here.
Brazil is a black nation. What do you mean?
But
Yeah,
that's
it
huh?
is. It
Why?
is.
Why
But
is
we
it a black nation?
America is too though. If
Because
you
we're
really,
from here. We're from the Americas. That's why.
No,
yeah,
no. It's because more slaves were taken to Brazil than here. That's why.
no.
No, bruh.
Way more.
You want to believe
Show us
white
the
people so
ships.
bad. Why you want to
Show
believe
us the
white people so
ships.
Listen,
bad?
Find
what
a
was the
piece of
name of the
wood of a
first ship
Uh,
that
ship.
came over here?
Find a piece of wood of a ship and show us.
Look,
oh boy.
what was the name of the first ship that was imported to America? To actually America.
The one that hit Virginia in 1619 had 20 odd Negroes. Come on, man.
You feel
I
So
me?
you
know it.
tell so you telling me that so
Let's
you
get
telling
it.
me so look
They got.
so look you
Go
telling
ahead.
me
Go
that
ahead.
so look you telling me it was more slaves in South America than it was in America. So that would mean them folks just bypassed Florida, Alabama, Louisiana, Texas, and all that shit just to
When
get
they
all the way over there.
when they first
Who
touched
Come
said
down
on,
who
over
said
bro.
they
here,
bypassed it?
they wasn't even in the Americas. They was in the Caribbeans. They,
Exactly. I was just
We're
about to
not.
say most of them
We're
slaves
not.
that they brought to
Yeah,
South
of
America came
course,
from the Caribbean.
of course.
They was
And where
bringing
did
them from the
those?
Caribbean to South America.
No,
Them the same
bro.
people.
No, bro. They
But
brought
but
them from
but 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 you
Africa to
gotta
the
also
Caribbeans to
remember that
Brazil.
you also gotta remember the people that they took up it like from here they took to the Caribbean.
yeah, that's
They
true
they
too.
did they did they did
It
that
was
shit
back and forth.
backwards too.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
was
I'm
back and
saying.
forth.
Really? So they took most of you from here to the Caribbeans. That's what you're saying.
No, they went to the
No, from the
Caribbean when
Caribbean.
they first landed over here. They
Listen,
didn't take no slaves. It was an exporting mission. They was trying to figure out how much gold could they get.
yeah,
That's what it was.
and
That queen signed. The queen and those kings signed that treaty. So he bring
and
his dumbass over here, thinking that he landed in India, which it didn't make sense. You can do the research on it. He get over here, they greet him. You feel me? They show him where most of the riches of the land is. He like these dumb motherfuckers, and then they start killing motherfuckers. And that's when they started
Bro,
taking people.
no, you got it wrong. It's called the Popal Bull, and it was given to him by the Pope, the Roman Pope.
That's
That's
what I'm
who gave
saying.
him
Listen, I said the
right.
kings and the queen, but you gotta remember at the time frame that all that was going on,
Both of y'all
Rome
right.
wasn't in complete.
Both of y'all right. The queen is the one who just financed
Yeah,
the
she
trips,
financed it.
and the
Yeah, that's what.
papal bull is the one who cut the paperwork for them to
It's a
make the action in law. So both of
it's
y'all
a
right.
name to that treaty. It's a name to that treaty. I can't remember it though. I just learned about that shit the other day too. Shit. But they signed it all over. So when he came back, we still got the maps from when we took this shit over. You
All
feel
right.
me?
All right. So you've been here over thousands of years, right?
It's
So
yeah,
now,
it's just a fact.
okay, cool,
It's more
cool.
pyramids over here than over there.
Those are
More
mounds,
older
bro.
pyramids.
Mounds,
Older.
Those are mounds.
mounds.
Hey,
It's more mounds over here.
yeah.
Look,
Now,
Mounds are the first
this is how
pyramids.
but this is what I'm saying. We got shit older than Giza over here. Way
yeah.
older.
But let's listen. The point being is, no one has proved that the mounds was you. Nobody's proven that.
man, come
What you
on,
mean?
Okay.
You know what the
But
Mayans was?
cool. But cool.
Do you know what
Listen.
the
Listen.
Mayans was?
okay,
Then we're not be okay.
okay. If we ask a Native
Oh,
They
it
were
American,
ain't even worth it,
indigenous,
bro.
bro. They
listen,
were indigenous.
I asked a Native American, so called a Siberian. I asked them what was the mound. They can't even name it. They can't name most of the stuff. So like,
They
how
can
can
name
we
what?
name?
The Siberians is coming out telling it now. They telling the truth too now.
Exactly, bro. They start to
No, they're
feel
not.
bad. Now listen, half of them can't even name their fifth great grandma. Like, bro, they
Yeah.
just can't.
Yeah.
Eh,
That's
eh,
because they're not. Hold up. That's because they weren't documented.
oh god, I just can't.
Okay.
They don't they
Now,
got the bro.
now you've been here over thousands of years. Now, in those thousands of years,
Bro,
not one of your people. Hold up, man.
we're
Not one of you. Hold up.
I'm telling you,
Not
we're
one of. Hold up.
indigenous all over the
Hold up.
world,
Cool.
bro.
Cool.
No,
Cool.
that's
Cool.
true. We everywhere.
We're
All over the
everywhere,
world.
bro. Let me
All over the
our
world. Hold up. All over
bro,
the
we're
world except
indigenous
Africa,
all
right?
over, bro.
Everywhere.
Except Africa, right?
Talking about
Except Africa, right?
All right. Here's a mound right here in Philadelphia, Mississippi. This is in the 1800s. Okay. And if you go to this paragraph right here, it says, let's see.
I'm tired of people keep saying that Africa shit, and
Let's
Africa
see.
wasn't even called Africa
Yeah, it
at the
wasn't even called
It
time.
doesn't
Africa.
matter
It
what it
wasn't
was
Africa.
called. The point
It
is, people were
wasn't called
there.
Africa at the time, and
The
we
name
still
doesn't
using that
matter.
rhetoric. We still using that rhetoric.
What you mean the name
The
doesn't
name does
matter?
not
That's why we ain't
matter.
get no
No,
Yeah, it
reparations yet, because
does.
you
That
no,
keep
means
using
you
them
allowed
No, it
terms.
doesn't
somebody to
because
change
no,
their
because
name.
because
because we gotta
listen,
stop that.
because people were there before it was named. People were
No,
there before it was
Africa wasn't
named.
even called Africa. Because can we stop that?
Regardless, the people were
No, ain't
still
no
there before it was
regardless.
named.
Ain't no regardless,
Okay,
bro.
so if we making the same argument, you trying to argue against us. Like, you see how dumb you sound?
Dude, you sound dumb. You got
He
no
don't
proof of
have
Okay.
no
anything.
knowledge.
Hey,
He's
Okay.
not
So
smart at all,
I'll
bro.
give him a number one. I'll give him a number one, right? Why come niggas can't go to certain parts of the Grand Canyon? Can you tell me
Why?
that?
Why? Because the pyramids are hidden over there or something. Yeah, I've
Is it,
heard that crap many times.
yeah, did you know the history of a lot of stuff that's in America?
Dude, have
It's
you been over
multitude.
there?
You can go for that. You
Have
said
you
what?
been? Have you been over there?
Have I been over there?
They ain't
Yeah.
letting you go through the period through there. Let nobody
They
go that far.
they
Okay,
don't
so
let nobody
if
go
they
that
don't,
far. You get stopped
so
by government officials.
if they don't let you go, then how do you know what's back there?
Because they felt people went there before
People
and
have
they came
snuck
back
in
and they
there
said, yeah,
and
people went
came
there
back out.
before.
It's
He
just
act
like
like we don't got. He
Area
act like
51. You
these
can go
Europeans don't
in
be
certain
bunking and
spots
going
without
All
through all
getting
right,
that
caught coming
crazy
so
back out.
stuff.
so Like I said, if you've been here over thousands of years, not one of your people is a archaeologist or a scientist or somebody that can
They
say,
killed
"Hey,
them all.
this is."
They
Oh
killed them
my God!
all.
I'm out of here.
Wow.
You can't argue with that guy. I'm out
They
of here.
killed them all. You saying it
I know,
like it was it
plug,
was
Dude,
this was a long fight. That's why I
plug,
keep talking about the Seminole War.
plug,
You know
hey,
anything about
plug.
the Seminole War?
I know
You
about
know
the
yes, I
Seminole
anything
do,
about
War,
the
but
Seminole War?
and I just told you
I
about
know
that.
all about the Seminole War. But a plug, bro, say unalive, bro. Just chill, chill,
Yeah,
chill,
see,
chill.
unalive. I just told you about the
But
Seminole Wars. I just told you about
Oh,
that.
my
so,
fault, my fault.
so tell me about the Seminole War, then. Go ahead,
Right.
I just
since you
told
know
you.
so much.
No, you only
Go
No, no,
said
ahead.
no,
one
no,
part
no,
of it
no,
though.
no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no,
no.
no, no,
Go
no,
ahead,
no, no,
cause,
no, no. It's not the fact I know so much. Okay, it's the fact that, like I just
cause
told you,
hey, I
the
know a
Spanish.
lot about the
How do you
Seminoles. Go
how do you
ahead.
ask questions and keep talking? Like I said, like I told you, they brought slaves back in the 1500s. Those slaves rebelled and joined the tribes. They rebelled and joined those tribes.
What
Those
was the
slaves,
numbers of those slaves?
those I don't know
What
what
was
the
the
numbers of
numbers?
those
You gotta
those
you gotta look at the
slaves.
numbers. Numbers don't lie.
Those slaves joined the tribe.
This man talking about 20 slaves, G. 20 slaves joined the
Really?
tribe. Like
So
that makes
hold
a
on, hold on,
big
hold on, hold on,
difference, bro.
hold on, hold on. So you want to tell me? Hold up. So you want to tell me 20 slaves defeated the Spanish?
20 slaves. No, obviously there was other blacks here. That's the point.
Uh,
We know it was 20 off the ship. The ship is accounted for.
uh.
We know the
Yeah.
ship is
And
accounted
y'all,
for. 20 odd Negroes. They tell you what landed here. The
and
All
most
right.
Coattail
Either
did
people.
way,
32.
That's why
either
I say
way,
most people didn't survive coming. So
either
like,
Most of
what?
way.
most of them didn't survive.
Like,
Where are your bones here before the 1400s? Where are your
oh
bones
my
here before the
god.
1400s? Where?
This
Oh,
man go back to the same
Yo,
thing
didn't
every
Now
dude
he
You
time.
just
keep
saying
tell
where the
no,
you?
bones
because
at.
no. Listen,
I
because you
think
keep
my
talking about
man
the
that was up
mounds.
here, he broke that down pretty well for you.
Hey, I need
You
you to
keep
look
talking
up
about the
all.
mounds.
Okay, I
You
need
keep
you to
talking
look
about the
up. You want to know
mounds.
where the bones at? I need you to look up all the Smithsonian cover-ups, please.
Yep.
Oh Lord.
Look up all of that. They've been covering up everything over here,
For
bruh.
years.
For
How
Years.
many
years,
bones?
bro.
How
Centuries.
That
many
they got
bones
the
does
bones.
Right? They got the
Ask
really?
them for
science.
the bones for you.
So they got millions of bones.
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
Did
Why
you
would
know that
man?
Bones,
they
artifacts, everything, bro.
right?
So
The
they got
you
Smithsonian
got
was
millions of
these.
charged
bones.
by
Hey,
the
hey, JJ, ask yourself this question: if someone's doing archaeological work, right, and they come and find a discovery, who's the first people on site, and what do they do?
was not the
What
men
do
in
you mean?
black.
What do you mean? What do they do?
They isolate the site, correct?
Of course.
I
Right,
want to add
and
on.
so nobody, so what was once a public domain where everybody could roam freely, nobody could go across that shit no more until these people are done doing what they doing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Of
and
Just
then
course.
like any other
and
crime
then
scene.
and then
Even with dinosaur
and
bones.
then once these people who have closed off and isolated their site have taken away what they want to take away, they take this discovery and do what they want to do with it for years before they give it to the public.
Exactly.
Hey, check
Instead of
this. Check this, right?
instead of just allowing the public to be involved in the step-by-step processes of
Check
the
this,
stuff.
right? Check this, right?
But these
And
the same
listen.
people. But these the same people that you want to sit up here and love and claim. The same
Hold on,
people
hold up,
poison
brother.
your.
Hold up,
The
brother.
same
Hold
people.
up, brother.
The same people poison your food. The same people that's
Hold
doing.
up.
Telling you want to agree with
Finish.
their
He
same.
cooking. No, he cooking. Look, 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 look.
Cooking
A
doo-doo.
white person, had bought some land down in Mississippi, right? And was trying to build a pool, one of the building pools, not the ones that set above ground. They're digging. Guess what they find? Guess what they find? You want to know what they found?
Yeah, what did they find?
They found tribal bones, hundreds, and they kept finding more the more they dug.
And
You know what they did? You know what they did?
go right
They
ahead, bro.
took those bones. They took those bones.
Mm-hmm.
They took those bones. It was hundreds, and they knew it was tribal just by how their bodies were mummified. So you tell
Okay,
me,
and
you said okay, but they take the bones. They take the bones. Don't
yeah,
nobody.
yeah,
They
that's what
take
they
them
do.
Everything
and
from it
you.
again.
All the artifacts because it doesn't fit in their agenda, bro. So
Their
why would they
narrative.
Listen, bro.
release that?
Even
Exactly.
if they took the bones, they didn't say they were black bones.
They were
Oh
black
my
bones. Just to
God.
let you know
Nah,
that
Oh my
they
They
were
God.
not
black
gonna say
bones
it's black
They're
because
bones.
not
They
gonna
you
just
say
can
that.
tell
tell the
Man,
you.
difference
tell if the
between our
bones are
bones
black
and
or
white folks' bones. You can tell the difference. They
how
can
could
tell
you tell
you.
the difference, my
You can
G?
tell the
How do you tell
difference
the difference?
from a woman, just like you can tell the difference from a woman and a man bones. You can tell the difference
Oh,
from what ethnicity
tell us.
that they
Hey,
were.
give us the signs, though. Give us the signs. Since you say you can tell the difference, tell us the signs. Give us the signs of that, and show the proof of what y'all talking about. Like, show us the proof that happened.
It's
I think
always
it's
show the proof. Then when you show the proof, right, y'all still be
show it.
disingenuous. So
No,
it's like
no,
you
no,
got
no.
no proof, bro. You
it's
got
no
no
Nah, we
point.
proof.
don't
You
need to
show
do
I
no
all
can
proof.
that,
show I
bro.
can
Just show
show
the
a
proof.
million proof. I can show a million proof, and I'll still be
Show it.
wrong.
You don't gotta do all that, bro. Show the proof.
I can
That's
show a
all.
No,
All we
you
million
need.
pull
proof.
up names. You pull up names that
Show the proof, bro.
don't
We need
relate to
like
you.
proof, factual proof. We need to
You
hear
want
all the
some
talking.
proof? Look,
Like, there's no proof what y'all talking about
Walter
here.
A. Pleckler, Racial Integrity Act of 1924. They changed all Indians to Negro. Bing bong.
Mulatto
Yeah,
too.
that was like the nail on the
Mulatto.
coffin.
Mulatto
Well, you know the
too.
Indians did enslave the Africans too, right? You know that, right?
By using the
It wasn't.
by
It was
using
not like that. They bought
Yeah, it
Africans
was.
out of slavery and they made them
yeah,
work that
They had
off.
to
That's
exactly.
prove
it.
that because there's books that talks about this, bro.
It was
I don't
just a
understand how you
debt.
just
That's
come and
all.
say whatever you want to say when they got
The
too many books, too many
YT man,
catalogs.
the YT man talking points, man. Like y'all
That's what
always.
y'all use. But y'all
Hey,
guesstimate with
And
no
black
proof.
people and black people had black slaves. So what the hell we talking about?
Or y'all
we sh-
guesstimate with no proof. Come on, you know they had house Negroes.
Black people
Really?
had black slaves.
I guess
We
you've
got
never
we
been
got
to New
crews
Orleans
right
for
now.
Mardi
We
Gras
got
and saw
crews
the
right now.
Indians
What's
out
the
there.
difference? We
Black
got
people
They
crews
had
out
right
black
now that
there.
sell
slaves.
off like
So you saying
Hey, who
Indians?
doing
we got
construction?
crews now that sell out.
So
They,
you
hey,
so
they
you
will sell
saying
out for money.
so
Doing
you
Okay,
saying
construction.
so
we
you
got
saying
crews
Indians
right
had
now that will
slaves
sell out for
and
money, bro.
so
It
you
doesn't matter who had who. We got crews that sell out for money all the
Hey
time.
man,
It ain't
who
no
doing
different.
construction?
Somebody, you need to mute
We
up.
need the proof, bro.
we
I
don't
want
need
to
to
see the
be
proof.
this we don't need to
Everybody
be
keeps saying this and then show the bones, show where, say that we was here first.
he
Prove,
just
show the
told
proof.
you. He just showed you though. He just told you
You showed
the
nothing,
I
bro.
don't
Christopher
need to hear
Columbus
for hey, word
diary
of mouth.
shows
We
you
need
we was
proof.
here
Word of mouth don't
first.
mean nothing, bro. We need proof.
Christopher
Somebody,
never he never came here.
you got
I
to
got
read
you.
Christopher
Where's
Columbus
the proof?
diary.
I'm talking about the
That
proof.
devil never came here.
Hey, look, I understand it. Let's do it like this, bro. I'm not really tripping on what everybody else is trying to claim. As long as they don't box all us in, y'all can be whatever y'all want to be. Just stop saying all of us. That's it.
No, this is
So, hey,
important
if you
because
have a
y'all don't
group that
see
want to
what's
be
going
Indians,
on.
please be that. But just don't say y'all all of us, bro.
Y'all, not all of us, because all of us don't believe in BS, bro. Like, claim y'all self as that. Not all of us, bro. That's
No,
it.
I ain't saying all. I ain't say everybody.
Wait, so
Everybody
it's
ain't
all
came
good
from
with
here.
me. Wait, so that's cool with me, long as everybody don't come and say all black
Yeah,
Americans.
everybody ain't came because
all
a lot
black
of y'all
Americans,
got
all
shit
black
from
Americans
here.
don't claim that, son.
We shipped a
Like, real
lot of y'all
talk.
away from here and sent y'all to that. Then sent
You
y'all to
can,
Skull Island.
All black Americans don't claim what?
We sent a lot of y'all to Skull
claim
Island because y'all
indigenous.
was
I'm a black
experimenting
American.
on
I don't
shit and
claim
trying
it. So what you
to
talking about?
splice and shit. Y'all was
I don't
doing a
claim
whole
it,
lot
son.
of
Why
bullshit.
you don't claim that? Africa?
Because it's
You from Africa?
He don't claim it
Yeah,
because the white man told him he was from
because he
Africa.
got better
He
sense.
believed the white
Because he got
man.
better
He
bro,
sense.
believed the white man.
why
you don't
I'ma
claim
take
it,
somebody
bro?
else's identity, bro? Why I'ma be a colonized and do the same thing they do? Y'all talking about we doing white T points, but you got a whole group say they that already, and y'all coming to try to take it. That's colonization. You coming to try to take it, and our demand is yours. That's
No,
what
they
y'all doing.
took it. They
Don't miss
took
me
it.
on that.
They
That's
took it.
more than white T
They
talking
took it.
points. That's white
Bro,
T
they
action
took it.
y'all using. Y'all using the
They
action of trying to take
no,
somebody
they
else's
took it
identity.
from they
Y'all say
took
we
it
using
from us.
talking points.
They
Y'all
took it
using
from us,
action.
and we're taking it back. They took it from us,
Man,
and we're taking it back.
so you telling me that y'all claiming to call ICE? Because I've been in groups they want to call ICE. That's some snitch shit. So if y'all snitches, I damn sure won't fuck with that.
I don't know what you're talking
Come
about,
on,
bro.
I'm
Who
just
said
telling
that?
you.
I'm
Who
ICE,
lost,
talking
brother.
about
Hold up,
ICE?
ICE.
hold up,
Talking about
brother.
Ain't
ICE,
nobody
the
saying
police.
shit about ICE.
You need
Call
to
ice
heal,
on
bro.
who?
You need
I
to
don't
heal,
need to
bro.
know these groups need to calm down.
You need to
These
heal,
groups
bro.
need to
Bro,
Why, I
relax.
want to know why he
you
don't
ain't
claim
talking to
black.
none of them groups. None of those groups
You
in
bring a lot
here.
of energy
What
inside of this
groups?
group.
I'm trying to
That's
figure out what
necessary.
he talking about. I'm lost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
hold
bringing
up,
Well,
brother.
energy. You bringing
well, say
energy
I
into
swore
this
I
group
asked for
that's
the
not
proof
there.
a few times here. The proof is what I'm talking about. Proof.
The proof of what?
Bro, Donald Trump
Oh,
You
just
said
I
we was here
destroyed.
first. Show the
Donald Trump
bones.
just
Show the
canceled the
and
Department of
show our
Education.
recorded history of
Stop
us
bringing
being
up
Donald
here.
Trump,
Trump
man.
just
Cut that out.
Donald Trump
I'm
just
not finna
canceled the
ride with it,
Department
bro.
of
Y'all
Education.
rolling with the
So
white
all
T
the
man.
proof
Y'all
you
talking
looking
about
for is
white T
null and
points,
void.
and y'all talking about Donald Trump. How you say we talking about white T points, and you go straight to what Donald Trump just said? That's white T talking
No,
points.
I'm talking about what he did, not what he said.
Well, he
I said
would do it because they go been to
he
get rid
did
of
it.
our
He
immigrants.
did it.
But they
He
go
got rid
been.
of the
Hey,
Department of Education
you know what's
because the
crazy?
Department of
The
Education
white
tell
T man
lies.
goal been to push out the immigrants. The KKK goal is to push out the immigrants. It's crazy that we got the same goals as the KKK because they got as much literature as you can think about pushing out the immigrants. And
You
it's
probably
crazy that
vote
Who
they keep
talking
going
Democrat.
with
about
it.
pushing out the immigrants? Where did that come from?
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like
We
he
not
got a
talking about the same
yeah.
shit at all.
You
yeah,
got
brother. That's a different
We never
You
said
keep
anything about no
you
that's a
keep
immigrants in
bringing up
here.
that's a
Trump.
different
That's what
conversation, brother.
you keep bringing up Trump. That's what he's
That's
talking
why I've
about.
been lost in the sauce. He talking about Trump and the immigrants, bro. We
No,
not
but
talking
we
about
what
that.
we
Y'all just
talking
brought up
about.
Trump. I never brought up Trump.
No, I brought up the
But it's
Department of
kind of like
Education because
it's
you
kind of
keep
like
saying show you some paperwork, but there is no paperwork because all the paperwork is invalid. Trump has closed the Department of Education because of the bullshit they been spreading, brother. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so what's the plan, y'all? All right, what's the plan? Y'all trying to get the identity back. What's the plan out of this? Take the land back and unseat the white T man?
know who you are.
No, but
Know
what's the
who you
plan?
are. That's it.
We in a time
Like
right
I
now
would
that we
rather
don't
my
have
kids
time to be just
know
knowing who we
that
are.
they
Why?
didn't come from just being a slave from Africa.
You ain't
Okay,
no
check this here,
African.
bro. So y'all know
You
the
are
war is
not
happening, right?
African.
Hey, say y'all know the war gonna come here, right? So what's our next plan? We can do all this identity fight. What's the next play for us then? If it's
Well,
about
we
us,
gotta be
what
ready.
we gonna
Take
Listen,
do?
you
back
got
your
listen,
identity.
listen, brother. Listen. You
How you
gotta be
gonna
ready.
go to
Look,
war?
for one, you gotta arm yourself and mind your body. If you don't have the knowledge to do nothing, they can take anything from you. That's what he's saying. So, and you gotta think about it. It happened already to us. So it's just history repeating itself. They did it in the '60s. They did it with Fred Hampton. They did it with MLK.
So
They did it with
so
Malcolm
like
X.
y'all say we
So
was
we gotta.
everywhere though. I feel you. Y'all say we was everywhere, so we wouldn't in Africa too.
What you say?
I heard earlier y'all say we was everywhere, so people of color wouldn't in Africa too.
Nah,
Mhm.
everywhere except Africa. That's what they think.
Huh?
Everywhere
Yeah,
except
I was gonna
Africa.
say it sound like everywhere but Africa, which is crazy to me.
nah.
Yeah,
That's I don't think
because
that we
No,
sent
I don't
y'all
think
over
that
there.
I'm
neither.
trying to see Exactly.
we were
Who said
everywhere,
that?
bro.
Nobody ever said that.
Somebody
Yeah,
did
we were
just, bro.
everywhere.
No, we know.
No, but
Hey, no,
y'all
I'm
keep
asking a
denying you
question.
from Africa.
Nobody
No,
said
I'm asking
except
a
Africa.
question.
Who said except
No, I'm
You
No,
Africa?
keep
We
asking a
I ain't,
never
you
I
said
ain't,
keep
I
that.
ain't,
denying
I
you
don't, I
from
don't remember
Africa.
that part.
I'm asking a question.
No,
When
no.
y'all say black people was everywhere, y'all talking about Africa too, right?
Yo, we was
Yeah.
everywhere, bro.
If,
We
If
were,
if,
they
bro.
were
But
We were
we
everywhere, that
older
everywhere,
than the
means
bro.
Africans,
Africa,
bro.
right?
We were everywhere.
We older than
If
the
we were
Africans though in
everywhere,
here.
that means
no, the hell
Africa
you're
too, right?
not. Cut that out.
All right,
Bruh,
man. Do
I
you
We
need to
don't,
do
were
some more
I don't
everywhere,
research,
see us
bro.
man?
Don't
being
let
in the
The
nobody
same
continent
don't let
of
place.
nobody
America
I
is
don't
older
we
think
than
can
so.
go
Africa,
we can
bro.
go
No,
You
y'all
we
done
can
not
go
lied
being
in
to
able to
us.
different
that.
parts of each and you will find indigenous people, which is us. That's what
You've
we
been
are.
lied to, bro.
Hey, run
America
your
has
DNA
older
test, bro.
sedimentary rock than Africa. Bing bong.
We do.
Look it up.
We do. We do.
Your
And the
DNA
Look it
tree
up.
test
and
wrong.
You've been
You
and the
know
taught
what they
wrong.
wood.
did? This
So
what
y'all
they
saying
European
did.
DNA test
education must
wrong?
be
This what they
reset.
did. This what they did. And then you can go fact check me on this. And I'm Plug Magic. You can go fact check me this and DM me. They built on top of what was already here. That's all they did. You can go
But
check
the
in
history show that,
Atlanta,
and the
in
history show that Indians
Florida.
enslaved us too, bro. So
They
enslaved
built
If
Africans.
on
Africa,
top
if
of
Africa was
everything.
older, they would have had a World's Fair in Africa. Where the world? Show me the World's Fair in Africa
Okay,
with
where
the
was
nice
Africa created,
buildings and
bro?
stuff.
Where was
I
the
want to
where
see
is
a
Africa
Meso
created?
Africa.
What the hell's that got to do with you?
Like, why isn't there a Meso Africa? You know, that's where civilization really starts. You know, when you can actually grow food and, you know, eat long enough to think.
Hey, that's what's up.
You
I
know,
feel
your
like that
stomach
was
full.
part of like
Now you can think
So
about
So
you
what? So
mathematics. And
really, so
I totally
what
get
were
what's
those
going on.
Egyptians eating? What were those Egyptians eating?
they were eating wheat, right?
it was like fruit and
Which
vegetables.
So
Egyptians?
is
Okay,
What you talking about?
okay,
Which
okay,
so
okay.
Egyptians?
is
Now,
Egypt the
okay.
cradle
Now,
of
hold up,
civilization?
It's
hold up.
definitely not.
Now you know about Egypt, right? You know about all the pharaohs. You know about Cleopatra.
Yeah.
Now, around that same
You
time,
know they whitewashed it, right?
hold up.
Trying to hide the color
Around that same time, what one of your kings was over here around that same time? Name them.
Who?
What?
I
They
said, put a
said
name on somebody who was
You got
over
you
here
King
got you
around that
Tut,
got you
same
got to
All right,
give
can
us
time.
a
you
King
tell
time
Tut,
me the
frame. You got to give us a
sultans
King
time
Tut,
frame
that were
because everything
ruling
that you just
Africa?
named was in different time.
King Tut, his bone, his sarcophagus was found in Kentucky.
That's what's
King
up.
Oh
Tut.
my God.
That's why
Y'all
I
gotta
want
cut this out, man.
I want you to
Y'all gotta
explain
cut this
this.
out.
you're not
How was they
lying,
eating corn in Egypt if corn is aboriginal to America?
right?
Why they got
Hey,
corn in the tombs in Egypt?
No,
How
I
did
hit
they have
I
traces
hit you
of
with one better. Do you know what a
tobacco
Mississippian is?
and that booger sugar in their systems? How did mummies have that in Egypt?
And this comes from America. Please explain. Break that
Tobacco and
down
the
for
booger
us.
sugar.
You got to
so
Man,
understand,
so the
brother.
sorry, bro.
mummies
I'm
are
Listen,
just
what
not
we
American
trying to
not
get
now.
a
saying
seat
is
with the white T
So
man.
the
Don't make it
mummies
like
are
everybody
American
claiming
now.
that Indians still trying to get a seat with the white T man. Y'all can have it.
You tell us, how did they get the corn and stuff then and the cocoa leaf?
it's stuff over here that can't grow over there. It's just
because
different.
It's the land of
there are
plenty.
plenty there are plenty of plants and fruits or whatever that floats on the ocean.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
Okay,
What the hell?
seeds,
I'm gone.
seeds.
I'll holler at
Give
y'all.
me 1 second.
Appreciate it.
Give me
Love
1
y'all,
second.
brothers.
Yo.
I'm gone.
Oh, man.
All right,
Hey,
man.
That was
answer
a
me
good
this.
one. Whew. Man,
Answer
let me
me
go
this.
roll up on that one.
Answer me this. Answer me
Hey,
this.
read what's on my screen, bro.
Noah built the ark, and that the wood that he used is only found in Florida. So explain that.
Man, how do you know the Noah story true? Come on, you know you're using an allegorical story. We don't even
Oh,
know that was
bro. Hey,
true.
bro. Hey,
Listen,
bro. Hey,
it
bro.
don't matter if
You
it's
gotta go
true or
dive into
not. The
different
wood
cultures.
name,
Listen.
Yes, it do matter if
the
it's true or
wood.
not. Yes.
Look,
Listen,
look, look,
listen.
look,
The
look.
Right
wood,
now. I
the
thought y'all
wood
trying
that
to
is
fight
named,
I thought
the
y'all trying to
wood
fight
that is
untruth.
named, the wood that is named is only found in America, sir.
If it's a lie and allegorical, it don't matter where it
So,
was found
so,
at.
so if it's a lie, then why do you believe everything else they wrote?
Man, say, I don't believe what?
It's
If
really
that's a lie, why do you believe everything else that
I'm
they
not all
wrote?
believing what they said. I did my DNA test and I got a lot of proof of where my people come from. I don't
Bro,
need y'all to prove that.
What you did, 23 and me?
I don't have
how
to do
far
that.
how far can a DNA test go back? Honestly,
They say
how
they
far
don't
can
need to
it
tell
go
you.
back?
They don't need to tell you about your alien DNA, bro. So that DNA only go
About
but
what?
so far. Your 23
Hey,
chromosomes only go but so far, but they gonna
let me
tell you
hit you with
about your
this,
great,
bro.
great, great, great.
I got you. You don't gotta do all that. Let me tell you about this. In Israel right now, in Israel,
Yeah.
you can't have a DNA test. That shows that because once they take the test, it's gonna show they're not from there. So if it was fake, you wouldn't have had a country right now that's exploiting and genociding, not want to take the test. So I don't really care what a few
I mean,
people
but
say. When they
think
got a
about
whole
it.
country.
They
When they
do
got
that over here. They just know how to. They just know how to.
no, why they don't want to take the
Make
test?
mad over,
See,
make
they
mad
don't want
over
see if
dumb
it was
black people.
false. If the test was
They just
faulty,
know how to
they
make
would take the
money.
test. But they don't want to take it because it's gonna prove that they are not from.
They don't. They don't.
I mean, the Israel president already
listen,
admitted who the true
no, they don't
people
want
are.
to take it because the test sending back random results. Just like when Buddy sent that orange in, shit came back.
That is not why they said that, bro. I've been on the Palestine fight for a minute.
Buddy,
so I can't go what you say.
man, Buddy sent
hold up. If you call it
No, they don't want to take it because it's gonna show they're not from there.
No, I'm telling you why. That's what they're telling you. You keep believing everything they're telling you, bro.
I've been in the fight a minute though.
No,
well,
listen.
what you telling me? So I'm supposed to believe what you
believe
say?
everything
But
they're
you got-
telling
you
you.
got-
They don't want them folks taking the test because the test
Nah,
comes back
bro.
with random results. That's why.
I understand by watching what the white T man said the other day that the reason that for this denomination is because they wanted to explore. I mean, my bad, say explore Africa. He was bragging about it and he made a mistake and said exploit. I understand the deal. Get everybody divided so they continue taking what they take, like these cell phones.
Dude,
You have a cell phone without Congo?
Who's doing
Would you have a
construction,
cell
man?
phone without Congo, my brother? You wouldn't have a cell phone without Congo. You wouldn't have a cell
Why
phone.
not?
if they
Why
wouldn't
not?
exploit Congo.
Why not? You don't think
Because they
you don't
exploit
think
Congo.
we have those?
Well, you gotta
You
think
don't
about
think
it.
we have those? You don't think we have
No,
those
they don't have a
minerals
resource
here in
over there, bro.
America?
Yeah, we got the
sir?
same
No, they
minerals here,
don't.
bro. We got
No,
the
they
same
don't.
minerals here.
Why,
Think about
why
it. What
did
was
they
the gold
come?
rush?
What was
the
their
gold rush
first
about?
purpose of coming to America? For the minerals. For the
Everybody did a
minerals,
great,
sir.
hey, everybody did they had a thing called the Great Shamble when they all ran for Africa. So I know about everybody going for the resources out of Africa. Hey, if it had a lot of resources,
I'm talking about America.
Go and get it from somewhere else. Show me where the resources are here, though. Since you say we have it here, which states have it? Which cities? Where can I go look at the
What
archaeological?
you mean? They still digging in the same places. They still digging in the same places. You gotta go to the Midwest. That's where all the stuff at. Because everything else that's over here been extracted.
So you telling me you can Google how these phones were made and all the stuff and where it come from. You can read a book.
You can read a book about how phones was
They
made.
are fighting for these minerals now in Congo about it. So I don't understand this. It's
this
like
is
we're
what I'm
doing
saying.
anything
All right, so hold
to
up.
say anything to make it okay for what they doing. Turn a blind eye to it.
So listen, this is what I'm saying, brother. You say you've been supporting
It
the
don't
Free
make no sense, you hear
Palestine. Hold up. You say you've been supporting the Free Palestine
Free
movement.
Sudan, free Congo, free Palestine, all that. You know.
So listen. How you supporting all that stuff over here, but you still ain't fixed what's home yet?
What you mean? What you mean fix? It's
Fix
gonna
what's
take more
home.
than. I guess it's gonna take more than a few people to say to fix this enslavement place.
Hey,
so listen,
When I've
listen.
been on the front line.
Hey, hold on.
I ain't just fighting for Palestine.
Hold on.
I've been doing the work. Let me ask y'all a question. Hold on.
Who's the top?
Let me ask y'all a
who's the
question.
producer?
What have y'all been doing?
Who's
Because I've been
the
out
top?
there here
I
first.
give back to my
Hey,
community, brother. So that's what I've been
Hold on,
doing.
my brother.
You said
If you
America
look
don't
on my
have no
page,
resources.
I'm
You
in the
said
Black
America
Panther
don't have no
Party,
resources.
the
Who's the top
revolutionary Black Panther
producer?
Party. So I've been
Who
doing
is
the work. You can see what I've been doing. So what have y'all been doing?
You said America
Have y'all
don't
been
have
out
no
there
resources, but
going
who's the
against
top
city councilmen?
producer?
Have y'all been going against redlining or marginalization? Have y'all been fighting against gerrymandering? I've been out there head first. You know what I'm saying? Doing this. So I know what I've
So
been
this is
doing.
what I'm saying.
Now they
So this is what I'm saying. You've been doing all that, brother.
I'm not scared to fight all around. Just
But
like
this what
my
I'm
chief.
saying.
My chief right now in Chicago going against ICE, Chief Ali Muhammad. Right now going against ICE, and he is over the Revolutionary Black Panther Party. Our chief and our whole movement all fight for and believe that we are Africans, you hear me? And we fight against immigration and all that. So I'm going with the cause and the cause I've been on. The cause I'm with, the groups we have in the chapters, so I can't go off with a few believe, bro. You understand what the fight is?
I mean, but if you don't want to accept it, brother, that's just what you believe in.
Well,
You know what I
it's
mean?
just me, bro. Didn't I just tell you that the whole party movement believe that, bro?
That's your party movement, but it's a lot of other people out here. I got listen. My people's native. I did trace. I did all that. My family got a
You can be
reservation.
native,
and all
bro.
that.
I'm not mad at y'all being native.
Listen. Hear me out.
I'm not mad at y'all.
Listen.
I'm not native. I'm
This
not
is why
native.
I'm
My
saying,
daughter's not
though.
native. My mama, my daddy, my grandma, say the whole neighborhood, because I'm kidding, almost half my city. None of us claim native, bro, because we not. We already know that, bro. Like, so you can be native, but we not claiming no native. We know who we are, and that's what we sticking with. We not going with nothing that's going to divide us.
But that's what they told you, though.
Because that's the case.
But bro,
look.
Plo, he might be one of the 20 that got off the ship, bro. He might come from one of the 20.
Go with
but
that.
this my thing, brother. This my thing, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta interrupt here. Yeah. Y'all gotta stop coming up here spreading these fallacies, bro. Y'all making us look
I'm not
bad.
just stopping the fights. stopping the shootouts, and they stopping you from unaliving each other. So I'm at the city council meeting, going at their neck for the gerrymandering and redlining. I'm out there when the cause just was birthed at our park in Samtown. So I'm out there in the protest leading it. So I'm out there doing the work.
All right, so let me
and
ask you
I can prove
something.
the work I'm doing. Black power,
Listen.
my brother, all power to the people. So all the talk, unless you out there doing the work, unless you
Listen,
stood down,
it's many forms of the
I don't
work
really
though,
care
so
about
you
what y'all
can't just say
saying.
it's one
You
form.
gotta show action. You gotta show action.
Isn't this a form of putting in the work by getting up here trying to educate people?
No, no, no. Y'all. This movement y'all call yourself. What is this? Is this the FBA meeting or the indigenous meeting? Where am I at?
The wrong meeting.
Yeah,
That's where
I
you
don't.
at, the wrong meeting.
We got some people here talking about our history, sister. I don't. You
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. What history are we talking about? Are we talking about African American history? Are we talking about indigenous history? What are we talking about here?
What history do you want to talk about?
I'm African American.
Yeah,
All right.
African American was another term given to us by white folks, so I don't even want to call myself that.
Oh wow.
I'm indigenous.
That's sad. You know.
Malcolm X said it first. What you talking about?
What you say?
Yeah. We are Africans. Malcolm X quoted that we are Africans who so happen to be in America. We are not indigenous. We are not aboriginal to this land. Plymouth Rock didn't land on us in the sense of us already being here. It landed on us when those white people hopped their pasty ass off that ship. That's what they're talking about. And you guys keep coming up here conflating that history with the real true history and denying those who are telling you the truth of their history. How can you come up here, Plug Magic, and tell this man that he's been lied to about history that he knows?
But this is what I'm saying. How can you tell me what I know about my history?
You just did the same thing, sister.
No, same thing. Two ways.
So you
it goes both ways.
yourself by just saying that.
But guess what? You are contradicting yourself by calling yourself a black person in America and also saying that you are not African because the word black means African.
No, it doesn't.
So when you call your it does. When you call your no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, that's not the only. No, it's not. No.
Show me a race in Africa that they call black. Where's a race in Africa? Or race of people in Africa?
The only place I know is Kemet. Kemet was the only. It's because it's land of the black.
Identifying with the white man, man. It was the white man.
Y'all like to drop people. Y'all like to drop people when they get to spit facts. That's
I ain't like to do
whatever moderator dropped me, you a weirdo. But anyway,
we can talk.
Anyway,
I know
Sudan.
I don't know who's doing that to her. It's lame as hell. Whoever's doing that, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. That's whack as fuck. But
yeah, whoever doing that, I got you. Anyway, like I said, Sudan means land. Sudan means land of the blacks. Ethiopia means burnt face. Kemet means black land, black of the soil. The soil is black. Like you people. Why are you getting up here and saying that these people didn't call themselves black when an African man came up with the term black in the first fucking?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Yes.
That's false.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
That came from white man.
No, it doesn't. There are plenty of villages. There are plenty of villages in Africa where these people's nickname for each other is Black Heat. Like you guys gotta really stop coming up here talking this nonsense.
To be honest with you, the real term for black is more. That's what it was.
Y'all up here lying.
Man, shit. Like the term black came from
was more.
Hey, listen. The European named that whole continent. They named Egypt. They named
Ethiopia.
Ghana. They named Gambia. They named Sierra Leone.
They named all that shit, bro.
They named the whole continent. And the way you can prove it is, each country use American vowels.
It's named after a white man, right? He's saying about Africa, but say America is named after a white man.
Exactly. So you're gonna take America? You're gonna take America over Africa?
What is
America over Africa?
I don't even know what Africa means. What is America to
you?
What is
It's,
America's true name?
it's
Man, when
not
you
take. It's
drop
not taking America
the
over
whole
Africa. It's
barrel,
taking the
man.
land over land that's not ours. That's what I'm saying. And the land and the names that we're talking about are the names that we're most
Bro,
familiar with calling them
What
by.
is America's true name, brother?
man.
That's what I want to know.
I'm a
What is America's
rude.
true name?
I'm a
Oh, you
rude.
gonna
I'm
you
a
gonna tell me?
Ruha.
Turtle Island?
That's the real name. I'm a Ruha. The Amarique Mountains in South America. The Amaru. Stop it, man. Not Marigo. Marigo Vespucci. Is Marigo sounds like America to y'all? Cool.
No,
Hey,
see, my research say
hey, say the
Temeria.
Latin
That's
word
what the
for it is
Indians call
America.
it.
The Latin
No, no,
word
they
for
didn't.
America is
No,
America.
they
Temeria.
The
didn't.
Latin word is
The,
America.
the Native Americans had many names for the American continent. Temeria was only
That's
one of the
true.
names.
One of the names, but I'm
That's
saying
right.
where you think they get America from? They took the two off. America. That's how they got it. All they do is take something that we make, rename it from stuff that we made, and then
So
there you
you
go.
telling me, okay,
Where's
this
the
is your,
proof, bro? Show me the
no,
proof.
the logic kills me. I'm sorry,
Me too.
unalive.
Me
The
too.
logic, the
The
logic
logic,
kills.
because listen. This is what you say, right? You want to drop or get dropped. I don't freaking know, but y'all.
I don't know, man. Sometimes it's just too much going on. You know, like I don't see why we want to have a major or division happening when we're in the worst times in the world. We see what's going on all around here, and we see who supports all of it. So this would be the time we all supposed to be together because they going at brown and black people head first. Look at Project 2025. It's aimed all directly at us. Like say America isn't trying to help us or be there for us, or they trying to do the same thing with us. So I don't understand how we not understanding that this is the most critical time that we all need to be together, standing against the same oppressors. Once we box ourselves out as a little bunch of group, 40 million or whatever, man, they're gonna go with their move. I don't know how we don't see that play. You can see the play, you heard me? If you peep
Listen,
game,
brother.
they're gonna go with their move, bro. And we
Listen,
ain't
brother.
even united enough to do nothing like that.
Listen, brother.
So I'm gonna give the like-minded people, my
Oh,
brother,
y'all some weak
we gotta stand
mods. Y'all
together.
don't want to hear the truth.
Listen,
Y'all some weak mods for real. Y'all weird. Why y'all keep dropping me?
listen.
I thought this was an open
Listen.
platform for everybody to speak. Stop dropping me.
Listen, I listen. This your live. Whoever live this is, I apologize if it's any negative spewing. I don't believe in that, but we got to learn how to stand together as a people, but also know our history.
We need to, hey, I feel like right now, all we need to know is who the oppressor is, what they doing to us, and stand against it. Doing all that, trying to find identity, that's gonna waste more time for them to finish their plan. We see what they doing. We see what they trying to do.
Look.
We can sit here and
Hey,
fight
look.
over. We can fight over land and fight over this identity all day long.
No,
That ain't
we
gonna
not
change
fighting though, brother. This is not the
What,
thing.
okay,
We not
Plug Magic.
fighting.
I got a question for you.
Yeah,
I got a
what's up?
question.
Yeah, what's up?
What positive outcome will Black Americans get if we get acknowledgement of being indigenous? Let me know.
So you got to understand who was here before us. So the
No,
people,
no,
hold
no,
up.
no,
I'm
no.
answering your question.
No.
Let me answer the
I
question.
don't want the monologue. I want the answer to the question that I asked.
All right, so
I
you gonna
asked you
well,
what positive
you're gonna
outcome will
let me.
Black Americans?
You asked me a
What's
question.
positive? Because I asked you a question. And you answering me
You
with a
didn't even let me
monologue.
talk. You didn't even let me talk.
You answering me with a monologue. I don't need a monologue. I need a straight, clear, and
So
concise
you don't
answer
want to
first.
answer. That's what you don't
What
want. You don't
positive?
want to answer. So go ahead. I'm gonna
No,
let you
I'm
talk.
asking
Go
you a
ahead.
question.
Go ahead.
What positive outcome will Black Americans, Black people already in America, get out of these indigenous claims, out of indigeneity? What positive
What have
things
we
will we
got by
get?
saying we was African American? What have we got by saying we was
What?
African American? That ain't get us nothing.
See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about here? I know I'm not crazy.
He's
I'm getting.
deflecting.
I'm not deflecting.
Positive outcome
I'm.
is going to be
Yeah.
this,
Go ahead.
right? We're going to know who we are.
That's what I'm
You know,
saying. You
we've
didn't
been
even let me finish.
miseducated for
Okay,
over
so you're
60
gonna tell
years
me,
in the
okay,
integrated
all right,
school.
now I gotta go, now I
All
gotta
right, well,
snap
can I
on you.
finish my
You're not
answer?
about to sit here, no. You're not about to sit here and tell
No.
Black
Yeah, let me
Americans that
finish my
they don't
answer.
know who they are. You're not going to do
All
that.
right,
We
well,
don't
You're
know
yeah,
who
not
one
we
gonna
are.
do
thing
that.
for certain,
Yes,
right?
we do. Okay, I'm
All
gonna
right,
show
so
you who
One
I
thing
all
am.
right,
for
so
certain,
listen.
right?
Go ahead, brother.
The N word with the hard ER,
Yep.
that means an ignorant, unknowing person,
Mm-hmm.
correct? Is that what it means? Besides being synonymous with Black
Nah,
Americans
that definition of the N word was made by white people for the simple
for the
opportunity to
simple fact
deflect
that
when we ask them not to call us that.
right. Okay, so they called us that to taunt us
Hmm.
because we were stripped of our history. Now, but they only call Black Americans that, right?
No, that's all wrong.
Yeah.
What? They got different words for it.
Y'all
You
see
don't go
that
to
one?
Africa
Y'all
and hear
look.
the
There we
N word
go.
with the hard ER.
Look, y'all see that 1.5% of indigenous DNA does not make me indigenous to this continent. It does not. 1.5. My fourth great grandmother was a Mexican indigenous woman. That does not make me indigenous to the continent of America. That just makes my grandmother indigenous to the continent of America. Not everybody. What are y'all talking? Why are y'all coming? Why are y'all coming up here conflating indigeneity with melanin? First of all, melanin doesn't equal indigeneity. Melanin
But
does not equal indigeneity.
what
You
does it
from
equal?
here, my sister? Embrace your grandma.
Yes.
Embrace what, bro? You talking about the place that we right now we can walk for our community without
The
Embrace
place
the whole tree, baby.
no
is
black on
1.5%.
live.
1.5% may be a part of my identity, but it's not the whole part of my story. It is only a small fraction of the story.
So
Well,
you
wherever
thought
she came from, you connected to that too, baby.
We don't own and control nothing in America, my brother. We don't make up the law.
Nothing. We don't have the
we don't
foundation
own
of
and control
anything in
nothing in
America.
Africa.
We are not the
Y'all don't
foundation
control
of
nothing. Oh man, you
anything.
said it before
And
me.
we
Yeah,
are
we don't
not
own
the
and control nothing in
foundation.
Africa.
We
You
are
need to
not the
speak for
Y'all,
yourself,
foundation.
man.
that's
All
the
right, that's
We are
United.
not
great
the
that you said you
foundation.
from
We
Africa is the
are
United
not.
States of
Africa.
China.
That's
We
great.
are not.
Africa is
We
the
are
United States
not.
of China.
We are not foundational to the American continents.
You keep
You want to know
saying we.
why?
Speak
Yes,
for
you are.
yourself.
Your
Because
grandmother
we are black
is.
people.
I feel like how y'all feel. Ain't
Right? You
no
can't tell your
Grandma
grandmother
is.
that.
okay. Y'all can be that. Y'all little group can be that.
Yes,
But
that's what I'm saying. Like,
So
what do
hold
y'all
up.
got?
So
Why do y'all keep coming up
y'all
here
can be
telling
whatever
all
y'all
these
want to
black
be.
folks that they not African?
Your
Why you
opinion
keep doing
about
that?
that.
I mean, why
Why
do
do y'all
y'all
come
come
up
up
here
here
because
and
we
telling?
tell
we
all
from
Africa
black
is
we
a
girls
from
to
Hey,
more
be
than
stupid
one
no,
African?
hold
place
on,
called
wait,
Africa.
pause. We got
a
a number one
stupid,
coon on the
stupid
panel.
word.
MIA. I know you are not up here when you just said on a live a few days ago that the Confederate flag was the original flag for Black Americans and Indigenous people. I know
That's
you
a
are not up
fact.
here
No,
on
I
this
did
That's
not
stage.
a
say
big fact.
original
Yes,
That
Confederate
is
you
a
flag.
did.
fact.
Yes,
I
the
Yes,
didn't I
Confederate
No,
didn't I
sir.
didn't
I
flag
know
said it's
is.
a
nothing about
heritage
that. I was
flag.
Yes, it
born
Learn,
in
yes,
is.
learn,
you
learn,
did.
That's
learn
the
how to open
Chatter.
your
That's the
fucking ears.
Chattanooga.
Hair,
I
Negro.
said
Oh,
it was a heritage flag,
yes,
Heritage
it
dumbass. What the
is.
fuck are
flag.
you
It doesn't
talking
matter.
about?
It's not. It's not.
Yes, it
So it's
is.
not a heritage flag in the South?
Black
I
people.
bet you
Black
so.
people
Pull
don't.
it
Oh,
up
Black
right
people don't
now.
march.
Literally, what is it called? The
Black people don't
Chickamauga, the
march around
Chickamauga. Hold on, hold
Confederate
on, hold on,
flags.
y'all, hold on, hold
Black
on.
people don't
You don't
march
know what
around with Confederate
Chickamauga
Chickamauga,
was
the
flags.
100 years ago.
Chickamauga, the
Black people don't march
150
Chickamauga,
years
around with.
ago.
the Chickamauga Cherokee.
They
It is
don't.
literally a heritage
You are
flag
not
for the
Cherokee.
They
Chickamauga
enslaved us
Cherokee,
too,
my
bro.
guy.
The Cherokees enslaved us too.
You're not Cherokee.
The
Oh my
Cherokee.
God.
You want to bet
What?
Why
money
y'all
on my
want to be
ancestry?
enslaved so
You
bad?
not
Bro, shit, I
Cherokee.
did my
You want to
Cherokee
bet
too.
money
I
on
don't know
my
where y'all
ancestry?
from. I don't
I
know
My
know
where
where I'm
y'all
Cherokee
from.
from.
I
ancestors
know where I'm from.
enslaved
I know how my.
nobody.
I know exactly where
So
I'm
why you
from,
don't
and I
go
know
back over
why.
there?
And I know why my grandmother was a Mexican because my fourth great grandfather's he is the descendant of the people on the Rio Grande who were brought here
So
on one of the first ships.
you know Mexican people.
He's
They,
Afro Mexican. He's not from
I was getting
Mexico. He
ready to
was a
say,
Nah,
black
baby,
getting
African
ready to
you
say,
man.
there you
indigenous
go,
to
there you go.
Mexico.
Okay, I
Man,
got it.
No,
black
I'm
people was
not.
in Mexico first. So how
Yes,
is
you
so how
are.
the
No,
fuck
they
is it
were not. There
Afro
were no black
Mexico?
people in Mexico. You
Embrace it, my
idiot.
Black
There
people
were
sister.
was
no
in
black people
Mexico
already in
first. What are you
Welcome
Mexico.
talking
home,
about?
No,
my
there were not.
sister.
No, there were not.
Yes,
No, there
the
were not. No,
Olmec
there were not. The
civilization was
Olmecs were
in
not black. The
fucking
And them
the
Mayans.
scripts,
Olmecs,
My
and them
the
scripts,
grandmother.
it
Olmecs,
seems
My
like
the
you
my
black.
Olmecs,
Them
grandmother is
scripts,
a
You
it
ain't
seems like
descendant
you
of
turning your
black.
back
the
Mayans.
cheek, you
Olmecs
get
and
an
He's
the
not black.
Olmec
Mayans
head,
are
my
all depicted
sister.
as dark skinned. So what the fuck are you
No,
talking
you're
about?
an idiot. No, you're an
These
idiot.
fools talking
You
about
want to
the
bet
Doesn't.
money on it?
Dark skin doesn't equal black. Dark
what
skin
the
So
doesn't
so what
equal
does
black.
so what does
What
black
it
mean?
mean? What it
Embrace your
of
then?
Burma Park
So what does
ancestors,
black?
my
So what
sister.
does
So
black
that shit don't.
translate to?
Hold up.
So what's the definition
You
of
just
black
lost
then,
the whole
dumbass?
argument when you said that.
Hey,
Hold up.
bro, black is a color that was made by my white man, man. What
What
you
does
talking about?
no. You
No, no,
talking
no, no.
about
I'm not
colors?
talking
It
about
was
the
not a
term.
color
I'm
made
talking
by the
about what I
white man, you
see.
dumbass. I'm tired of y'all saying that shit. What does black mean?
Right.
Hold on,
What
wait
does
a minute.
black mean?
Right there, because you can call me dumbass. I'm trying to have a dialogue, not all the beef, my brother. If you
Man,
gonna
I'm
go with
calling y'all exactly how the fuck
I don't
y'all
know why y'all
sound.
getting on here gangster. You heard me? Oh, people want to be so gangster behind this right
Man,
here.
listen. You
But
ain't the
we can
first
have
And
nigga
a
to
look,
say that. You
look.
ain't gonna be the
This
last.
this is
I pull
this
up
is
on
my
this. What is you
indigenous
talking about?
cousin. This is a black woman. This is my
You
indigenous
are
cousin. This is a black woman.
American.
This is a black woman.
talk, bro.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
a.
we can dialogue or we can beef another level. Like I don't know
Y'all
I
why
want
y'all
all
would need
y'all to
Yeah,
go
y'all
we
to
would
ain't
the
need
even
a
gonna
black
need
mirror
the
woman.
beef because
and
y'all ain't gonna
say,
really see each other.
"You
So
are
it ain't.
American."
I ain't gonna lie. This girl
Now
right here.
y'all really
Hey,
gotta stop.
look at that. Look
You
at that
really
skin
gotta stop, bro.
This is my
I need
cousin.
you to
This
have
is my
some type of
cousin. Is this a black
some
woman?
type
Is
of
this a black
sense when you
woman?
know, like,
Is this lady
For a
black?
black
why
Hey
woman.
y'all,
do
is
y'all
this
even
lady
come
black?
up
She's
here?
not black.
Stop
She
Why
pulling
do
out
y'all
melanated.
come
crane.
up here if y'all not pulling
She
up
don't want it.
sources? Like, what the fuck is
Pull
y'all
up your
even up here to
sources.
do?
Where your
Man, pull up
sources?
your sources.
You
What
ain't
the
got
fuck are
no
y'all
source.
even up
Pull
here
up
to
your
do?
source, bro. MIA gang dot. Pull up your source.
That's all I fucking do. What are you talking about?
Pull
You
up
coming up
your.
here showing pictures about
You don't
modern
got
people.
And y'all
Man,
showing
you
people.
got no empirical
show your
data.
You
ancestors.
are some bullshit.
Listen. Show your ancestors from the 18,
All
17, or
right.
1600s. Can you do that? No, I
They
don't
look
think you
like
can.
us.
So shut the fuck up.
They look
So
like us.
where is it at? At the top, right? Insofar as far as the term Negro became synonymous with slave or a servile status, what the fuck does that mean? It became synonymous with slave or a servile status.
So a Negro became a Circassian because Slav is Esclavine, and they still were in servitude to the Moors
Right.
uh, in the late 19th
Yeah,
century.
so
So
I'm
that's a
just not.
Circassian
Hold on,
frame.
Lotus, because this for old
God,
girl right here that said Negro
What's the name
is
of this
simply
source?
synonymous with
What's the name of this
African and
source?
shit, right?
I didn't say Negro, stupid. What's the name of this
So
source?
what does
Man, bro, the
black translate
goalposts
to,
got
What's
dumbass?
the name of this source? What's the name of this
What
source?
does black
What's the name of this
translate to in
source? What's the
Spanish?
name of this source?
What
What's the
does
name of this
black
source?
translate to in Spanish?
What is
Everybody know what the fuck this source is. Negro and black in North
Negro
American
means
white
by
man and
black.
Jack
suspicion,
D.
ain't it?
Forbes, right? So the point
Idiot.
is, listen, stay on mute. So
No.
the point is right here.
What's the name of this?
Yeah, all right. Your ass never have no sense when you come up here. So right here it says, not only became American and part American slaves could be referred to as Negroes in early shipment shipment records, but also because it very much affects one's analysis of population statistics in colonial Brazil, where in fact the category of Negro and mulatto must have often included. Who did that? You ain't have to put it in no show time. But it says also included domesticated or enslaved Indians and mixed bloods.
Yeah, I don't know why you sit up here reading a source and you can't even tell me what the name of it is. What's the name of that source?
Jack D. Forbes, the term
Oh,
Negro and Black. What are we
oh.
The
talking
who?
about here?
Say
It's
it
I
the
mean, you
again.
same.
Say it
got
again.
listen. If you can't receive it, then it's just
How you
it's
gonna
Negro.
know who
No.
Jack D. Forbes
I'm
is?
asking.
Just
No,
type
I'm
in Jack
asking
D.
you the
Forbes,
name.
the
Oh my
term
fucking
Negro and
god.
Black.
Yeah,
Stop
y'all are.
talking then. The term Negro and Black by
Negro
Jack D.
means
Forbes. Just
black.
type that in.
Negro is a Spanish word. What are
You
you
so
talking
fucking
about?
dumb. Just type the
It's
shit
the
in.
Spanish
I'm tired of
reason for
talking.
calling us black. I don't have to
Obvious the
type in
fuck we
shit.
it's Spanish.
You
It's
don't know
Spanish
what you're
and
talking
Portuguese,
about.
dumbass. It's
This.
Spanish and Portuguese, then the Dutch used it later
I know
on.
that,
What are we talking
dumbass.
about? You
I
ain't
know
talking to
that,
no
dumbass.
dumbass.
No,
Listen,
you are a
know what
dumbass.
the fuck you talking about. Pull it up. You just
You are.
said something that was fucking
I
false.
mean,
Pull up a
nah,
source, bitch.
Trying
What the
to
fuck is we talking about here?
provide the term, bro. Like, I don't get these.
nah.
I
Yeah,
don't get y'all. Y'all beating around the bush so hard. Just
You
agree
gonna
to
drop me?
disagree.
Drop me every time I speak because you don't know what the fuck you talking about?
I know way more than you, dumbass. You wanna know how much I know way more than
No,
you?
you
Right here,
don't. No,
right?
you don't.
This the
No, you
Lakota.
don't. No, you don't.
Listen. I keep dropping you because you keep talking when I'm talking, right? Right here is the Lakota website, right? It says from the 1400s through the 1600s, colonists employed cultural, not color depict or descriptions to identify the indigenous people of America. The use of the Indians, natives, and savages was common. When color was referred to it, it was often tawny, olive, copper, and brown, russet yellow, and sometimes white was used, and occasionally black.
Oh my god. Okay, the term black. Okay, it is true that some Native Americans were called Negroes in American history. That's a fact. That's not a lie. They were called Negroes at some point. But that does not make them Negro. Just because someone's calling you that doesn't mean that's what you are.
That's the same fucking.
She
No, it's not.
You
Delulu.
can use that same
No,
logic.
it's
You can
not.
use that
No,
same
it's
logic for
not.
Africans
hold up.
because when you